Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. What you know about me, bro? Going hard in the game, gonna make a name. Leaving my mark, I'ma leave my stain. Better back up, cause I bring the pain. What you know about me, bro? Got Supreme hat, Supreme clothes, bad breezy, fuck yeah. So fresh, we're high class, bro.
I can tell Scoob's like a real stoner too. Just the way you approach things, you have your own grinder.
No, this is his grinder.
Oh, really? Okay, I was like, this fool brought his own setup, like his own weed.
Give me some credit.
Yeah.
Give me some credit.
It is. He is the host of the Puff Pass podcast. Not
Right.
really.
You're right, man.
Right now,
glad
yeah, he's a
you're
host. I'm a host too. We all the hosts.
Yeah. No, I just remember you
Now-
guys were arguing about that last time.
Nah,
He's
it's just
like
funny.
co-host.
Yeah, I mean,
He's the code.
if in technical terms, we're the co-hosts of the Puff Pass podcast. You know,
We don't do shit technically.
you see what I got to deal with.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But
it's his day today. We'll just say it's his.
it's his.
I'm the co-host.
It's always my day.
Who came up with the idea?
Scoobdizzle.
Name?
Yeah, the name was Scooby too.
Song?
The song. Hey, that song. Okay, what the fuck? Who made that? You made that? You sing? Puff,
It was trip out.
Bro.
Were we on shrooms when that night?
I was on shrooms when I heard the track and I told Obi.
Right, but that
Made it,
night.
though? Oh yeah, well that night. Yeah.
Because we were going through Obi was going through like some music one day at the studio. I don't know if we were talking about the podcast already. We were like in talks of it, and we literally were just trying to get a theme, like some type of theme music for it. And Obi was just playing some shit, and then out of nowhere he played that majestic ass song, and then this dude right here was like on
it was like mid mushroom trip.
this dude was on the chair, just like, oh wait, hold on, and then he was just kind of going with the song, like, because it has like a certain like beat to it.
Yeah,
so he was
yeah.
just kind of harmonizing with it. It's the Puff Pass podcast, and we just started laughing at first.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, bro, this shit is hilarious, like, bro, because just the music, the way it was all sounding, and then
Came together lovely.
like, you know,
Bro.
he was serious, like, bro, I want this to be the fucking theme song.
theme song?
I'm like, hey, if you can get the beat from Obi, we'll record it.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
that
when
shit.
I heard that, I was tripping out. I was
That
like,
shit was funny,
what
bro.
the fuck? I was jealous. I was like, fuck, maybe I need to make a theme song like that.
That
It's
shit
the
was-
Annoying Neighbor podcast. Because that shit's funky as fuck, bro.
It's fun,
It's a
bro.
good theme song.
Yeah, thank you.
It's fun, and you know, I think again that's another representation of like us and like the podcast. You know, like again, the podcast was meant to be fun. You know, like when Scooby had brought it up, you know, I was like, bro, let's do it. You know, and for me personally, again, that's the whole podcast shit, broadcasting, doing this shit. This is out of my comfort zone. I don't like to really talk and do shit on the mic or talk and like public speaking, because I consider this public speaking too. Like, even though it's not really that, it's like you're putting it out there for everyone to hear,
Yeah,
like you know,
exactly.
hear your perspective.
Whatever
on
you
shit.
say, they're going to use it against you.
Right, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So again, just this was new territory, and it was like, you know, I want to just make sure that we stay true to ourselves too. Like, you know, even though it's gonna be, you know, we're gonna do our shit, we're gonna make it fun, we're gonna do what we do, like the I haven't really. There was when we had what the fuck, like when we made the song again, we just wanted to show again just that we're just trying to be us, bro. We ain't trying to do like this shit ain't supposed to be taken like seriously. Like we don't always know necessarily the whole ins and outs of like the topics that we talk about, but the point is, you know, we just want to bring awareness to like
the topics that are actually
right,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of shit going on in this world that people don't really talk about. They talk about like just the basic.
Not even that, but a lot of the shit is just
bullshit.
it's just filtered.
Yeah.
They put on what they feel
exactly.
is important, but there's a lot of other important shit that doesn't get covered. Like at all.
And Scoop and I really tapped in with that shit like during like our shroom trips, bro. Like this past like towards
You guys
last
are
year.
making me want to take some more shrooms.
They're amazing.
I took like a little piece just to get like a little microdose in.
Yeah, no, you and Scoop got.
But then I
indulged a little bit.
was like, man, should I get some more? Like all this shroom talk. I'm like, he made a song off of shrooms. You guys do podcasts on shrooms?
Bro, I was on
Right.
Actually, we attempted a podcast. We haven't even. I don't think we
Like full blown shroomed out.
Yeah, bro. Full blown shroom trip. It was just it was one of our early episodes. You know, we were kind of on and off at being at the studio because you know, COVID was happening. We were just cleaning out certain things, and one of our early episodes
Before you continue,
Yeah.
what was like? When was the first episode released? Of
The day before New Year's, I believe.
right.
Oh,
It was
really?
late December.
Okay.
Literally, we went hard like because that first month. If you look at like our SoundCloud or just our episodes in general, we have hella episodes for January because again
It's about 6 episodes, Jay.
Oh,
we
shit.
started late December.
And it was just you two guys
Yeah.
for those first
Yes, sir.
episodes.
Just kind of testing the waters, because that was the plan anyway.
Just had to let the listeners know who to listen for. You feel
Right.
me?
Yeah.
Because when we start introducing other people, it's different voices.
Right.
Yeah.
Our visualizers don't match our fucking,
Right.
conversations.
But that's still unique though. I always tripped out because I remember seeing
my
the
idea,
first
too.
the first time I seen it, all
man.
Scoob's idea. Scoob's
We're gonna be dealing with
the mastermind.
It's Scooby's day. It's Scoobdizzle's day today.
It's always my day.
But
Don't forget.
I always tripped out because I was like, "Whoa, am I tripping out right now?" Like, their lips are not matching what they're talking. Because I thought you guys were doing a podcast in a car. That's the
Right.
first time I seen
Nah,
one of
nah,
you guys'
nah.
episodides. You guys are in a car smoking.
That's
I was
that's tight, right? I
damn.
think Be Real's doing that, right? Isn't he doing like?
I don't know.
I think he is, bro. Be
I'm
Real.
at
He has
a
something like
date
that.
with a lot of things, dude.
Yeah, but
So-
yeah.
He had something like that. We were just playing on that idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because he did his whole shit. We're just doing a visualizer. We're just
My
in
bad.
there.
We gotta act
like
right.
if you're
My bad.
smoking in,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, your car.
My bad, yo.
Because who doesn't smoke in their car, right?
Yeah.
Real
Well, I
shit.
don't, but
Oh, well, get out of here.
I let you guys smoke in my car though.
Okay, hey, thank you.
Yeah.
You gonna hit it?
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll take a hit.
It's some wax in that, all right?
Huh?
But
Some
that.
wax in there, some crumple.
Piece of pee?
Nah, babe.
You guys getting wet?
Whoa,
don't touch that.
Whoa. But nah, trip out. That was actually one of the very first things that we got hit with when we started putting out the visualizers and like the podcast was already out because we tend to put the audios out first because again it's a podcast. People.
That's the point. It's the audio that's important.
I think
you know?
people are really spoiled like nowadays because it's not
They're
just
like,
audio
oh, we
nowadays.
want the video.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. But again, this is our product. This is how we're gonna do it because we've had mad bros. I'm telling you, since the first
Since the first ones.
visualizer went out, like, and they started kind of seeing like what it is. We're like, oh, your voices aren't matching up to the videos. Like, you guys
No
ain't
shit.
talking right there.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
And that whole idea came from who is that shit on YouTube? Lo-fi or whatever the fuck. That with it's like a hip hop like playlist almost.
I know what you're
Right.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Like some
They
jazz
play
lo-fi
beats.
shit.
But
Yeah.
their shit is pretty much the same thing that we did. It's just a visualizer on a loop. You feel
Literally.
me? While the music's going, it's just something to pass the time and shit, just so you see it and you can actually, this is them too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Right.
I've done
Yeah.
that a couple times with some of my old music videos because I didn't have a music video for it.
You
I
just
was
want-
like, I
yeah.
might as well put a video of me like. I forgot what I was doing. I was just like banging my hair around, and it's on
it's-
loop of me just swinging my hair around.
It's just like it's a visualizer. That's what it is, and that's
It
why
fills the void so I can get onto YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all.
I mean, you could just put a fucking picture, but
Then
that's
it's
simple.
just a picture, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
Dave Chappelle has a podcast too with like Black Star or whatever.
Yeah, Yosin Bey and Talib.
Right.
Yeah.
But their shit from what Dan showed me was just a record being spun.
Like
Oh,
that's
shit,
like
for
that's
real?
their
Like the old
visualizer.
vinyl. Yeah. So I'm like, we're ahead of this shit. Because their shit's relatively new.
Right. You want this again, right?
Nah, I'm
You sure?
good. I'll take one hit and then I'll take another hit of the joint.
Sure, no doubt.
I'm a lightweight, bro. If I smoke, I'll be like this, like just staring at you guys, just all lit. Like,
Yo, I feel
We're
you.
smoking backwoods in honor of 3 Block, in honor of all the
Anybody that
backwoods
smokes
smokers.
backwoods,
in
yeah.
honor of Mac Dre.
All of them.
That's honestly that's the only reason why I knew of Backwoods because of Mac Dre.
I remember you mentioned Mac Dre
Yeah,
last time.
Mac Dre's fucking
right.
Bay legend right there, bro.
You're not lying.
But yeah, man.
So, but you were saying before, so you guys did mushrooms and you guys were about to. I guess it never got released because you
Oh
guys
yeah,
got
go
too
back
crazy.
to the episode. Just check it out. Let me
So just a
rewind.
bonus episode, yeah.
Yeah, so one of the early episodes again, we were not in the studio at the time, just with shit that was going on with COVID. So we decided, that wasn't gonna stop the podcast. Like I had told Scooby, if we're gonna do this, one thing I'm big on, just like anything else, is Scooby's part of the team, and this is the podcast is definitely a Rich Minds product. So the way I'm seeing it is, if we're gonna do this, gonna be consistent with
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Because I'm not gonna do something and then we're not gonna do it 2 months later. Like,
I fucks with that.
gotta be something for the long haul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really invest in it, because that's just how I move. And so Scooby,
You gotta think of it as a marathon too.
yeah, bro, we're not gonna. You're never gonna see no overnight success.
No, this is a dead sprint every week.
It-
That's what it is.
It rarely happens. I mean, don't get me wrong, it happens sometimes. But again, we talked about this before. Like, but with the podcast, we were just like, look, we're gonna have a game plan for this shit. So look, we weren't able to record in the studio, so I had a mic that we could just plug up USB, do it straight from the laptop. I had asked Obi to help me just do like some connects of like the ins and outputs and shit like that. after that, it was ready to go. You know, we weren't
Yeah,
worried.
it's pretty simple for the setup.
It's
of the
extremely
podcast.
simple. We weren't worried about, and that's one thing too. Like Obi, he's an engineer.
Yeah.
So whenever we do the podcast with Obi, he's gonna do what he does.
Yeah.
Everything sound nice.
You
Yeah.
need that too, because he's
Absolutely.
right there leveling as you guys are talking.
Right. Like it's in his nature to do that. That's why he's an audio engineer. That's what he does. You know. But I told him too. Like when we first started. My bad. Goddamn.
It's all good. That's all good.
When we
That's
first
the wax in there.
when we first started recording the first couple episodes of the pod at the studio, I was like, "Hey, bro, I don't want to do any crazy edits on this shit. I want it to be real time. Like, you know, if this is what happened. Like, you know, if there's anything that's maybe like some technical shit that happens, of course I get that. But it's like conversation wise and shit." Let that shit run, you know?
Yeah.
But Obi again, he was like, you know, oh, I want to put this right here and put this right here, make sure y'all sound good. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So we had to get over like the fact that we weren't gonna have that doing it at the house, you know. It was just gonna be, hey, we're gonna plug up the USB mic and just
It's gonna be raw. as
run
fuck.
it.
yeah, make sure the volumes are okay. We're not peaking or anything, and let's just run it. Let's just rock this shit. And so we did, bro. But that
So we got everything set up.
right.
And once everything was set up, that's when we got the
Boom.
mushrooms. We decided to take some mushrooms. Yeah, we
How much did you guys take?
the whole eighth, man.
Oh, you guys.
We
took
got
the
like
whole
about
eight?
halfway through the episode. We just looked at each other like, dude, we're just too high for this.
It's just kicking in.
Yeah.
Like that was during the time too when like there was some shit going on, like the
Life wise.
No, the Capitol was being taken over and shit.
Oh,
Remember that
shit.
shit? So it
That
was
was
just
like
like a lot of shit
January.
to be talking about.
Yeah.
So you wanted to, I don't know. It was just
we were just I don't know, bro.
we were trying to be in the right mind for it. It was like maybe we shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? On
Yeah.
mushrooms because you get sidetracked on shit.
Dude, it's
the,
crazy.
the conversation just got a little too intense.
Yeah.
Like after we were playing it back, we were looking at each other like, bro, we were off this shit.
Yeah.
We can't put this shit out. Just
Yeah.
because again,
I have a couple podcasts like that, so I can relate to that. Where it's just it's good, but then at the same time, it's not good.
right? Because again, we're trying to play like a even playing field.
You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to be one sided.
Right.
Oh,
That was
like
some
so you
one-sided
guys are
shit
talking
that we
about some
seen.
like government shit, like fuck those motherfuckers taking
Pretty
over.
much,
if, that-
man, 'cause
if it was another
crazy.
nationality,
I mean, it is that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It would have been way different.
But,
You know it.
But you know, when we're on when we're on our shit on our platform, you know, we kind of want to keep it professional to a point. But it's like we want to kind of just address what was going on, and like I
Yeah.
think while we were on shrooms, we were just really addressing it, like how we were feeling,
were
like
really
how
tapped
we
into
were
what
making
was- yeah.
how it was making us really feel, you know, kind of unfiltered.
Yeah.
You know, and it was good and bad. We were even considering like we might bless the people.
Yeah,
we
later
might,
on.
we
Oh,
might
bonus, like a secret episode type.
Yeah.
episodes.
unreleased episodes of just shit that we just felt we couldn't put out, but we might just put out. You never fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, I just learned I can't do the pod on shrooms. I could definitely do it after, you know,
Right,
after
yeah.
the shroom trip. You know, when I'm still in my glow, like after, because you know when you come off, you still feel good.
You
a
feel
little
good,
bit.
yeah.
But you're not really like in your high, like I
Yeah.
guess so to
You're-
speak.
You're not at your peak still. You're just
Right.
on the come down almost.
Exactly. But
Maybe
sometimes
you guys might get it. You know.
sometimes the raw shit's what
Oh, yeah.
people will want. They're like, dude, these guys don't give a fuck. Like, did you? And they're on mushrooms. Like, that's the type. And you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I feel that, but sometimes like I feel like you should just release it just to have that edginess.
Okay.
Because I did I had to edit it out, but I was talking like, for instance, I was talking hella shit about TikTok.
Right.
And I was talking about like, oh, those fucking kids. I was just
Okay.
talking hella shit. But then I started thinking about it because it was just at the moment I was drinking a little bit. And I was like, I don't really feel like that. So I caught myself like, I don't really feel like
You see
that.
what I'm saying?
Let them be, but there's some times where I have to be real myself. I do have feelings where it's like, this is annoying.
Right.
You
I mean,
know?
there's
But
nothing
it's
wrong
also
with
the fact that we were on some shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we
Right.
weren't just in our normal states, or at least on some kush. You know, what I mean?
Right.
It was just some psychedelics. So it's like maybe we're good. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit too far over this line. But yeah, no.
I
Who-
definitely,
who really knows?
I definitely feel like mushrooms definitely help out the podcast too.
They do.
Because then you can elaborate more and like your thought process is like going. So
You're
like
just
when
more
you're
open to the topic.
Right.
Yeah.
exactly like you were saying,
Yeah.
you're like into it. Like you started feeling something. You're
Yeah.
like you're talking out of your heart,
bro.
pretty
We were.
much.
I'm telling you, bro. When we played that, I think it was like an episode 3. When we played that shit back, I just remember looking at Scoob like, bro, we might have to redo this shit. Like, you know, we might have to sit down here do a whole new pod. I don't want to like have to like force the whole episode again. Like, you know, but let's stick to the topics, you know, and let's just
Let's not get lost.
new
in it.
conversation. Let's not get lost in like our feelings really towards this shit, you know, because
Yeah.
even though it was good, bro, again, I just felt like, man, we were really like intensely like just expressing how we just kind of disgusted we were about the situation and just things of that nature. And I was like, man, kind of went a little too hard. Kind of went a little too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but,
Not even that, but the bonus thing is we have exclusive content.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be coming soon. I'm telling y'all.
Do you
Right.
ever think about doing what's that shit called? I just lost the word. Is
You
it
better
like
find it.
don't say DMT or what do you mean?
no?
not drugs. Not
Well,
drugs.
DMT too. I want to do that eventually, but or what's that shit? Where they from the frog, right? That's DMT.
No, that's something else. That's the toad. That's you gotta go like to the desert. Or
The
some shit to do
ceremony,
that.
dude. My homie does that shit. I want to do that because.
When you go, take me with you.
Oh yeah, you
Uh-oh.
down? We'll fucking vlog that shit. We'll be on the ground like you just fucking tweaking
Hell
out.
no, you be-
Hey,
What the fuck?
I guess
I might.
supposedly my one of my homies' friends, her dad is an alcoholic, but then she's like, trust me, I'm gonna take you to the ceremony. We actually did a podcast with her.
shit.
Well, yeah, I'll show you later. It's on the Don't Try podcast with
okay.
Sinaida.
I think I might. Is that the one you did?
With him, me and him.
When you had remember there was a week we got together and you had a couple podcasts that you were doing that you had to go do. Remember you said?
Oh, I think that was maybe I'm manic.
Okay then.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. My bad.
But,
Let me
but
cut
this
you off.
this one, she talks about she's really into psychedelics, mushrooms, and healing, and they do the ceremonies.
Right.
And she took her dad, and after that, he hasn't touched one beer since. Not even like just to take a sip.
Kind of
He's-
like
he's done.
changes.
Yeah,
Because
because
what
Kinda
it is like the toad, like the whole effect of it is like you live through a lot of your trauma and shit that you cause to other people. So yeah, it kind of gets rid like of whatever your issue is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
if you're a heavy drinker,
it clears you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it makes
'Cause-
you not even want to fuck with it.
Yeah.
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 So
So, it's,
I'm definitely ready when you're ready.
yeah, I'm still kind of scared just
me know.
because it looks crazy, but it's
might be
only
down.
15 minutes.
I just never knew anybody that could get me that close.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We'll
Like-
talk about it more like later on. It
crazy.
definitely looks interesting though, because before they give you some shit where you start vomiting, but it's like vomiting all the toxins in your
Right.
body.
I was just gonna say. I think that's meant to kind of like
cleanse you. Yeah, yeah,
Before you get into that real like state
yeah.
of the influence of whatever you're about to,
Like
you know.
other
Like the
purpose
guy
of
that's
taking
coming right
Right.
now, he did one of the ceremonies.
it. Okay.
Oh shit.
But he said that he didn't really like get a really deep feeling to it. He said like it was dope, but I feel like I didn't find the answer.
Right.
But then like he's seen some cholo fool, like some down ass fool do it, and he was like in the ceremony like, grandpa, like he was talking to his grandpa or something through it. And after that, I don't know if he was doing heroin or something, but after that, I guess he got clean.
That's wild.
Yeah. So it's some
Some
crazy
real
shit.
I mean, maybe-
Mike Tyson did the toad shit.
He said he does
He's
it
crazy.
often though.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like,
Bro.
he said he does it.
There's
a
a
lot.
didn't
reason,
even know
like he had a fat ass ego. You feel me? Like just being the, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause he talks about it a lot on his podcast,
Right.
and it's like, damn, that shit can really change you.
That's
That
one of the
can really
one-
fix you,
yeah.
whatever you have going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why I think mushrooms are just as good because I feel like it repairs, like especially me. I feel like since I did like a good amount of drugs back then, like just going fucking partying all the time, I feel like it repairs like my brain. I don't know if that makes sense. Does it? Because I feel like sometimes I'm like kind of like chilling, and I'm like, is it all the fucking ecstasy I used to take? Because they say ecstasy makes holes in your brain, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so
It might-
we
who
used to
knows?
take that shit every weekend, bro.
Hey.
We used to go party hard
There you
everywhere,
go.
and I
You
was,
were more lit than I was then.
bro.
For real,
we're,
for real.
it was
Yeah, damn.
it was like a job. I remember looking at my homie.
Man, I wasn't even living life. I was working.
I was like, well, I did. I was slinging, so
Yeah,
I,
no,
I,
but
I
like-
did have
Right.
shit
No,
on
I
me.
feel you. I feel you.
It's a fun life. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. It brings a lot of, you know what I'm saying, all this and the third, whatever you may like. But at a young age and shit, you
It's not
kind of
good.
yeah.
I mean, Obi, you know Obi. You met Obi.
Yeah,
one-
yeah,
I mean,
I think-
Obi and I used to get into a lot of shit when we were in high school too. You know,
I
think
remember you talking about.
Yeah, I think I
that,
covered that a little bit, right? And it's like, so I definitely know what you mean. Like I think we all had those moments. You know,
We just let it all out.
just kind of experiment, bro. Everybody, I think even our own parents did that shit.
I
bro.
think.
Absolutely. That's why they try to keep it from their kids, because it's like, well, we know what it is.
Yeah, you know-
and
we
we're
know
like,
what
we're,
you're
we're
gonna
trying
do.
to figure it out. You feel me? Like,
Right.
let me know.
But I feel like with that, like living that life where you experiment and like just try things out, I think you learn a lot.
Absolutely.
Because there's a
True.
lot of people that never gone out that they don't know. Like I remember seeing people when they turn 21, they're like, I can finally drink. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been getting
Right.
alcohol since I was 16.
know,
Right.
right.
It's like,
So
oh.
like, so
Barely?
yeah,
Like-
yeah. So they go to the bars and what happens? They're getting blacked out, carried
Yeah.
out. They're getting in fights.
Like they can't-
They're getting DUIs because they don't know anything. But I've been drinking since 16. So once I hit 21, I was like, this ain't nothing new.
right.
Right.
And I couldn't drive at the time.
Yeah,
So
you
when I
kind
was
of get
drinking,
burnt out on your life experience because you've
Yeah.
done a lot of the shit. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, And I was just, all right, well, I've done that before. I know what it is.
Yeah, it's like once you get
Exactly.
it's like once you get an age, it's like
But just like
cool. I can do it legally now.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, but like
that's what I'm saying.
earlier, me and Box were talking about how he just started to like smoke weed and shit and get real
Yeah.
high. I was like, man, I wish I was there. I wish I was you, because I can't get high like that. Like
Yeah.
those carefree highs where you're smoking kush and it's like, damn.
Right.
But it's
know what I'm
funny
saying?
because
You
I
feel
wish
high.
I was like you guys.
Yeah,
Because
I
like
was just saying,
you
it's
guys
like
are
duality
smoking
right
like
here.
crazy. I'm like, fuck, dude. I took one hit. I'm already like, I feel good.
Right.
But I know if I take extra hits, I'm gonna be like, so you guys do this often? Just like,
Right?
I won't be able to
Every
like,
day,
come up
son.
with topics. You know?
I feel
Like,
you. I feel you.
Hey, fuck it, man.
Nah, but it was just funny because now we're talking about some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, bruh.
Fuck it, man. It's the Annoying Neighbors podcast and the Puff Puff Pass
We got a
podcast. We
motherfucking
got
sign
Yeah,
out this
dude.
a
bitch.
lovely song. We got a
shout
lovely
Damn,
sign.
yo.
shout out to Martin.
Shout
He's
out
the one
Martin,
that,
man.
yeah,
Yo.
he's the
This
one
is
that did
lovely.
this.
Thank you.
Now that I think about it, since it's Puff Puff Pass, I kind of want to get a beer real quick.
Hey, no,
Bro,
get
do
yourself
you.
a beer.
Yeah, I'm
Edit
gonna
this
get a
out.
No, fuck that. Keep it running.
That was on time.
Hey, keep this shit running, man. This the Puff Puff Pass shameless
taking
plug-in.
over
We
now.
taking over the
Podcasters
Neighbors.
have now became the podcastees. You
the
feel
Annoying
me?
Neighbors podcast.
That's what it is.
Brought to you in part by.
Puff Puff Pass podcast. Big Kush all around the world.
Oh God. Oh, that's a new
shit.
trick.
I haven't seen that before.
I have not seen that
Okay,
either.
we're-
That's
That's
new.
a new one.
I was like, I don't have a lighter.
Getting creative.
I don't drink enough to be doing that shit, but I smoke all types of ways.
Getting creative. I like
Goddamn.
it.
What's the craziest way you've ever smoked Kush, Dan?
The
For
craziest
me,
way?
it was an aluminum can. I felt like a
Oh
bum.
my god, for real.
I mean, that was
I
definitely.
felt savage. Like, goddamn.
I mean, that was definitely one of my unhealthier ways of smoking. Like, thinking about it now, it's like, bro,
kinda crazy, though,
why
'cause
did
you're
I do
smoking out
that?
of- yeah,
yeah.
bro.
But the most craziest way I smoked, bro, was probably
Cheers.
cheers.
There it is.
Yeah.
Cheers to you, man.
Probably we used to have this volcano thing where like you
Okay,
would
yeah.
break the kush up, break it into like the bowl,
vaporizer, right?
The vaporizer, and you would put it into like this they would call it like a volcano. You would put like the
You get,
bowl
like bags of Kush.
on the
Is
cap.
it really like a volcano thing?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
way it was built, it's like a pyramid. You know what I'm saying?
And then like it's set to like a temperature to where it burns the kush, but it just kind of vaporizes it. It takes all the good shit out
Yeah.
the kush, so it sucks.
You
all
know,
the
I've
good
seen
shit,
that before. Yeah.
and it's all in this big bag. In this bag, bro, and you literally just put a mouthpiece on it. And you just, bro, that shit used to get
That
me
shit was
stoned.
crazy.
Used to reserve hella kush with that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That
My
shit
shit was just crazy because it's like it's a fucking aluminum can. What the fuck are you doing,
Dude,
I just wanted to get high.
Every time I did it out
I
of
did
the
that shit
can,
too.
I felt like I was getting cancer.
You feel me?
Like,
I did,
dude,
yeah.
because I used to smoke
But
like
the volcano's crazy because that shit, you just get all your THC.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's why.
what I'm saying. It takes all like the.
I've only
the
tried
good
that
shit.
once when I was young. Because
It's fire.
I'm telling you, from freshman year all the way to senior, I was getting high all day.
Smoking that.
I remember telling my homie, I'm on 420 for life. I'm gonna
Hey,
die
I'm
smoking
with
weed.
this shit.
Yeah, he's like, when are you gonna stop? Because he
Never.
already stopped. And I was like,
Right.
yeah,
I ain't never
well, I'm
gonna
staying
stop.
high till I die,
My
bro.
mom ain't raised no quitter. You
Yeah,
feel me?
420 all day, every day. Like that was my like whole thing. But now I'm like, I look back, like I kind of want to look at myself like, damn, that's crazy. Like you really thought you're gonna be high for life.
I
Or
am. I don't know
you
about
high
you.
for life. You're still high for life.
But at the end of the day, like I just feel like once I took that break, like I feel like weed's meant for like certain people, but it's not meant for everybody.
It's definitely how your body reacts to it. Like everyone's body's different, so
Right.
yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
That's
Certain
what-
people
and-
get paranoid. That's the number one thing. The number one thing I hear is, "Oh, I get really paranoid," and it's like, I think at that point, all right, it depends on what strain you smoke. Because if you find the right strain, you probably won't get paranoid. Because
Yeah.
it's not. You can't get. I know sometimes it might fuck up some people's experience, but it's like you can't resort to all like fuck kush, like no,
Right.
because just like anything else, kush doesn't just. It's not just one thing. There's
Well, it's like alcohol. Some people
That's what I'm
can't
saying.
drink liquor, so they drink beer. You can't
Exactly.
drink beer, you
That's what I'm
drink
saying.
fucking seltzers or whatever.
you just gotta find what's gonna work for you.
Right.
Yeah, because I feel like this is where people fuck up. Say this is my first time getting high. What you guys do? Some people will be like, "Oh, let's get him super high. He's gonna get super lit."
Nah.
So then I get super high where I'm like, "Fuck, I never want to do
Right,
this again."
right, yeah, nah.
So it's
Peer pressure.
I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
We'll smoke one
Smoke all
blunt.
this kush
How do you
today.
feel? Yeah.
take
nah.
a dab after it.
Nah,
Like it's
nah,
like,
nah,
damn,
nah,
you're
nah,
killing
nah.
the kid.
take a
Right.
whole ground.
We'll
Yeah.
smoke a blunt, and then after that, I'll be like, "You good? Smoke
Yeah.
another one." You say yes, then I'm
And-
gonna roll another one.
And this is for all like the new smokers. Like, look, I just took one hit of the backwood. I'm chilling.
Right.
Like, I definitely feel it, but I'm chilling. Since I'm a lightweight, I know I can't be, oh, I'm gonna smoke with these guys. Because then I'm gonna be like lit. Yeah.
Yo, welcome to the Annoying Neighbors podcast. Man.
Yeah. I won't
They
be,
about to take over right now. I'm gonna take a nap. It's like,
hey,
that's why you brought us on here,
for
huh?
real, dude. All right, you guys take over.
Hey man, this is funny.
Oh man, all right.
Hey, this shit is funny, bro. This shit is cool, bro.
Yeah,
This
dude.
shit
No,
is
I'm
hella
glad
dope.
that you guys came and
Oh shit.
just again, if you guys haven't heard,
We're just
Puff
glad
Puff
you
Pass.
fucking get brought us, man. Thank you.
Dude, no, I'm glad you guys are like the first people that I think traveled out here. Like the other people
Hell
I've
yeah.
had here are kind of locals in the IE.
Hell
Because we
yeah.
run everything. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Yeah, hey,
Rich
but
minds rules the world.
you
Remember
guys
that.
are on it with everything. Like when it comes to music, podcasting, engineering, you guys are always on it. Like, and everybody talks highly
Our
about you
shit's
guys.
lit. We always posting some bullshit. You can check us out. We stay busy, man. For all you fucking online people,
It's
You know what
Scooby's
I'm
day.
Yeah, it's
Puff-
Scoob's day.
It's Annoying
Damn,
Neighbors.
this is mine right here.
It's Annoying Neighbors and Puff Puff Pass podcast.
Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
now I got to be an annoying ass pothead. You feel me?
See, there you go, bro.
But-
It all works somehow,
A.
some way. It
Right,
works.
but going back to like what you said, dude, like you know, and we appreciate you, bro. We see you too. Sanity wanted to be here too, but you know,
I
again,
know.
He really did.
again, we had a long night last night.
Shout
It
out
was,
to him, too.
It was Sanity's birthday yesterday. Shout out to happy belated to Sanity.
All that shit.
Yeah,
and
happy
shout out
birthday.
to you know his girl and everybody, man. We all came together and did a little surprise thing for him. So it was
I
lovely,
cooked
man.
us some shit that was.
Wait.
Mwah.
Chef
Were you,
Scooby.
were, you,
man.
were you drinking last night?
Honestly, I was for the first time. I was drinking for a while.
Yeah.
Can I play the voice message you sent me?
Bro,
Oh, bro, play that
run
shit.
it, please.
I probably sound ridiculous.
Hold on.
Oh, I want to hear this shit.
We will be there. We're gonna leave.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
How do you restart this shit? He said, "Uh-oh."
Be there, bro. We're gonna try your kush. We'll be there, bro.
Uh-oh.
I was like, "Oh shit! Like, is something happening?"
We will be there. We will be there. We're gonna leave early. San Bernardino.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna try your kush.
Goddamn, Dan.
We'll be there, bro.
It's about to be some problems, you know what
I don't know
I'm
how many
That's why-
uh-ohs we got, but no.
saying? Just letting people
Uh-oh.
know it's gonna be a problem. Like, you know.
Yeah,
it's-
that's why I knew he was having. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" That's why I hearted
Bro,
it. I was like,
what
"No,
it
this
was
supposed to have a
last
good ass
night,
time."
we ended up running beer pong, but I've like stopped drinking for just for the moment, just a little break. So I was playing with soda. But the fact was we were getting games, and Dan doesn't
Right.
play beer pong because he gave that shit up.
I just
Why?
stopped. I just stopped drinking like
Man.
I just stopped drinking like crazy. Like
Moral of the
wow,
story is
yeah,
he was
whatever.
talking real reckless to me in noises, saying that he's beat me and I never got a game in and a win. Anyways, he ended up playing last night.
Oh shit!
He took the loss, but yo, he came back the whole game. He was just money. He was carrying his team. It was like, man,
But then he had too much to drink, and he was
Bruh.
like,
finally gave.
Couldn't make that. couldn't make that last. Couldn't make the cup that mattered
was
"You're
wild.
looking
It
him
was just
fucked
like,
up."
man.
He's just like all mad, just
when it
like,
was on the line.
And then you called him, and it was like, fuck, all right, cool.
"Uh-oh."
Uh-oh.
Nah, it was.
That's how I knew he was feeling himself. I'm like, hell yeah, Dan's feeling himself right now.
It was fun, man. Fucking Rito called me to
It was a good night. yeah.
take a shot with them.
Absolutely.
And I wasn't gonna say no. You know, it was we were there for. I was just trying to have a good time, man.
And not only that, but so much has been going on with like COVID and
Right.
all this and that. You haven't been able to like celebrate with friends.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So that's like a first time you've
I mean,
seen
we
all your
have,
homies.
but yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
I know
it-
exactly. Yeah,
It's still kind of
more
hard.
than the limited. Whatever,
Yeah,
yeah,
because on usual it'll be like, fuck it, on the weekend let's all
Right.
meet up. But now it's kind of like,
yeah, no, this was different.
you know,
This was definitely different.
because last year you guys couldn't celebrate.
No.
I mean, last year we
Well,
did kind of celebrate for his birthday as well.
went
They
to-
did.
yeah.
They did.
But it was just
we were
smaller?
we were at his crib. Yeah, it was a little more small, more
Intimate,
intimate.
yeah.
This was just like, you know, we try to invite everybody. You know, try to all like his
All the boys,
some
and
of his
shit,
friends. You know,
boys
yeah, and just
girls.
it was a real last minute thing too. So you know, we just try to see who would pull up. You know, because again, it was last minute, and again, that whole COVID thing is still kind of going on. Everybody is taking it differently. So we were just sending the invite. You know, if you want to pull up, feel like you are welcome. You know, just be here at this time. They're gonna surprise them, this and that. And it was a great day, man. It was a lovely day, man. We were
Sounds
just,
like it sounds fun.
Dude,
That's
it
why
was
when I
dope.
heard it, I was like, this was at a party.
It was epic.
I didn't get invited. I was like, kind of all right.
I was like, fuck, I thought you were still out of town. I was tripping, bro. I was
That's
fucked
good.
up.
I've been in and out everywhere.
Bro.
I've been loving it because I went up north recently with my
I'm
girl.
a fucking asshole, man.
You're good. Nah, but I went up north and dude, I want you guys to go to Santa Cruz, my hometown.
Man, I want to
Well,
go.
Watsonville is my hometown, but Santa Cruz
Right.
County.
I want to go.
And we went to the boardwalk, which is kind of like Santa Monica,
Okay.
but my girl was saying it's bigger. So we have the pier, we have the arcade. There's
Have you
so
been
much.
to Santa Monica though?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
smaller.
So,
What'd
it is smaller.
What did you think of like the?
It's a smaller version of. It's exact, dude. When I was there, I was like, I feel like I'm at the boardwalk,
Okay.
Santa Cruz boardwalk. But the rides are like, it's more compact. You know, And this one, there's the pier where it has all the food, and then the rides all over here, and then there's an arcade, then the bowling alley's right next to it.
Oh, shit.
Then you can walk downtown, so it's just lit.
Kind of like all in one.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Like if you
okay.
live in that spot, you're pretty much in paradise, bro. Like
Right.
you're chilling.
Okay, shit.
I feel like Santa Cruz is the spot where you want to retire. Like,
Okay.
You're not in a big ass city, but you're in a little city. You know,
And
what
there's
I'm
still
saying?
like some type of
There's
eventful shit, I guess,
because
going
they have
on.
the catalyst where the shows. Then there's like bars where they have open mics.
Okay.
The music's, you know what's weird, and maybe you guys can give me your thoughts on
No,
this.
I'm good.
I feel like certain cities, why is it that they don't get as much play on music? So for instance, I have a
Yeah.
couple people that are from Santa Cruz, and they make music. Same with people from Watsonville, but I noticed they don't really get that much plays.
like you mean like their music? Like what do you mean they'll get like?
So they make music, but for some reason their music's not expanding. And I don't know if it's just because connections, because it is in Central California.
Okay.
So would it be wiser for them to go to a city and make more connections and spread their name?
How do they market themselves?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's basically what it's gonna come down to.
Yeah.
I mean, because
they do post, but it's
Right.
like how much do you have to post?
Outside of that, yeah.
yeah. I mean, but again, you gotta also. I think we talked about this on our episode too on Annoying Neighbors. Just as an artist, you gotta put your stuff out there. You gotta go to other people's shows. You gotta like show love and network.
See,
Because
they do that in that city.
Okay,
they
but-
network with each other.
but again, you wanna get an outside reach. You gotta go outside of that city
Yeah.
now. Now you already did that. Like hopefully you built relationships and connections to where you could rely on those people. Like when you drop, hey bro, here's
Look
my new
shows
stuff.
in like LA and like take the drive down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like do
So
things
you-
like that.
you have
Like,
to actually
you
go
have to
Definitely,
go outside.
definitely, and it's probably different because again, COVID's been playing a part right now, and hasn't really been a lot
Some
going on.
artists are struggling right now
Right.
because of that, because they want to perform,
Right,
but you can't.
but at that point, you just gotta invest in like marketing, like in other ways, like social media. You can always buy like ads for yourself or like on YouTube.
I thought you were gonna say buy followers. I was like, oh,
no, hell no.
bad.
But the ads though, that shit works.
That's marketing. That's marketing for your product, for your music. That's marketing for your music videos. If you have YouTube, buy YouTube ads, things of that nature. Get
yourself in front of
give it
people
that
is what
reach.
it is. Yeah.
Give it that reach that you're talking about. Don't just put it out for your city. Market it the whole country or globally, whatever the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can do it. You just gotta invest in yourself and do it.
Exactly. And when you feel comfortable enough doing that, then that's when you know you're onto something.
Yeah, exactly.
Just different ways of
What's
doing it.
like the normal topics that you guys talk about on Puff Puff Pass?
Honestly, we
Do you guys just kind of like randomly do it?
No, it's definitely curated. It's just strictly headlines we find. Like we personally, I look up a lot of them.
You actually have structure to it. Like
Yeah,
you'd
yeah.
be like, oh shit, did you know that all these kids just got ran over in fucking Santa
Sometimes
Monica?
it's like that.
I
Bro.
mean, yeah. Again, like the whole idea was to kind of like have a show, like everybody does their shit different. Everybody has a way of doing their stuff. Like
Yeah, because I just jump into
exactly.
it.
And
But
I
I've been
love
thinking-
that
fine
shit.
though. That is
Oh,
fine.
okay.
I love
I've been
that
wanting
shit.
structure
Podcast
too.
is
That's why I
right.
was like, fuck.
Nah,
maybe-
I love that shit. It's like you just jump right into it. It's like boom.
Yeah.
Mid conversation, or I don't even know when we started recording this shit. To be honest, I don't even know. But I knew that coming in. I'm like, oh shit, this is probably gonna be just recording.
You already know, yeah.
I'm
Because
just like,
last time,
but
yeah.
that's the beauty of it. Like that's how you do Annoying Neighbors. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone should be, what's the right word?
themselves, I guess.
Yeah, like don't try to fit into the standard of what it is. Like art should know like visual content to it, but it's us still
Yeah,
trying to be a
that's
podcast.
your
You know what I
guys'
mean? Like
style.
because a lot of podcasts, like we were saying, they're giving you the visuals. Like for whatever reason, that's cool. That's fine.
Yeah, they're putting the camera in
But
front of
it's like,
themselves
you know what I
while
mean?
they're recording each episode.
So we're just trying to keep our shit a little bit different, just like you do with your whole structure, and get down to just I'm gonna just let it run.
Yeah.
Cool. Fuck it.
Yeah.
As long as you say edit.
Exactly, bro. I'm gonna be right now. Like after you guys are
wanna hit
gone,
this shit?
yeah, I'll hit it. What is this?
That is the
the
mystery bag you gave me, and some more wax.
A more whack?
Yeah.
But going back to the show, like I love it because like we said, like we kind of have like a whole structure now to it. Like if people that have been listening, like they kind of see like the rundown of it. It's like we got the intro.
Dude,
We
I fucking love that.
introduce ourselves real
Thank you.
quick. Just
Hey, honestly, send it to me so I can put it like mid.
That's
Maybe
just
right
gonna
now.
be your motherfucking ringtone, dude.
Yeah,
you should change
dude.
your ringtone right now to that.
For real, no. Hey, it's fucking catchy, bro.
it's like we got the intro, right?
It's
We
a
got,
nice voice too. I didn't know you could sing like that.
Well, to be honest, I was on my Kanye shit. I was like, I need a whole gang of other people to help me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It was a combination of a lot of
Yeah,
people.
bro.
Oh, okay.
I
All
was, those mushrooms had me tripping.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
But yeah, no.
Another team
Should we
effort.
tell them who the fuck was on?
If you
this?
want.
Yeah, no. All right, so it was us two, obviously, because my voice was on there.
We got some.
sounding
We
all
definitely got
nice.
some vocals on there.
You know what I'm saying? No, just playing. But also Godfather Rito. Shout out to him and Zay.
Oh, really?
And then
She's
of course
dope.
They helped us out.
Obi-Wan mixed and did all the work. You know what I mean?
Producer,
it was his beat.
that was his music. Yeah,
all that
he
shit.
He produced
so
that.
That's it.
It was in house, absolutely.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, nah, that shit's fucking catchy as fuck.
Everybody loves that shit. It's funny.
I
bro.
love it. You feel me? Man.
But yeah, so yeah, check it out. So we got the intro. You know, we introduce ourselves just because if it's people's first time listening, you know, hey, this is who it is. On occasion, we have like a co-host, you know, and then we definitely just chime in with everyone, you know, like in the beginning, like see how everyone's doing throughout that week. Whoever's there on the podcast. Normally Obi-Wan is there. He's the engineer and whatnot.
Yeah,
so
editing, everything.
if we have a guest, and then we just kind of go on, you know, Scooby kind of runs down with like headlines for the week, just kind of things that sparked our interest. And like we don't cover everything. It's not like
Yeah.
a news fucking,
Nah.
you know, it's not like we're gonna cover everything, but we're definitely gonna
It's
just
just like,
cover
yo,
shit.
if you guys are more interested on what we're talking about, at least you have the headline to go
Yeah.
back to. Like, all right,
And
cool.
do your own research too. Like
Yeah.
don't take our word for shit. Do your own research.
It's
you know
just
what I'm
like,
saying?
all right, we seen this shit. We took our own, perspective on it, and we're just giving you that. That's it.
That's sick though.
Scoob's
'Cause,
got
like,
a little
the way you guys do it, like the times I have watched it, I just love how you guys are just so natural with everything. Like you do have Scoob is his own personality.
This
And then
dude.
you like you're fucking Dan-Ganja.
Same
Like,
fucking damn gotcha, dog.
I
I don't know what that means, but I'll take
a lot
it.
of
It means
people-
everything,
I
Dan.
don't know if you know this, but a lot of people talk highly about you.
There you go. See, that's what it means.
I hope so, man. You know,
Yeah, that's exactly what it
But
means.
like it's cool
Yeah.
because Scoob is like I feel like you're kind of like a comedian, bro. Like he has like nice punchlines. He knows when to throw them in.
That's just my life, man.
See, like
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
that's a perfect punchline, right? That's my
Sheesh.
life, bro.
That's
Scooby.
I'm a comedian,
Right. Oh man.
hey man.
But yeah, going back to you,
oh
like,
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
he's like, yeah, talk more about me.
I mean, you can. I'm not gonna stop you.
No, but yeah, going back to the show, like, so yeah, intro, you know, headlines, and then Scooby has a nice, like, you know, sports with Scoob
Sports with
segment.
Scoob segment. Look,
Talking
I'm a
about some
little, you know what I'm
sports.
saying? Yeah.
And then I have like a little music segment where I just try to cover everything that's coming out, like, you know, like everything that's
Because that's
came
like
out
kind
or
of like
whatever.
what we both know. Like I'm a big Raider fan. You feel me? Raider, Dodgers, Lakers. Those are my teams. But sports is always just been a thing for me. That's all. So and then the same with Dan. Obviously, he's rich minds and shit.
yeah,
like that, you know
all
what I
about
mean?
music.
Bruh.
Yeah, no, that and sports is something that I can never relate to because
Right.
I do watch football, but not as much as I used to.
I feel you.
I don't want to be like, yeah, I watch football. It's like, well, who do you know's on the Cowboys? Because that's the only team my parents
Right.
go for.
You
Right.
can never have that's my thing too, because I used to be into sports too, but I'm just not there anymore. Like, I'm
Because
not.
there's so much. You have to be in the loop. You have to watch
Yeah.
it.
But not
You
just
know-
that. I just don't
new
really
roster.
have it. Yeah.
But not even that. It's me personally. Like just the game in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like just to watch a good game is a thing. Yeah, I'm a Raider fan and all that shit. But
We should
like,
go to the Warriors
I'll
and
watch
Lakers
the
game.
fucking bruh. Do you have the money to pay for my ticket?
Oh, why? How much is it? See,
I
I'm
don't
out of
fucking
the loop.
know. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
just that,
I'm not
but
even
do we need it?
vaccinated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's
I
another
forgot
thing.
about
Not just
that.
that. Do we gotta get vaccinated?
Are you guys gonna get vaccinated? What's your thoughts
sir.
on that?
Nah, I'm not.
No sir.
No.
Yeah.
I see. I've thought about it because like my parents got vaccinated,
Mm-hmm.
and then that whole situation where this is the vaccinated side in the stadium and this is not.
Fuck it, I'm
Vaccinated
taking
looks
the
more
nut.
fun.
That's cool. I don't care.
I kind of like the
gonna turn
non-vaccinated.
up my own area,
Because,
like, yo.
yeah, you get your own little bubble,
That's what I'm saying.
but you
Yeah.
might have to pay more because you're paying for 7 seats around you.
Get the
You
fuck
know,
out.
it's
That's how they're gonna play me.
Nah, I'm just
Like,
talking
what?
shit.
Get out
But I
of
wouldn't doubt it. They're like, oh, this is 300 versus 100.
I mean, like you said, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I think, and it's unfortunate, but it's gonna start being like that, bro. It's gonna be another, like, you know,
Another divide.
yeah, where it's like they're gonna start
Damn.
making it hard for the people that aren't vaccinated. You know, like, oh, you're not
Wow.
vaccinated? Well, guess what? You can't do this.
well, that
you
line,
can't fly
you
or
see
some
that
shit,
long
yeah.
line right there? That's where you wait.
and it's like,
Not even that, but they may stop travel. So it's like, all right, cool.
Damn, I plan on
Take your
traveling,
last
too.
trips right now.
it's just a lot of scary shit, you know. And again, this is like, you know, there's a lot of things going on in this world, bro. And it's like, isn't that considered like segregation?
Pretty much.
It's
That's,
like, you
yeah,
know,
that's,
you know,
that's exactly
we're,
what it is.
Like, so we're okay with like, you know, taking a stand for like all these racial injustices and thing going on, but we can't stand for like a real human, like, you know, like
a human rights in
like,
general
like
type
another
shit.
human right, like having the choice to decide.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of that shit seems forced, bro.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like you
There's
can't
just
you,
at
you
first-
can't live the normal life without
Yeah.
being vaccinated. Hold on.
It's just
Yeah,
scary,
yeah.
bro. It's just scary. Like, it's a scary time right now, I think. Well, I don't know.
But okay, being the devil's advocate, why is it that you guys don't want to be Because I don't want to get vaccinated either. But why don't you guys?
I personally just like
Is it just because you don't? Uh-oh.
where to go with this. I know. No, it's just I
be careful.
I don't trust it because, bruh,
You're being recorded.
I understand that. How you doing? Like, yo, it's just
shit.
I feel like it came out too fast. You know what I mean?
Like the vaccination?
Not even that, but COVID is supposed to be this dangerous thing. Why are we wearing just pieces of cloth over our mouth? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that shit? Because Dan was in construction and shit. He had told me about
Right.
what was
Like
the organization?
those hazmat, like
Yeah.
certain masks that you
But
have
not
to
even
wear.
that.
Like,
It's like you're breathing in carbon pretty much. I don't know about you, but I'm a human being. I shouldn't be breathing in carbon.
Yeah.
nobody.
Because I'm exhaling that. You know what I mean? You breathe in oxygen, you exhale carbon. Bro, what the fuck? Now I'm breathing in this shit. That's bad for my lungs.
You're basically
A lot of this is
recycling
just
the
a
air
joke.
that you're.
So I'm just thinking
know,
the
type
vaccination. I don't know. It's probably not even right because there's been people that have been getting side effects and shit. And I grant everybody's body's different, but I just I'm not for it. Absolutely, that's just too early for me.
Yeah. And same to you.
I still don't get flu shots,
I've never got one.
bro.
That's why it's weird that
same.
we have to get vaccinated, but I don't know. I'm still iffy about it.
But if everybody else gets vaccinated, that means I don't have to get vaccinated. So y'all get vaccinated if you want. I'm not forcing it, but if you want to.
Here's the other
'cause
thing.
shit.
If you already had coronavirus, aren't you already kind of vaccinated?
like immune to it.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
I'm not
you
too
would
sure.
think.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that's how it works, right?
because I got it, and I've been around people that.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! You guys got
No,
it.
Great.
Yeah.
Now we got it.
Yeah.
Great.
I already
Just
feel it. Oh, oh no.
All right, podcast over.
All
Sorry,
right,
guys.
great. All right,
I knew
we're
I
out of
was,
here.
I knew I was feeling weird. No, it's fine.
No, but I got
Oh,
it,
shit.
and I always feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of immune to it because my body already went through that.
Right.
It was so tough on my body because it was new. It was like, what the fuck just happened to us? Especially losing my smell and taste. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say, bro. Like I said, it's a strange time, and I only say scary time. I don't mean to like be
To
like
scare people.
fear or whatever. I say scary because it's always just like the fear of the unknown. Like we really don't know what the fuck is going on. You know, like
What's inside this vaccine? You know what I mean? Like all that shit too.
yeah. I just
That's another reason why I don't want to. 'Cause
and one thing too, bro. I'm a big believer in like once a lot of people just start promoting certain things and like talking about certain things. I'm just like, bro, like. It kind of raises some red flags. Like, why is everyone pushing this? Like, why is everyone so like, yo, do this shit. Go get that shit now. Go get your free donuts.
Yeah.
Go get your fucking free food. Go get your like, bro.
I was
really?
in the dispensary today. They were
Is that
offering
what it
free
takes?
joints
For if
to
you're
pull up with
vaccinated.
your vaccinated card. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, is that
Free
what it
joints.
takes? And like some people
What the fuck?
now people are even like paying money. Like, oh, if you do this, we'll give you a certain amount of money. Like, it's like, bro, are y'all
That-
really can be
yeah.
bought like this?
Yeah.
And it's like. And again, I'm no one to say do
Fuck
it,
that. I'm
don't
gonna get
do
those
it.
free donuts, man.
Do it.
Do
They
it.
got me
I
with
see
those
your
free
fucking
donuts.
roll up tray. It's all donuts.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? Like, do it.
Yeah, do it. Fuck what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm just talking shit.
No, but I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying. I'm no one to say do it, don't do it.
It is scary, dude.
But
It's
here's
scary.
here's one more thing about the whole vaccination. You get these cards, right? They're good for about what like the max a year.
So, then you
So
have
I had to
No,
get
I
them
think
every year.
I think a few months. I think like
It's
I
like
heard
6 months to a year
yeah,
based
yeah.
on the
I
shot.
think I
though.
heard 6 months.
It's 6 months to a year based
Yeah.
on the shot, based on whatever one. I think the Moderna one's 6 months. But I think like the Johnson & Johnson that one's
Damn,
a
they
year or
got
some
two different
shit.
ones?
Bro, there's
have-
like 7 now.
Then they have, like,
There's
multiple
3,
ones, bro.
4, like,
Damn.
at least, bro.
Which one's the right one? I heard
I have no
Johnson
idea.
Johnson
That-
Right?
That's what
gave
I'm
you
saying,
some
bro.
shit. Like I seen some girl like, oh, I'm all fucked up. I'm like,
I'm
damn,
telling
bro.
you. But you know,
Okay, just imagine this. All right, I must I'm a fucking little bit on shrooms, high, whatever, drunk.
Uh-oh.
But but trip on this. What if fucking everybody that got vaccinated, it does become that shit where like it's some zombie shit, bro. Like trip out on that,
that would be wild.
dude. Because I mean, you seen that one person? She's all swollen. What if people just start like decomposing?
mutations type
and,
shit, yeah.
Some crazy shit, bro.
And it's a sad thing, bro. It's an unfortunate thing because
It feels like we're being tested on, if you really think about it.
Dude, exactly.
That's
like-
another reason why I don't want to take it.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I always think about that because what if aliens look exactly like us, and we're just put on this earth as an experiment, and people are just watching like, look at, there's so many different nationalities. Why is that? Maybe because of Earth,
Right.
but it could be people from other planets, and they just put us on one planet to see what happens. And now we got to the extreme where we fucked up. There's fucking this virus.
Bro.
They're like, fuck, they're like watching it.
This is a really good movie. You should stop talking about it. We should write it down. We need to get paid off
Hey,
of
for
this.
real, dude. Because what if they're watching us? What if we're their TV show?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
What
Like,
if
you don't
we're
know.
their
You never
fucking
know. You
YouTube?
never know. I don't know.
To be real with you, after watching like Rick and
Conspiracy
Morty
Dan.
and shit,
Oh, dude.
it's kind of like, some of this shit could be us. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, get out of here.
Yeah,
Crazy,
for real,
bro.
dude.
I don't know. Again, I'm no one to say do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. I just always say just do your research on
research,
shit
yeah.
because the shit is out there. You know what I'm saying? The information's out there. Like we all walk around with our cell phone. We walk around with a fucking computer.
Yeah, in your pocket.
We
You know
all,
what sucks,
we,
though?
We look up shit all the time.
There's so much false information too.
That
Yeah.
too.
Like if you look at everything, like if you start believing Earth is flat and you start researching all that, it'll convince you.
Obviously.
No.
You're
Like,
looking
fuck.
for it.
Yeah, you're like, fuck.
But if you look for the Earth
Yeah,
being
no.
flat, round, and all that shit, square, you know what I'm saying?
it's
Bruh,
there. The information's there.
saying. But some of it throughout each, you'll find some shit that at least, all right, they all think this way type shit. You know what I mean? So there's a common piece there. It's just some people take a different perspective on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's like,
Dan.
it's conspiracy.
you
People
but you
fall in
gotta
love
just
with
do
that.
your fucking research on what you feel is maybe right.
It's like Bigfoot. People still believe in
Because what's his name?
Bigfoot.
Fucking Kyrie Irving believes that the Earth is flat. You know what I mean?
Oh, really? Him? At all people?
I mean, bro.
Yeah, I think he did say some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like.
Hey, but he could be trolling too, though.
He could be.
You know?
He could be.
That's something to troll on. If I was fucking lightweight, I guess rich and famous, fucking, I'll be fucking saying some
feel
crazy
you.
shit,
I feel
get
you.
attention.
Shit,
I'll say it before I play.
I'm
the
still
game.
not even there, and I'm just saying some crazy shit. I don't care. Like,
Yeah, dude. You
funny, bro.
gotta remember too, like like celebrities are people, man.
at the end of the day,
And it's crazy because like when you look at them, like sometimes I get starstruck, but then at the same time I'm like, this was just the same as me. He
Yeah,
just
bro.
has people like
he
following
breathes
him.
air, right?
Yeah.
You feel me?
I got
He bleeds blood, all that shit.
I got nervous, starstruck with two people so far. It was
Who?
Gary V.
Gary V.
When I met him, dude, I was like shaking. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, and the other person, Nipsey Hussle.
Oh,
Okay.
shit, okay.
And when I met Nipsey Hussle, bro, I wanted to spit this freestyle. I was like, "I'm gonna just let
Yo,
it
what's
out."
up, Nips? Here we
Yeah,
go.
Right.
yeah. I was gonna do it because at the time I was making music.
Right, right.
But once I seen him, I was like, "Oh shit,
Damn.
Nipsey!" Like I couldn't.
Nipsey
and then his
Hussle.
bodyguards just mad dogging me. And Nipsey is G. So
Right.
he's not like, "Oh, what's up?" Like you're a fan. He's just like, "What's up, little homie?" It's like, "You want to take a picture?" I'm like,
Right.
"Yeah, I want to take a picture." I'm over here thinking I'm a freestyle. I
I want
can't
to
even.
spit this rap to you too. The security's like,
Right.
Don't even think about
nah.
rapping, dog.
He's off the clock, bro.
You spit one rhyme, I'm fucking
You say
pulling you
one
out.
ad lib, it's a rap. No, I'm
Yeah.
playing.
Boop, 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 boop. Like,
That's tight though, but I feel it. You know, I mean, I guess certain people will have that effect on you. You know, depending who they are, depending on what type of influence they have on you.
Right.
It all depends on that. I guess it all depends, but that's crazy. I feel that.
Have
I
you guys
feel
ever
that.
been starstruck, like meeting a celebrity or anything?
I'm trying to think.
And if you haven't, who would you be starstruck to see?
Hove off top.
Jay-Z?
Hell yeah. Why not?
Damn.
Maybe
I love
Jay-Z
his
too.
music. You feel me? It's just
Yeah.
like, but just of him, like as a being, he's a very well-rounded, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been through a lot of like the bottom and then made his way to the top. He's seen a lot of the shit. Why not?
Yeah.
Maybe Jay-Z too.
Yeah. Same.
But
too.
if you want to talk about recent time, I remember I recently saw Alchemist at his one
How
of his
was that?
pop-up shops, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn. Normally I'm like, oh shit, like oh shit, like it's out. Like I don't know, I don't really trip out like that, but I was like, oh shit, it's that fucking Alchemist, like it's right there, bro. I was like, oh shit.
I seen fucking Vic Mensa one time at what's that popular street in LA? Fuck, it's that shopping center place that everybody talks about, all the clothing.
Oh, like Sunset?
No, Melrose.
Oh, Melrose. I'm tripping.
Yeah. It was like
Sunset?
I'm
What you doing over there on Sunset?
tripping, dog.
all them
Tripping.
hookers.
Right. I dare you, Dan.
Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan begging
Only on
again.
Thursdays, okay?
God,
Only on
shut
Thursdays.
the
We have
fuck
podcasts.
Is that really what you guys call him? Dirty Dan? I was like, oh shit.
No. But on this podcast, we're gonna keep it, all right?
Dirty Dan.
Dirty
Oh,
Dan.
God.
This guy, oh man,
Shut the
we might
hell
get
up.
sued from SpongeBob, but it's all right.
Dude, that's a classic episode though.
Oh,
It is.
man.
Who you calling Pinhead?
Right.
No, but yeah, I seen Vic Mensa, and
That's crazy.
I the only reason I knew because he had Southside on his fucking neck.
Right.
And I seen him, I was like,
That's
fuck.
him.
Yeah, I was like, should I say what's up to him? Like, I was like, nah, like he's doing his thing. Like, he seen me, and I seen his eyes right away. Like, don't fan out.
Yeah.
Don't fan out.
Like
Come
that's what
on.
he did. Like yeah, exactly,
If you
bro.
gonna come see me, just say what's up. Bro.
Just shake my hand. That's it, bro. That's it. That's it. I'm
Be
here.
cool about
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah, because once he gave me those eyes, I was like, nah, I shouldn't.
You got intimidated.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
I can't go.
So what did you do? Because I would have been like, yo,
I
peace,
just did.
bruh.
I
You
just
feel
was
me?
like one of those player nods. Like
Yep.
I didn't even
I feel
smile.
you,
I didn't
bro.
even smile. I was just like, mm-hmm.
I know who you is. Like,
I got you. I got
I'm telling you, bro. He gave me those eyes like, don't you?
Dog.
That's
no
funny,
one, no
bro.
one knows I'm here.
I'd have been like,
Oh,
check,
that's
man.
funny,
You better write me
dude.
some money. I'm
That's
working for you,
funny.
like for the split second. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
I need a check.
Give me 5,000, man. I won't say nothing.
Right.
I
Oh,
won't
that
say
shit's
nothing.
funny.
I'm gonna cause a riot.
Right.
Try me, motherfucker.
You know what it is, man. I'm playing.
It's hella serious though. Yeah,
That
no,
shit's
Big
funny.
Mensa's dope though.
That's
I
crazy.
still remember finding out about him like way back and early on, and that fool's fucking talented as
Right.
fuck. Yeah,
I think so too. Say Gavion, right? Who'd you say?
Vic
Vic
Mensa.
Mensa.
And then who else did you say? Was that it?
I don't even know.
Oh my bad. I thought you had said someone else. My
You said
bad.
Nip.
Oh well, I mean, I found out on Nip.
Right, but that was
R&B.
yeah. No, I tripped out. I wasn't lost track of what who we were talking about for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
My
yeah.
bad. That's
No,
my
it's
bad.
all good. It's all
What are
good.
you smoking, man?
I was smoking the
I thought
same
we smoked the
shit.
same shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, roll up some of that fucking Granddaddy
man.
Purr.
Oh,
Not
shit.
Granddaddy
No, Granddaddy Perk. What
Mad
is that?
Pig.
Snake-
Puerco
what?
Nojado.
Pig's blood?
Nojado Puerco. That's that Mad Pig, boy.
Hell yeah. Oh shit.
That shit. Oh, shit.
I dropped some.
He
of
starts
that.
fucking just going everywhere.
Come on, bro.
I dropped the nug, man.
Oh, I thought you dropped like the whole shit.
Nah, he dropped the whole thing.
Look at that
The whole
trash.
shenanigans bang.
Bro, thank you for the
Yeah, no,
hospitality.
this is amazing.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, I mean, you guys fucking chief up like crazy. Last time I did the podcast, I think it was with you.
Right.
You guys were just fucking chiefing. I was getting contact high, bro.
The last one was mine, right? Because you did Sanity's first. Yeah, I'm
I
tripping.
did Sanity
Yeah, you did
and then yours.
Yeah, right. You
But
came back.
I just remember at the end, I was like, I didn't know what to say anymore because I was lit. Because Scoob was
that
like, he's on
contact?
the side of me right here.
Oh, yeah,
I just
yeah.
see fucking clouds. I was
I
like,
was just getting high, rolling
I was
up.
like,
'cause
fuck, I'm
it's my
getting
job,
lit.
you feel me?
Oh yeah, Scoob.
I
was on
love the road,
yes.
like road kush.
Scoob was there. Sanity was with me on the couch. And then, yeah, that's right.
yeah. That was a while back. Yeah.
That's tight though.
It's crazy because I've been tripping out because I'm barely moved back December, right?
Okay.
And it's cool like being back, but I just feel like that podcast was like yesterday.
Bro,
You know,
what?
like-
It feels like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's already been like 6 months since I've moved
That's
back.
crazy.
Well, we're going on June, so yeah,
Okay.
6 months. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
No, you're
dude.
right.
Yeah, and I do. I don't know who I want next, but that was my next question for you
Time
guys.
flies.
Who do you guys want next for your guys' podcast? Is there a certain person? Are you guys looking to get someone?
I mean, right now we
have
have-
it all set.
Yeah,
Like,
right now
Because when I
yeah,
hit you
go
up
ahead.
before,
Right.
you said like, "Oh, like we're booked till June." I was like,
Yeah,
"Damn,
that's
these
what
guys
I'm
are really
saying.
fucking pulling."
We try
in.
to stay a whole month ahead. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Just so we don't have to worry
And do
about
people
that
hit
shit.
you guys up about that, or
It's kind of like a little
We
bit of
just
both.
shoot our shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
oh, so you guys reach out to other people?
It is a
too?
bit of both. Like we have a common list and shit, and then sometimes we do get those guests that
Like, hey,
just,
can we get on the podcast? Like,
y'all
how do
free
we-
to
how-
have me on?
How can we get on the podcast? And it's like, fuck yeah, like, you know.
And how do you go about like choosing the right person? Do you go for artists? Do you go for like I guess a
Honestly,
gymnast?
Like,
Like,
like our whole thing is there is no real wrong person. You just gotta have so kind of like you gotta be doing something. You feel me?
Some
Yeah.
type of depth. To
That's what
you,
I'm
you know
saying.
I think we're both trying to like
That's
pick people
all
that
it is.
we feel would have like a genuine good conversation with, you know, during
That
the
we
pod,
can kind
you
of
know?
pull some shit from, like knowledgeable wise, also like just a good perspective on things. You know what I'm saying? Or just an artist we feel is doing his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just try to just shed light on different things. That's all.
have you ever had someone come in like kind of not knowing how? Because you guys, like he said, he does the
Right.
structure. He has some stuff topics. So
Right.
they're like, I thought this was an interview. What's going on?
Actually,
Well,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
The interview, all right. So because we didn't finish the whole structure of the show, after music with Dan, you feel me? We get into the interview of the guest that's there. So
Dirty Dan.
they definitely have it, but we want them to just you know what I'm saying go through the show with us. Like when we go through headlines, like how do you feel? Because we want
Yeah.
to get a full perspective on everybody and
Talk more.
you know what I'm saying, just shit like that. But yeah, no, they definitely get interviewed. All that shit works. You get your. The only thing is the no visualizer. But we're not here for that because we want people to just to hear, you know what I'm saying, more about you. You got to plug yourself on our show, all that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're still trying to keep it just.
Oh
how
yeah,
the
there's
fuck
a
we want.
grinder on that. If you
Yeah, I
take the
seen this
cap,
shit.
yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
That
even
shit's
see that.
wild.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I got that next door.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they sell a bunch of like
That's
fucking
new.
papers, all
Uh-oh.
that shit.
Damn.
But yeah, bro. The guest, you know, we definitely have the guest segment, but theirs is like more towards the end. Because again,
Yeah.
it's the Puff Puff Pass podcast. You know, we have a whole show. a whole structure to it.
Plus,
And-
at the end of the day, you want to see the guest, so you have to go through a whole show now. Haha.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's easier just doing audio?
Hell yeah, that's what I wanted to do from the jump.
Because the video process on mine, like
Mm-hmm.
it takes forever for me to edit and do everything. And then
Right.
when I see you guys just do audio
But
and
it-
then
but
the
it-
visualizer,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, fuck, maybe I should, because then I can push out content like that.
Bro, to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
was
you,
just
you
gonna
have you have your.
Don't
I'll-
stop being who you are. You know
I
what
like
I'm
your
saying?
get down
Yeah.
too. I still watch your shit on YouTube.
But I just feel like it takes
chime in.
forever. Like I'm
Yeah.
like literally, since I don't have that much time, I'll fucking edit this, and it might take a week or two.
Right.
But
Like
if I
like
just,
the editing of like the actual like video.
and if I was doing the audio, I can probably push out like 2 podcasts a week or something.
Bro, like I said, to each his own, man. You could do it however you want. You know, this was just our
just
game
found our
plan.
science, that's all.
You know, again, when Scooby had brought it to me, I was like, bro, let's get a whole game plan for it. And we've just been sticking to our formula, our little formula that we have. You know, it's not like, you know, it's nothing special, but it works for us. You know, and we always, and like I said from the first episode, we've been getting mad requests on, bro, how come you guys don't film yourself? How come you guys don't this and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
real like some real time shit? It's like because
soon you're gonna be paying for that shit.
Yeah.
you know, it's just like, you know, we're just trying to do this shit our way right now, and it's like, and it's working. It's working, and you know, shout out to everybody that's been showing love
Thank
and
you
tuning
to
in. Shout out to
everybody,
you
for
too,
real.
man. Just
Absolutely.
for all the feedback, because you know, like
Dude, you guys are dope. That's why
'Cause-
I'm so glad that you guys did this.
We're
podcast.
not dope. You're dope.
everybody's
all
dope.
dope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
I'm over here trying to fucking
We're
open
it's
my
it's
beer.
just it's again the Puff Pass podcast is becoming another platform that we created for like artists, and at the end of the day as well, you know, like yeah, it's rich minds. You know, you're always gonna hear different people from the collective on there, like regulars in and out, you know, and that's the beauty of it. It's a real team thing. It's a team effort, just like anything else that we do. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because at the end of the day, like the real thing is we did it for our artists, because
Yeah, you wanna give a platform.
Yeah, exactly. It like why go to get another on another person's when we can just build our own. So yeah, that was definitely in the back of my head why we can get a guest on there,
Right.
to plug our own people. And if you notice, like the first outside of the first 6, I think the next 10 was next we mix another group, but like
Right.
we try to finish out our whole team of 10 artists.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like the first,
Like-
like the first 10
Was
episodes.
everybody from the
Pretty much, yeah.
literally.
Because we did sprinkle in just random people that we
Right.
knew. No, not randoms, but like, you know, just other artists we knew, other people we knew, other talents. You know, just that's it. Just giving them their little
Yeah,
moment, bro.
it looks like you guys are having a lot of fun too.
It is fun,
Stupid amount
Yeah,
of fun.
because I remember when we first talked, you guys are still kind of early on,
right?
but
Yeah,
it seems like you're just having a blast now.
I mean, like I said, yeah,
It's your own show.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, like we said, you know, I think we just found something that works for us, and now we're at that point where we can get other, you know, creatives involved, and you know, we're making it happen. And shout out to our sponsor too, Intervision Apparel. Shout out to SP.
Oh, GG Westwave also.
GG Westwave Hip Hop Blog. You know, everybody helps, you know, push this in their own way, and we appreciate everybody that helps, bro. That even takes the time,
To really, you know what I'm saying, sit and fuck with us.
because there's a bunch of other
Because
people
they can
doing
be
this
fuck with
shit.
a lot of other people at the end of the day, shit.
You know, I don't ever take any of this shit for granted.
Absolutely.
Like,
Shout out to everybody that
you know,
fucks with us, man.
people like to not celebrate their small victories sometimes, but I celebrate everything that comes
Yeah.
our way. You know, because it's all like stepping stones in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? We're making strides. You know, we're not shit. You know, we're nowhere near where we want to be, but
Everything takes time.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We're making
Like-
strides in the right direction, and that's more than what most people can say. You know, like we're being hella consistent with this shit. You know, most podcasts don't last as long. You know,
They don't.
Or,
You know
or
why?
whatever.
But it's because a lot of them people start a podcast and they want like feedback or like results right away.
Right.
And like the
We
way
just
you
gotta
guys,
put in the time for it.
exactly. I feel like the way you guys do it, you guys are actually having fun. So it's not like some people want to do it, but then it starts feeling like a job.
Right. But not just that, you got to remember, just like the music, who are you doing this shit for?
Exactly.
Doing this shit for us. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, we're having fun with this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're thankful and we're lucky that people,
Are liking it. You
yeah,
feel me?
that people
Like,
like it and that people listening to it, that people tune in, people, you know.
I always
It's funny,
do. You
bro.
ever trip out the people that tune in? Like, for instance, with me, I was just like at a little kickback with my homie because
Right.
he's in a band, so they threw one of their punk shows. So I went, and one of his friends, I already know his name's Eli. Shout out Eli, and he's
Eli.
like, "Yeah, dude, I've been watching your podcast." I was like,
See,
"What the
there you
fuck?"
go.
Like, I tripped out on that when he said that because I don't know who's watching it. Like, I don't get any feel like,
isn't that
oh,
the
dude,
fun part though.
exactly. So it'll be random people
Right.
hitting me up like, yeah, I seen that episode, and I'm like, oh shit,
There you
thank
go.
you. Like,
it makes you feel good. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, again, it's the little things. It's always the little things. You know what I'm saying? That mean the most. That count the most. You know.
Yeah.
So that's lovely, bro.
That's
beautiful
why,
thing.
and that kind of drives me to keep doing it.
There you go.
And then hearing feedback from you guys too, like how you guys say this is dope. I'm like, it's one of those things where you don't know who's watching.
Right.
Right.
You don't know who's paying attention. You don't know who's seeing your hard work. Kind of like music. But once you hear good feedback,
Right.
you're like,
It's
fuck
all right,
yeah.
well, yo,
like,
somebody's fucking with
yeah,
me.
yeah.
And
that's all that matters.
And that's the thing with most creatives and with most fans or supporters. They only see the end product. They never see all the
hours
work that
go into it.
all the time, all the preparation that goes into it. Because even though it's just a podcast, like, you know, like, just speaking for me and Scoob, like for Scoob and I, like for the Puff Puff Pass podcast, like we literally go out every month. We try to have fresh content every month. You know, we have like
shoots,
we'll
a
have
little
like little fun
visualizer,
photo
all that
shoots. We'll shoot the visualizer for the month, try to get creative with it. And then yeah, bro, shout out to Jason. You know, Jay Smooth,
man.
our boy Jason. He's the one that films and edits all our shit. And you know, it's just about like, you know, again, just building some type of brand. You know, like we're building a brand right now. We're building the Puff Puff Pass podcast, and we're just trying to be creative and keep it fresh for our viewers, for our supporters, just everyone that's tapping in. And we're trying to keep it us. You know, we're not doing anything that I don't know. I don't think we're not doing like any extravagant shit, but we're having fun with the shit. You know, we're just doing our shit, bro. Trying to just be fun and have fun and be creative with and try to be creative with the shit. You know, it's another outlet. You know,
And that's what it looks like. Because you guys, I mean, you guys are cousins or?
yeah, we are blood related.
Yeah, because you guys' connections are fucking perfect.
It's funny, bro.
Yeah. And that's why I can't remember last time if you told me you guys were cousins.
I think we did.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, we're
I can't
cousins.
remember,
For
yeah.
y'all who don't know,
Yeah.
we're cousins.
That's blood right there.
Cousins.
Real blood. But
Keep it
going
in the
back to
family,
like
you know what I'm
music,
saying?
are you guys gonna be throwing shows anytime soon?
We're working on it. I talked to Obi. We're gonna be definitely cooking up some stuff again very soon. Where we've talked about bringing back Backyard Beats, and then we're gonna create like more shows. And yeah, we actually have a few shows coming up in June. June ended up being a crazy month. Like I had a busy week this past week, just phone calls and emails and shit like that, just with people. And it's always good, bro. Like I was just shocked. Like damn, everything's really, I guess, getting back to normal. It seems
That's
like,
what it looks like. Yeah, that's why I was curious if you guys are gonna throw shows.
Yeah, so I was just kind of expressing that to the guys, like, yo, everything's kind of getting back. It looks like, so, you know, start getting familiar with, you know, get some rehearsals in, you know, just start getting ready because there's some shows coming up already, like, you know, that are getting booked. You know, we locked in some gig that's coming up this upcoming weekend. Actually, I don't know when it's gonna come out, but June 5th we're gonna be in Long Beach for the Stress Free Experience. Shout out to my dude DJ Twizzy. He set up like the event. It's for a good cause, you know. It's for mental health awareness. It's a mental health awareness celebration. So, you know, they're gonna have like special guests. I mean, they're gonna have guest speakers there speaking on like certain topics.
That's it.
They're gonna have like, you know, live music, food, all types of stuff there, like vendors. So I just happen to know the guy putting it together and asked if we can, like, you know, be a part of it somehow. And I'm like, hell yeah, man. So, you know, we're gonna be having some of the guys perform out there. So June 5th we'll be out there. You know, you can get your tickets online and all that stuff. Sanity's gonna be performing.
Nice.
Sanity Menon, Noises.
This is in Long Beach.
Yeah, Long Beach. Long Beach. Let me know. I'll buy you a ticket. Let me know.
Yeah. June 5th.
Yeah, June 5th.
I'm trying to think. When is that?
Did you
That's
tell them the
next
ticket
week.
price yet?
It's like $5.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
I thought you were gonna say like it's $100.
No.
Like
I said,
Bro,
it's a good cause. You know, they're trying to. It's again, it's to spread just awareness. You know, of mental health awareness. You know,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
of mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's for a good cause.
well, especially
you know?
right now, I feel like a lot of people going through like mental health.
Well,
like,
May was actually Mental Health Awareness Month. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to get it at that time, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was just due to like permanent issues or whatever. But whatever the case is, you know, June 5th, we're gonna be there.
We're there for that.
Rich Minds are gonna be a part of that. You know, shout out to Twizzy and everybody a part of that. Sanity Menon will be performing, like I said, Noises. The Godfather Rito and Monte Monte.
Yeah.
Monte Montana is gonna be coming out.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a great day. Great day.
Any new projects on the come?
Man, where to start, Dan?
Yeah, there's that many. Like, do you guys have a lot of projects coming?
Yeah, I mean, the beautiful thing is, you know, being in this collective, bro. like what I'm still learning is that, you know, everyone's always working, bro.
That's what I'm saying. At the
There's
end of the
shit.
day.
Yeah, with music you have to, because if you don't, you're gonna get like fucking passed up. The
So-
next person working harder is gonna pass you up.
Right. So I guess in a nutshell, I can only tell you like for sure what's coming. Godfather Rito, his next project, Fog, For Only God, that will be officially out
June
on
11th,
all platforms on June 11th.
Okay.
Rich Minds, Blossom Records.
Shout out Blossom too. We didn't even plug them earlier. Can you edit that back to go back and
I
just plug us with
rewind
them?
it.
You
Blossom,
feel me?
and Blossom Records, bro. It just jumps over.
Nah, for real. Shout out to Elliot, everybody over there.
For real. You want to hit this?
Nah, yeah, fuck yeah.
And
I'm already fucking high.
but yeah, for sure, Godfather Rito,
That was just a regular joint, bro.
his project is
No wax?
officially coming out.
Relax.
His project's officially coming out. Godfather Rito. Shout out to Godfather Rito. Long overdue. Fog again, For Only God. It's gonna be on all platforms June 11th. And then
Sure.
after that, we got hella shit on the way, bro. I know Noises is working on a new project. Count Your Blessings. I can only give you that.
Monte just dropped some new shit.
Monte just recently
that
dropped
only lets
another
you know
single.
He's coming with some more. Yeah.
Just letting you know, like he's warming up because he has a whole project on the way as well. But Monte just wanted to, you know, Monte is a creative guy.
In general.
He's an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Montana, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
talk to him about this shit all the time. Like, you know, I talk to him about this shit all the time. Like, whenever I call him, I love to see that he's just always working. He's always doing something. Like, bro, fuck yeah. Like, what's good? Like, we catch up real quick.
And that shit motivates you too.
Yeah, man.
When you hear someone like working, you're like, "Fuck, I need to work
the
too."
fuck am I doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It just lets me. It's a reminder to me that okay, I'm investing it. I'm
Into the
invested
right
in the
people
right
and shit,
in the right
yeah.
person. You know, because like I said, I go hard for the team. I go hard for everyone in the collective.
That's right. So you manage everybody too?
I mean, I'm like the.
Because I know you manage Sanity, but do you manage everybody else as well?
I mean,
I don't know about manage, but
yeah. I mean,
he
yeah.
owns Rich Minds.
Yeah, yeah.
Between me, him, and Obi-Wan, it's the owners, but it was all his idea type shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It's like the podcast. You know, this was like
It's,
the idea,
a
but-
different perspective on the idea, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, I never say I'm like a manager or whatever. Some people put that label on me, and
Yeah.
that's fine. You know,
But
like
see, that's cool about you. That shows that you're humble because you're like, dude, I'm not a manager. I'm just trying to help my boys out.
I mean, I'm just doing my job. You know, like they're literally on Rich Minds. Like, so as me being the admin for Rich Minds, I'm just trying to do my due diligence, make sure that I'm getting them booked, make sure I'm putting them where they want to get put, or at least try to get them there. You know, make sure I do my part, bro. Like, you know, try to communicate with the, you know, I handle all the emails, I do all the phone calls, I do all the bookings for like, well, I do most of the bookings. Sometimes they'll get their own shows, book themselves, you know, like they do.
But you're constantly on the prowl to like find the
Definitely.
next thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely,
The next
bro.
show, the next venue. Like,
I'm
hey,
always-
can my guy perform this
Yeah.
place? Yeah.
And I'm always looking for like, you know, their input as well. Like, hey, like what are some platforms or what are some like, you know, where do you guys also want me to try to reach out to, you know?
Where should I shoot at?
You
You
know,
know what I'm saying?
because I might know certain people and like, you know, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do and reach out to the people I know. But it's like, if you have anyone, please, like, you know, because like I said, I'm still learning in real time right now, bro. I'm still learning the ins and outs of this shit. That's why it's hard for me, and I get cringed up trying to like. I don't know if I'm a manager, bro, but I guess if you want to put that label, because I do that
wanna
shit.
say I am,
You know what I'm
like-
saying?
Yeah. It's
But-
one of those things.
But I'm just like,
guess.
I just kind of like want to be like the overseer. And like I always tell my guys too, I never try to overstep. I never try to like say, hey, you got to slap Rich Minds on everything. That's never what I've been about. You know what I'm saying? But I want to always follow their vision.
Yeah.
But I do want to know exactly from point A to point Z, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
I need it fully thought out so we can really execute, you know? Because that's the only way it's going to
We
work.
need a game plan.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you want to do, you can't depend on me to like know how to sell it or how to ship it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's something that we're always big on. That we're trying to be like big on. You know, just know what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys do like group meetings and all that?
Yeah.
Like everybody at once or just individually?
Honestly, it's everybody. Well, it's been everybody at once.
Okay,
And
that's
then
sick, though.
That's like through like Skype sometimes or whatever.
Oh
fuck,
shit,
but
for real
yeah.
on Skype?
Yeah.
We have team meetings. I mean,
We're a team.
we were having them like
Yeah.
we were having them like once a month.
Right.
But just as of lately, we've been kind of like dropping the ball a little bit, you know. But we have a group meet, like a little chat room that we're always on together.
Yeah.
So
Just
we're
staying updated with.
we're always keeping up with each other. You know what I'm saying? The meetings are just sometimes a little hard to keep up with, but honestly, that's just an excuse. I gotta really get better at like just making sure that we really host those meetings, and because it's always good to like catch up with everyone, because it's never always about business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you might have to, I don't know. You might have to relight that.
Dog.
I was talking.
Yeah.
I was talking too much. My bad. But
I'm
you know,
glad you realized this shit.
but it's never always just about business for me. You know what I'm saying? At least I try to let them know it's never that personal for me. Like, you know, I never want anything to come between our real relationship. But it you know, sometimes things like that happen. You know, it's unfortunate, but I always try to just catch up with everyone and make sure that we could always just, you know, see like how everyone's doing, trying to get some type of game plan for everyone, just so everyone's on the same page, because there's 10 people, roughly about 10 people in the collective.
That's what I find hard, because I know it's your group, but it must be hard to like constantly be in touch with everybody.
I try, bro. Trust me. That's one thing I'm starting to give myself credit for, like, you know, because you know, doing, you know, you do so much sometimes, like you too, you know, you do a lot of the podcast stuff, and you were just talking about it earlier, like, you know, like you don't realize it, but you're doing a lot of stuff, and you don't realize it's because you're doing it, you're living it.
Yeah,
that's why
it's just a part of the routine now.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
type shit.
You know, you're not thinking about it. It's
one
like
thing I hate is excuses. So my excuse,
me too, low key.
Yeah, because my excuse could be like, I don't know how to edit, so I'm not gonna do this podcast.
Right.
You know, I don't know how to do the audio part, so I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
So there's always excuses on everything that you do, but
with
this, I just did it.
Have the excuses, yeah.
I've been reading this book, The Art of War.
Right.
Have you ever seen that?
The Art of War?
Yeah. Not the War of Art. Oh no, the War of Art. What is it? The Art.
Come on, bro.
It's the War of Art.
I'm gonna have to look.
Fuck, I gotta look it up now. Dude, she's gonna bother me, dude.
I thought you were gonna pull it out right now. Here's the book right here.
I was following you, and then you just lost yourself. I was like, okay.
No, you're good. You're good. Oh shit. No, you're good. But yeah, bro.
Find out what the fuck it is, man.
Yeah, it's gonna bother me.
Oh shit.
The Art of War.
The War of Art.
Oh, the War of Art. Okay.
No, it just by the name of it, it sounds like it's about people trying to get like their art expressed, or what's the deal, right?
Look at Scooby.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I study communication.
No,
Words
but
can talk back to you. You feel me? Like, dude.
See, that's what we fuck with, dude. That's why we need you in the group.
Scoobdizzle.
I find my way to plug in.
It's pretty much talking about resistance. So people, like, for instance, people want to make music, but they're not writing lyrics. People want to make music, but they're not actually grinding. Is that what?
Oh my god.
Is that how you feel about Drake?
I mean, that's just the truth.
Don't get Scooby started, man.
Just say, bro.
Would it get you mad if I could think Drake's one of the best artists of all time?
No, you can definitely think whatever. You want. You know what I mean? That's your thought.
Because some people get mad.
Me, it's like, oh, come on, man. Hove's way better than him, but
yeah.
I just, do my own thing. Shit.
At the same time, it's different eras.
Right.
So I think if Drake was in his era, he would be demolished.
Not even that,
but if it was the other way around, where Jay-Z is in his era.
But Jay-Z is
in his era.
You know what I mean? Like,
but
the longevity behind it, you can't tell me that someone's better than that. Because I've been relevant since '96.
Yeah. I definitely agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like Drake has his, like, maybe he does have ghostwriters, I don't know, but the style that he brings is so universal.
He has a nice voice.
It's popular.
It's more popular. That's the only thing that, because Hove is definitely a better, like, rapper.
He ripped for Snoop and Dre. So it's like, come on, man.
No, I agree with that. But as an artist, think about it. As an artist,
right?
Drake
as
hits
an artist,
every
but that counts,
fucking
being
element.
A songwriter counts as being an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Drake hits every element of music.
I feel that.
And
popular.
And Jay-Z, he's dope. No, he's definitely dope. But Drake is singing.
I feel you.
But Drake is fucking doing Spanish. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know. I did not expect that.
I was talking about that shit too.
So because the whole pop appeal to him.
Yeah. So as an artist, Drake is dominating on that. But as a rapper, Hove, definitely.
Hove is the god.
Yeah,
you can do
definitely.
all that, absolutely. But not even that. Just as a creative, Hove went from having not just music but the clothing line and all that shit back.
Oh yeah.
To where now he's like dabbling into the weed game. He's involved in that shit.
He's doing it all,
bro. He's getting into fucking the whole media shit. He's doing what was that shit? What he's getting some kind of studio for like backing on or like production.
Oh, that's right, for like TV.
Yeah,
like
for like TV.
shows
So like
stuff.
he's really tapping in. So it's like, man, and plus he's gotten a lot of people out of tough situations legally.
Yeah. As a person, yeah.
He's just, bro, overall in general, like as a person, as a being, is how I see the artist because that's what they portray, right?
Exactly.
It's who they really are, whatever the fuck. So it's like, all right, Hove's about everything he speaks. And that's why I just feel like, oh, as an artist, that's the man.
Yeah.
But everybody sees it different. So that's why I like getting the other perspectives. But just know that this is where I'm at. Like
Nah, I definitely fuck with that.
I
Cause
talk too
Hope with
much
the
now.
go.
nah, Hope is definitely the GOAT. But I always think about it because as an artist, Drake hits like
He can go
everything,
anywhere.
bro. Like it's so weird that
That's
he's
true.
so universal.
He has his own lane.
This
bro.
was gonna rap in Russian next or something. Like he's gonna hit every fucking culture. And if he does, that's the most genius thing he can ever do. What if he did a Japan song?
Bro, he probably
Chinese,
will.
like
He
if
knows
he
what he's
did
doing,
all
you know what I'm
that,
saying? He knows what he's doing.
he's
you know what I'm saying?
dominating around the world,
Drake doing K-pop.
dude.
I'm sure.
Hey, I wouldn't
I
doubt
wouldn't-
it.
That's what I was gonna say. I
That'd
wouldn't.
You
be
know?
wild, yeah.
Yeah, dude,
I
Drake.
wouldn't doubt it.
And that's the only reason why, like, I like these topics because I do get your side,
You're right.
but then I see like as a big universal, like this was trying to be like Michael
He's trying to
Jackson.
get all over the place.
yeah,
Yeah. He's trying to be the
It's
next
like
king.
it's like surpassed rap. It's like, and it's not even saying that he's like that great of a rapper. It's just like, okay, he can do it.
Right.
He can also
He
do
can
this,
do
this,
it,
this,
but he
this,
can
and
do
this too. You
everything
know what I'm saying?
else,
It's like,
yeah.
and he knows that. He knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
So do you
He's a
need
popular
do you
artist.
need a Drake in your team that can do everything?
I don't want a Drake on my. I mean,
We got 7 of them.
I mean,
Let's
it,
play.
I mean, what if you? What do you mean by Drake? Like someone?
I'm just saying like someone that's like doing like every little element of music. Like
No.
like I said, he's a singer.
I guess like a
he's
pop, like
rapper.
a pop rapper, like a pop star,
Yeah,
like
there
a
you go.
pop,
You can do
popular artist.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, Rich Minds has never been about that.
Yeah,
you know?
it's about what are you trying to portray as a group. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you get the next person? Like, say if I was like, oh, I want to be part of you, and I was like a pop person, would you be like, he's too poppy? Or
Nah, I mean-
would you look at my work?
Would you do? Pop?
Do Poppy?
This guy
Nah.
fucking-
First off,
here's some poppy flowers.
First
man.
off, it's everything has to do with the music first. You know, I never
good.
I
Right.
never judge
Right.
people off how they look or whatever the fucking case is. It's always about the music first with me. I always ask like, send me some music. You know, if
What
they,
kind of pop is this?
if
Like,
they don't have
Yeah,
if they don't
ready
have
pop.
music already ready, that's a red flag for me already. It shows me
Yeah,
okay,
you know
well
what I
you
mean?
haven't done
Have
any.
you ran into that? Where
Oh,
it's
definitely.
Like, I want to be a part of the group. It's like, where's your music?
Well, not
Well, I need a studio.
Well, not that
even
necessarily
being a part
that
of
they
the
want to be. Yeah, not necessarily that they want to be a part of the group, but you know, like they just ask, like, oh, like you know, like, can you help me do this, this, and this? I'm like, okay, well, yeah, send me some links. Let me see, like how your music sounds like. And he was like, oh, well, I don't have anything, and I was like, oh, well, like I said, it's hard to sell. It's hard to ship. It's hard to sell something to someone when you don't have the product together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, again, just something that the artist has to work on. You know, because that's not my job to like get their music, you know, ready or whatever the case is. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
their job.
Exactly. So you know, and I'm not even trying to sound like that, but it's
No,
just
but it's facts because at the end of the day, if you're not it's like me saying like, help me with my podcast. All right, where's your work? Well, I got this idea where I'm gonna do this and that. It's like, nah, dude, like come back when you know
Right.
what you're
when
doing.
you shot it and did
Because
all that shit.
I've dealt with people like that. Like I want to be a rapper. All right, come to the studio. They come for 1 week. After that, they're gone.
yeah, it's
like-
just like it's not consistent. It's like you just don't
Why
know.
do I waste
like,
my time helping you when you're just gone like that?
And I'm big on like, you know, like just how like you portray your brand or stuff. Like, you know, just I always like to look at like the artists, like, and do my homework on them and like, see what they're doing, see how consistent they've been, just see like what they've been doing in the past couple months.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like how like is this just some new stuff, some new venture that this
Yeah,
person's
that's true.
on,
It-
or
it
is-
could be
Or
their
have they been
phase.
doing this shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
do they have a following? Do they have some type of fan base? Do they have people that's interacting with their work? Like, you know, things like that are important. You know,
Yeah, it all matters.
that definitely matters. You know what I'm saying? But
'Cause you can look like him. You know what I'm saying?
What
Would
does
be
that
the
even
biggest
mean?
pop. You know what I'm saying? No, because you don't like pop. That's what I'm saying. Like, it'd be the biggest pop star ever. You feel me? That's crazy.
fuck it.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's get it. Let's
Well,
get this pop.
Yeah, because Dan's like, we don't judge people off of looks. Like, you're right, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just about what you bring to the table.
Yeah, I never judge anyone. Like I said, it's based on the music with me.
Mm-hmm.
If the music sounds good and if we have something to work with, let's get some work done. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've been moving lately. And luckily for me, all the artists that we work with that are already in the collective, you know, they're establishing themselves as artists. They're you know, they're building their fan bases. You know, everything's working right now. You know, and there's still room to grow. There's always room to grow. There's always room for improvement. I don't think we're satisfied yet. I always remind the guys that, hey, like, you know, like we got a lot of things that we've accomplished, you know, given the crazy year that it's been. But let's not forget, we still got a lot of work to do. And there's always the next thing that we got to be ready for and be focused on. And that's why I love like the team that I got, because everyone's always working, bro. Like I said, all the artists doing what they got to do. Everyone's always booking the studio, doing what they got to do. Monte's, you know, doing his stuff even though he's out of town. Hollywood hits me up even though he's out of town.
Fucking Hollywood, man. Shout out to Hollywood.
You know, Ace just dropped 2 singles this year.
Yeah.
Like he's coming out, like his debut music is like, you know, he's debuting his stuff now.
He's trying to
So
get his stuff, yeah.
showing in like a different side of the collective. You know, a different sound. You know, Obi is even coming out as like an artist now. He dropped a couple singles.
What? He dropped a song?
Yeah, he dropped a couple singles,
yeah.
that he produced. He produced Breakfast in Italy. That was with
nice.
Sanity and with
Man.
Mad Max from East of the River. That was a nice little collab track right there. He produced that record. They're gonna be I don't know if I should spoil this, but
Go ahead.
no, you know
Go
what?
ahead.
No, it's not my place to do it. But something else is we're gonna be
He
dropping
has
something
more
soon for
coming,
that.
yeah.
And then Obi dropped
Tune into our podcast for that shit.
Yeah.
And
For
then-
the exclusive details.
and then Obi also dropped another single with our guy Lenny, Niagara Talks. They dropped a nice little Instagram IG video for it, and it went crazy. Like, you know, people loved it. It was something new. Shout out to Jason again, who
Jay Smooth.
who shot and edited the video for us. And you know, Obi did his shit too on that. Produced it. The video was like his idea too. He got a 360 cam. It was something different.
That's it.
Something that like I hadn't really seen being done like in like our community of like hip like music and musicians. You know, it was a little out the box. It was different, so I loved it, bro. And then that, you know, again, the whole team is just doing a lot of shit. You know, we got the podcast up and running,
Which is amazing.
you know, and like I said, everyone is just working, bro. Rito's dropping his debut project this month in June, or this upcoming month, June. Just a lot of shit, bro.
Every time I hear you guys talk about like your guys' stuff, it makes me want to get back into music.
bro,
You
like,
should just
Like,
jump in.
yeah, like I just want to get
Absolutely.
maybe one song with you guys.
do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to
Yeah,
do,
'cause
bro.
I-
Next time
Honestly,
you come to the studio for the podcast, you should just come with some shit ready.
Yo, plug me in. Just
Right.
right away. Just hitting the mic.
Knock that shit out, and then we can do the podcast.
All right, let's go.
And shout out to Arson too, because
For real.
Arson's been working on a lot of shit too. He's been also been like our unofficial but official co-host on the podcast. And just again, everyone has just been hella busy, bro. He's working. He's a producer. He's gonna be
Honestly, like the whole
Doing a bunch
idea
of
for
shit.
Arson on the podcast is, I'm
So
trying to
what-
give him like every third month of the quarter. So you know what I'm saying?
On the podcast.
Because he already started coming in on like March. You feel me? So every, you know what I'm saying, third, like 3 months, you can definitely tune
So
in
he's a
for.
returning guest.
We call it the Wizard Month, if you would.
Those are the
because he
wizards.
rolls like extendo blunts and he calls them wizard sticks.
Oh shit.
So it's like some shit we just ran with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you are gonna experience that. You are too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're in for an episode.
Yeah.
When it's
So you can't just hit it once, please.
Yeah, you're-
no one's gonna record you, so you can definitely get high as fuck.
your episode is gonna be on the Wizard Sode month.
You got lucky.
Yeah.
Yo, Arson's gonna be our
I'll
co-host
be
that
there
month.
with the wizard.
Man, it's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Can I
But-
call him wizard when I see him?
You can
Call
doesn't
him
matter, man.
Wizard.
What's up, G?
He might like it, bro. I don't know.
I'm gonna run with it. Call me the
Right?
wizard.
Fuck it. I like that
Call me
shit.
that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Just give him a
man.
new nickname.
That's
Let's
hilarious.
do it. Yeah, that's catchy, right?
Man,
Wait, now think
yeah.
about speaking about names. How'd you get Scooby?
bro.
Your real name's not Scooby, is it?
Scooby.
Nah, but I-
imagine if it
I
was.
just-
I just
Yeah,
tell
Scooby-
people, you know what I'm saying, that is my name
Scoobdizzle.
though. Shit, my real name's Ramon. Scooby, I got that shit from playing Pop Warner football and shit. I used to wear like Scooby Doo shirts under my pads because
Oh, for real?
I used to
For
like the
good luck?
cartoon, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I used to get the shirts. And
I'm gonna see Scooby in
as
a
a
mystery,
kid,
mystery machine.
one of my coaches was like, "Yo, is that a Scooby Doo shirt under your pads?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, don't ever wear that shit out here again." Number one, number two, go take a lap. I was like, "Oh fuck."
For real?
So yeah, nah. Every time I would wear a Scooby Doo shirt, it was one with a middle logo. You feel me? Just so nobody could see that shit. Because I wanted to wear those. They were just tight. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
Yeah,
that's after that
that's
shit.
you,
like
man.
at the end of that practice, that's when he was like, "Yo, we finally got a nickname for Ramon." You know what I mean? His name Scooby, like moving forward and shit. So it was just like some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Birth of
I
that
like
name,
that.
and then
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
he found out about it, and he just now some of the family ran with it. You know, it's really weird.
Yeah, it's crazy how
But
nicknames get.
it is
brought
definitely my
up.
nickname. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it, Scooby. It fits you too.
I'm not denying it.
Scoobdizzle.
At first, I was like, I don't know, Scooby. We can't do better on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, but whatever though.
Oh shit, yeah,
It just kind of grows with you. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like everybody calls him that shit now.
Who would have known as a kid that I would have loved weed this much? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Who
goddamn,
knows?
And fucking Scooby Doo was a fucking high ass show.
bro.
Like Shaggy was lit as
He
fuck.
was for sure high.
Like,
Yeah.
just imagine if in all reality, Shaggy thinks he's talking to the dog because he's high.
Bro, that is the point of the show.
Like, because no one else can understand the dog, right?
I don't know.
No,
Is that true?
they all can understand the show, but I'm just saying, like, to sit here and think that this shit was put out when in like the 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm pretty sure they were doing some kind of like
They're getting lit.
mushrooms,
Right.
acid or whatever, writing this shit.
Getting lit.
Yeah.
Bro, come on. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Some of this shit is
bet
like
a
you
lot
have
of-
to be on drugs to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the cartoons are probably like that.
Bruh.
Like, think about it, bro. Like, how do you get into that element of, I guess, weirdness? Like, it's a cartoon.
It is yeah.
Like, look at SpongeBob, bro.
That's what I'm
Who the
fucking
fuck
saying.
came up
SpongeBob
with
was,
the
like, strange.
Dude, yeah. If you really watch it, it's hilarious.
It is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, definitely. But it's just out of the box. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it was first presented and shit, people were
Right.
like, what the fuck is this? Some talking sponge? You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
see, but that's when you're
what?
like, you gotta be hella lit. Like,
Right,
You gotta be
right.
like smoking and like,
To like appreciate it.
And then-
but not even that, but like the longevity of this shit. This
Yeah.
it's still on TV.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean? Like Scooby-Doo ended. You know what I'm saying? But
oh, that's true. Yeah.
but it's like this shit's still moving forward. Like, damn, this is.
Have they really got new episodes of SpongeBob?
I
Is that what you
believe
mean?
so.
I think so. Like with movies though, it's like more of a like it's an hour special instead of
real?
fucking. Because originally each episode's like what, like 10 minutes.
I think it was like a half hour. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
Because
Well, they-
some will
well-
be like 10 minutes, and then after it's done, there's another part that comes out.
I had no
Have you
idea.
ever noticed that? Like it'll
No,
finish,
yeah.
and then after that, it's another like 10 minutes of
I
something
didn't know
else.
that. The fuck?
Oh yeah, no, I honestly I
Like,
didn't
I'm
really
not that
watch that
tapped in,
much
I
of it.
guess.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
still watch it, bro.
not that
Nah,
tapped
Bro.
it's just all like,
No, hey, fuck it. If that puts a smile on your face, keep doing it.
nah. I
Do
honestly-
you?
Dude, I don't have time to watch like TV. Like the only time I watch TV is with my girl. Like I'll lay
Fuck
down
it.
and watch Netflix or fucking Hulu, whatever.
Right.
But like for the most part, I'm playing video games or editing, or working.
Just working, yeah.
Yeah.
In general, all that shit's work. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's my main thing. But it's funny that you said earlier, like, I forgot what you said, like, oh, stop the podcast. We're making a movie. I definitely want to make a movie.
Oh shit,
Bro.
We can't talk about this.
Why?
we need to just stop the podcast and we can talk about this shit.
We
Why,
prom-
damn it.
you guys have a couple in mind or what?
we made a pact about something. We just
I'm gonna
can't.
punch you in the fucking mouth.
Have you
today.
guys at
can't
least
talk
started
about
writing
this.
it?
We have something.
You're
I
like, I got one
I have
page.
just like ideas for characters written down.
We can't talk about this. We
So
just-
Because you don't want people
yeah.
to take it. Yeah. Yeah,
So
we're just getting really
Stop the
creative.
podcast.
We're just tapping. We're just the way.
Edit this out. So
the
what
way
you
I
guys
see
talk
it,
about?
bro,
cut.
the way I see it personally, you know, and I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can speak for school, but you know, the way I'm seeing this shit personally, bro, I'm putting no limit on my creativity.
Yeah.
Like at all. You know what I'm saying? If I want to do some shit, even if I don't know how to do that shit,
I'm gonna have some fun doing it.
I'm gonna find a way to do this
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
That's never stopped me before. You know, this whole music shit, like I said, I didn't really have too many mentors with this shit. I feel like we're doing an okay job. Like I said, always room for growth, always room for improvement. But I'm putting no cap on like what I could do, you know what I'm saying? If I want to do anything, I'm gonna do it. So it's like, yeah, we're diving into some shit. We just made a pact we weren't gonna talk about this shit. So
Yeah.
I was like,
feel
hold
you.
on.
Yeah.
Can't talk about this
Cut.
shit. Cut.
But hey, as long as you guys fucking dive into it, like I want to
Fuck
see.
yeah.
I want to see.
Because that's the
Off
way
air,
you should
we'll
be
talk about
approaching
it, but-
shit, bro. Like you should, whatever you want to do, you should just jump the fuck in.
Yeah.
Because you have to find out one way. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
whether like the best thing is like a pool. Like, bro, you want to learn how to swim, just jump in because
Yeah.
you're gonna learn how to stay afloat. From then you can get the
Bro,
form.
I cannot fucking.
You know what I'm
float.
saying? Like, bruh,
I sink like
You
a
cannot
rock.
float.
Get
I
outta
can't
here.
float.
You have
every
l-
time.
low buoyancy or whatever.
Bro, I've been trying to explain
Yeah.
that to someone. And they fucking.
What do you-
Because they
Wait, what
think
do
you're
you mean?
stupid, but it's a real thing.
It's a fucking
he's
real
just,
thing.
He's just like heavier on the lower portion, so it throws off his balance or some shit like that.
Something like that.
So
I
it's
heard
something
it's
like that, but it's-
Muscle, the
yeah.
muscle weighs heavy. So,
So you would probably need the shit out of somebody.
Nah,
Probably,
Probably.
or it is just like the muscle like is just the way like he has too much like muscle to like body fat or whatever the
You
fuck.
just,
Something,
you're
dude.
just so buff, bro.
Some
Something-
shit like that.
It's not. I feel like
It's probably a good thing because I don't
Yeah.
have that shit. No, just like,
I need that shit. I need,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
I'll be floating. What does that mean?
right? What the fuck
I
does
got
that mean?
hollow
Yo?
bones?
All right, I got hollow bones and
Yeah.
shit. Get out of here.
That's
Yo.
what it is, bro.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Nah, because
yo.
this one guy, David Goggins, he talks about that, and he says that his muscle weighs more or something. Like, I forgot what exactly he said, but that's why he sinks like a rock.
See, because
So he's
I would
always
think
traumatized. He was always traumatized, and
Right.
now right before he said it, he's tied up on the ankles and tied up on the wrist. He's like, I've always feared water. He's a Marine, like Navy SEAL, and he's always feared water, but I gotta conquer it. And this is how I learned or something. He said some
So
crazy
he tied
shit.
him.
Yeah, so
he
his ankles are
handcuffed himself?
yeah.
He handcuffed. He
Not
handcuffed.
rope
himself?
tied.
They're ankled, yeah, like
Oh,
tied.
shit.
Yeah, rope.
They're ankled.
So
What
some
the fuck?
type of-
They're
They're
ankles.
tied. And like, yo,
Wait, hold on, because I'm lost. Wait, hold on.
So,
So,
okay.
I want to get the visual.
I'll look up the video in a bit, but his ankles are roped up.
Yeah, like he has them tied up and then his hands too.
Yeah.
and he just jumps.
jumps
Oh,
in.
he
And then-
jumps in the water.
And then his like his hands are like
Yeah, behind his back type
like
shit.
that.
Oh shit.
And he's like this, pretty much roped up. He's all I feel water, whatever, and then he jumps in. And then he's like floating, like
The fuck?
yeah, bro.
And he flips on his back. Flips
Yeah.
on his
No,
back
he
type
still
shit.
has it tied. I don't know how long he does it for, but you see the clip. It goes for like 15 seconds at least, and he's like floating without.
I'm trying to visualize myself. Like, damn, would I be able to do that shit? I don't know.
That's wild, yeah.
But dude, he said the same thing. And every time I go in the pool, I try to float. I start sinking, bro. So I start freaking out because even when I'm calm, I'm like, stay calm, stay calm. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
stay
just
calm,
going,
stay calm.
I'm just going in the water. I'm like, this is not working.
Do you kick your feet? Like,
I'm
But
just
you're not supposed to kick your feet when you float. That's the whole
no, I'm
point
just
of
saying.
floating.
But like, that's what it, like. Is that why you throw it off? Because you panic a bit, or what's the deal?
At the end, I start panicking. That's why I
maybe.
said, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what? You're supposed to just use your arms?
Oh no, I'm no.
No,
swimmer.
I mean, if you're gonna float, you just gotta lay on the water, right? You just lay there.
I would think so.
But
I mean, I don't
my
know.
whole thing with low buoyancy, I thought it was just if you're like if you were like heavier on your lower body, that's why you were hanging out. But
Yeah.
it might be the muscle shit too.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Dude, I always
either
sink.
way.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, bro.
I can
that
swim
is
underwater,
crazy.
but I can't do the
Oh,
whole.
I swim fast under the water. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. I can swim underwater, but
right, you just
but I can't stay. You know what I'm saying?
I drowned one time. That's why like I'm also freaked out. I didn't fully drown. I had to
Right.
save myself.
Right.
So like I.
Damn, what the fuck?
Sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta save yourself, kid.
So you
Dude,
drowned, but
hey,
then
I was-
you swam up.
Yeah, bro. I fucking saved it
Learn how
out.
to
Right.
swim right there.
That's when you learn. So you gotta jump in.
So I was in a shallow end, right?
Oh
and
wow,
my-
you drowned in the shallow end.
Yeah, bro.
He said, "Yeah."
I freaked out.
I feel you.
No,
yeah.
okay. But I was in the shallow, and my older brother went off to the deep end with like a couple other friends.
Right.
So I'm like playing, out of nowhere, boom. You know how that fucking instant goes down to like fucking.
Oh,
8
you were
feet?
walking and you just.
Yeah, and then I went down. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm freaking out. I'm screaming, help, help. No one's coming to help me, bro. I swear to God, the person that brought us, she was just like talking to some other guy. And I was screaming right in front of her, help.
Oh.
And then fucking, I went underneath the water. I'm in third grade.
No.
I'm in third grade. All right, yeah, no.
Third grade as a kid,
Oh shit.
And I'm right there underneath the water. I'm like, all right, I need to fucking either.
Learn how to swim or die. Like,
Pretty much. But like,
oh,
I got to figure this out because no one's helping me.
right.
So I looked
What
at
the
the
fuck?
I looked at the wall, bro. The wall where you can climb up out of the pool.
Over here looking at the
So,
wall.
Bruh.
so I started slowly.
That's the shit.
Yeah, dude. I started going like that, just pushing my way all over there, and I finally climbed it.
That's wild.
I got out.
Spider
I was like, dude, I'm gonna drown. I'm a kid. I gotta go. You either gonna
wild.
die right now
What
or
the hell?
fucking stab it out.
You see, like deep thought
That's
on
some
your way down to
intense
the
shit.
pool. Like, god damn, all right, it's gonna be wild.
Bro, and
we gotta get out of here.
Hey, I'm a kid too,
Right.
bro. Like I'm only in third grade.
I'm
I-
only a
oh my
kid,
God.
mom. What do you want me to do? Like,
So
oh,
when I get out of the water, I'm coughing out the water, right?
oh shit.
Just right there, coughing. The girl that brought us, she's like, "Oh, honey, don't drink the water. It's bad for you."
Bitch,
Get the
I was
fuck
drowning.
outta here.
Like,
That's why I
you know
said in my
what I'm saying?
head. I was like, "Bitch, I almost died."
Get
Like,
out of here.
yeah, dude, it was
Damn.
fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah,
That's
but,
cool.
But since then, I've been kind of iffy to be in the water.
Mm.
But the times I have tried, that's how I learned how to swim underneath water.
Okay.
But every time I try to fucking float,
Mm.
I'm sinking, bro. And I don't know if it's because I tighten up, maybe because I'm
Maybe you
Traumatized?
gotta be relaxed.
yeah, I'm trauma. But every
Yeah,
time I
maybe.
have fucking relax, I
You
go
maybe
down.
don't have low buoyancy. You just need to relax. Smoke a joint and then go lay on the water.
I start freaking out. Even
Shallow
more.
in.
I'm all high,
God.
right?
Right?
Just fucking, oh,
Can't do this shit.
you're in the shallow end.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. You're good. Just don't take 3 more steps. Like,
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just need to conquer it.
Mm.
I'm probably gonna take mushrooms and do it.
I'll take mushrooms and
you know,
and jump in the water. Oh shit.
Hey,
I'm not
I'll-
advising you to do that, but you can do whatever you feel.
That'll probably feel hella good, huh? I never thought.
Make sure you finish this podcast before you know what I'm saying,
It
do that.
might,
Edit
yeah.
it and put it out, and then you can go do that. Like,
Yeah,
that's wild. I don't know. Because some people on mushrooms, I know personally, I can't swim on mushrooms. I'm not going to do that.
Depends on what mushrooms.
But what
and
if you
how intense
microdose
the
or like
trip
take a
is.
little
All right.
amount?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I'm not taking the full eighth, then
Yeah.
you're right. Maybe.
If it's like a microdose, maybe.
Because if you take a full fucking eighth, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, that's
I'm
like,
barely able to roll up kush and get high.
Sometimes
I'm,
it's tough.
I'm actually scared that you guys do that.
Nah,
Like,
don't be scared. That shit's fun. You gotta jump in, right?
see, the only time I
Yeah.
took a full eighth, I just remember fucking taking a piss in the fields and the fucking branches were doing this. I was like, whoa, like I'm feeling it.
At that point, I'd be laughing like, "Yo, this shit is wild." Like,
Yeah,
let's get
dude,
out of
that,
here.
that was
Like-
the first time I ever took shrooms. And then I just remember being on the freeway and I had a sweater over my head, bro, because I feel like every car can see me.
Right.
Because the windows weren't tinted. So I'm like, fuck, they can see me. But it brought back a memory when I was a kid, bro, like probably 4 or 3 years old.
Right.
My parents went to a wedding. And I felt this fucking, I felt like everybody was looking at me. My anxiety kicked in or something.
Okay.
I put a sweater over my head.
And you just instantly, like,
Dude,
your instinct was just like to do that same shit when you.
And I started laughing when I had the sweater over my head. I was just cracking up, bro. Because it brought me back to when I was a kid.
Right. You were like, oh shit. What the hell?
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Crazy
I don't know.
though.
I know.
I think-
Mushrooms will definitely do that.
Yeah.
Mushrooms
They can
is-
put you in a place where you felt like some deep in interior shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you just maybe you're thinking about too much. That's like that's
Well, I feel like that's what I'm saying. It solves fucking problems.
it does absolutely.
Like I swear to God, I had this.
And also, it's fun as fuck.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
one
If you're with
thing-
the right people, though.
I was in Vegas for a bowling tournament not too long ago.
What?
And I bowled off mushrooms.
Sheesh.
I bowled a 600 series, my man. That's not bad.
Damn.
That's 200 in each of the 3 games.
Yeah. This fool was savage out.
Man.
That's the secret.
Monte saw him. Monte.
Oh, he was there?
Because
I was
he
witness?
lives in Vegas. So yeah, I was like, man, just pull up because I'm in town for the weekend. And yeah, he got to see that shit. That shit was crazy.
So you're really good at bowling?
I'm all right. I'm not gonna say.
Are you that guy that fucking cuffs that?
I don't cuff nothing.
Like,
you feel
you know,
me?
like, you
This
know those
dude.
people that do that thing? And
yeah, bro. I
Yeah.
He
fucking
does
laugh
all
at
that
them.
shit. He be like,
Yeah.
I sit here and
the
put
flick of the wrist?
yeah.
2 fingers in the ball. You feel me? And when I go and just throw it, it's just I turn the wrist. That's all it is. And that shit
Flick
just
of the
gives you
wrist.
spin.
So you don't fucking do that whole like.
Bro, no. What the fuck is this? I'm not
never
trying to
seen that?
cradle the baby. Nah.
You never seen that?
That's
Dude,
that's
my-
like some
my-
Michael Jordan dunk when he wants to dunk it. Nah, I don't want to do that
I
shit.
swear to God, dude, my homie grabs it like this and he like does a spin like that, and that shit just goes boom.
I'm not trying to throw at my shoulder, guy.
curving the ball.
No, it's not even like a full like.
I know, but just like, you know what I'm saying? That's a weird motion for my shoulder because I'm not
Yeah.
used to that shit. I'm just, that sounds bad.
Watch.
But if someone can do that, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like the whole way I picked up just bowling was just, you know, my mom bowled obviously in the league, so it was just watching other bowlers, like watching just other people like their game and shit. And there's a dude that he kind of had like the way he set up and shit and just did his own thing. So I was like, fuck it, that's tight. I'm gonna start doing that shit.
What was the
You know
setup?
what I'm saying? It was just like he'd go to like the corner and shit, and he'd find his little like spot. He set his feet a certain way, and his approach was like a quick 2-step, and then
Boom, boom.
he threw that. Yeah, no, it was wild. But they were
There's
like
a
long
bowling
strides and shit.
There's a
Yeah.
bowling alley down the street.
You
Oh,
you want to
shit.
lose some money? No, I'm just kidding.
I was
Nah,
like,
bro.
damn, fool, this
Nah,
is
nah,
gambles
nah,
and
nah.
shit.
I do. I do.
Gamble too.
Yeah, man. It's fun. It's fun.
I'm picturing this fool just taking people's money bowling.
I don't want to, but
Yeah,
I might
yeah,
have
yeah.
to.
No, bro.
he does like a shitty one at the very beginning, so everybody's like, "Man, this guy sucks." He's doing the whole thing. Like
I don't
this.
be doing that. You know why? Because fucking that movie Kingpin really fucked me up, man. I was
one's
like,
that?
yo, where they put the dude's hand in the ball return shit, and he loses it. Now he has a
Oh
hook.
shit!
But the whole it's like a comedy, so that shit happens, and he goes
Oh my
on and he meets
God.
some fucking Mormon dude. You know what I'm saying? And that knows how to bowl in general. And they go to like Vegas or some shit and get a tournament. And the dude that took his hand is in the tournament, so now he's bowling now with some prosthetic shit. It's fucking crazy.
Damn, it's called
What
King.
the-
But it's like it's crazy because like gambling, yeah. But that's just like one of the downsides of you can really lose your hand because people be playing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But if it's like a league
need
type
you to
shit,
not
I'm
bowl
definitely gonna
good.
join the
Yeah.
league because we can gamble through there. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
cool. I'll pay this money and then get it back at the sweeps
I
because
need
I'm
you
gonna bring a
to
good
not
team with
bowl
me.
Good, so
you know what I'm saying?
I can bowl good.
Yeah, see,
That
You're
other type
losing
shit, like
your-
to throw a
losing
game,
your
nah.
hand.
Shit.
I'm kind of curious now. I really want to see you bowl.
Yeah, bro.
Let me know when you go.
Pull up.
Every Saturday except for this past one,
Oh
and
really?
the next
Oh,
one
so
I
you
think
legit go every
Yeah, dude.
weekend? Damn,
I
that's
have
like
a-
my gaming.
I have a set handicap and set average. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Damn,
It's pretty cool.
All that.
I got books. No,
Scoop,
See, it's
bro.
always fascinating to see like things like that.
Nah,
'Cause
yeah,
I
bro.
would never expect that.
I fucking love sports. Like I'm a really good golfer. You feel
Oh
me?
shit, that too.
I play baseball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too good at basketball, but I can ball. You feel me?
That's where Dan comes in.
That's exactly where you.
Dan's
comes
the
in.
baller.
Football was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my real love, because it was just each one of these sports can teach you some shit if you let it. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's just a game, but there's knowledgeable shit behind it. Like why you need to trust the person next to you type shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things behind it. And team sports do that shit, but then to play like golf, which is individual sport, it's just like it start on you. Yeah. And that's why I always tell people, like, go, golf's a hard sport because you can't do this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? And expect the same results. It's always gonna be different at first until you become a pro. Then it's like, all right, hey, now you should be seeing the same shit because you've been putting in all the time for it.
Right.
But that takes years.
That does. And there's kids out there doing that shit. That's what's wild. So just to dabble in it and be kind of good, I feel kind of like, all right, cool. Sports is my thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a blessing right there. Yeah, dude. It's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you still ball up?
Bro,
I'm bringing them back. Don't worry about it.
You are?
Don't worry about our dream team.
I barely started stepping back on the court.
I remember you telling me that story, man.
The thing about Dan is you gotta poke fun at his game, and then he gets mad, and then he wants to come out.
Not true.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna beat you at balling.
Right. That's what it is.
1-on-1, homie.
That is not true.
1-on-1.
You can't go left. And then, word.
That is
come out
not
here.
true. That is not true.
See me on the court.
Let me get some good shoes on, and I'll be back.
That's literally.
What kind of shoes do you wear when you ball?
I literally balled in whatever shoes I had.
You ball up in those sandals?
If I would, I don't know.
I see Dan as competitive. I don't think you'd ball up, but you'd be like, fuck that. You won because of the sandals. Let me get some Jordans on.
Right.
You know?
I'll be right back. Don't fucking worry. Don't move.
Fucking move. No, I'm playing.
Stay warm, man.
Honestly, I just
I want you to stay warm. Like,
damn.
Honestly, I just decided to come out of retirement just because it was fun, man. Like they Scoob and some of the guys get together like every Thursday, I believe, and they
before we podcast,
they hoop up. Like
that's sick.
Like Thursday has become like kind of a special
day.
Like it's like it's we laugh and we call it podcast day. Because it's like literally it's the day of the pod, and it's like because we always record Thursday nights, but it's like that's like the day when it's like there still could be some extravagant shit for the pod that night, or just something to, again it's just us living life, you know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna say before, like while he was, you know what I'm saying, because we had mentioned it earlier in the car ride. I'm like the glue, so like Thursdays is like the show proof of that shit.
I'm like the glove. No, I was playing.
No, not the glove, bro, but the glue. You feel me? I just hold a lot of people together.
Yeah.
Like
so you be contacting people like, let's meet up.
Honestly, a lot of them live close to me, to where it's like on some, I just pull up. You know what I mean? So it's a lot easier. As for Monte, I've known him since like fucking high school, middle school type shit. So it's like, cause we went to Bellflower, so it was a middle school and high school together on the same campus. So we had seen each other a couple times in middle school, but then through the 2 years later in high school, we kind of like, all right, cool, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And then we kind of
that's sick. He
broke off. He did his own thing a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he had like a clothing line that he was doing while in high school. And he just went off and did his own shit. I did my own shit, and then we reunited through Richmond's.
That's crazy.
In this man's living room. I was like, oh shit, this is.
So you met him there? Yeah. I thought you brought him over.
I had no idea they even knew each other.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody has like their
it's
own
just
relationship.
like a weird fucking thing, bro.
With everybody, you know what I'm saying? I have my own individual relationship, but everybody has their own individual relationships with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why it's easy for you to bring people on Thursdays, huh? Because it's Scoob is Scoob.
I mean, it's just fun, bro. I mean, they see what it is.
That
bro.
part, and it's fun.
They see what it is, bro. Like it's.
But I see it like that because I created that bitch. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I should be seeing it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God
exactly.
damn.
That's how I see these. These are just fun.
Right.
These are like just a session. I feel like it's also healthy to communicate with other people and like
absolutely
just get to know someone. You know, I mean, we do that on a daily already.
Yeah, man.
Like when you're at the studio, you guys are not just like.
It's just the only difference.
Nah, we're definitely like that.
Like, just hella serious stuff.
It's just
I feel like Scoob is
right.
constantly making people laugh at the studio.
It's just the only difference now with the pod is like, all right, we're having a conversation like with the mics on, like recording it,
And it's the excess amount of kush. We all smoke.
And honestly, I think it's just the energy. Like that shit is like what's the word?
This energy.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's just that energy. That energy brings.
It's like good vibes.
I forgot.
It's just good vibes.
Yeah, the energy like attracts people. You know what I'm saying? Like to come in and like sometimes we get people like, hey yo, it's cool if I sit in on the pod tonight. Like bro, fuck yeah. Like like if we have an extra mic, like we'll try to mic you up or whatever the case is. Or if not, you're still more than welcome to chime in. We have a couch right here. If you want to speak up, we'll pass the mic if we can. Everyone is more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as they let us know. That way we have the space. And you know, like, that's really the only thing. We just want to make sure we have the space. But other than that, it's love. You know what I'm saying? It's more about just, you know, who's really there for, like, you know, for the show
to be there. You know,
because we're trying to do.
Because at some point we're gonna start selling tickets to this bitch.
Yeah. Hey, I was gonna ask you guys, are you guys planning to do anything live, like a live podcast?
Who knows? We might have to take it there.
I'm trying to hit 50 episodes, and we could think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Like, we're still young. We're inside of 100 episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to really think about the long term of like a show. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because that 50 sounds like a little bit,
right?
But it's a lot,
right? And
because I'm trying to reach 100 podcasts.
Right,
That's my goal.
Right.
Because everybody, like I said, people will start something, but they won't continue. They'll do 5 podcasts, like, it's not going anywhere.
And I get it, you know.
The best way to defeat that shit is small goals. Like I said, I want to hit 50.
Yeah, and I want.
And then we can think about doing some other type. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. And
Maybe we might start giving you the video at 50. I don't know.
Yeah.
Real shit.
And it's a process. You
Right,
gotta think long term, because the way I see this,
You can think it, but you got to accomplish it small term. That's all it is.
Exactly.
You should have the whole game plan already, but just know how your steps are going to be played.
and you gotta give yourself at least 5 years.
Right. And not just that, but it's funny because I was just talking to Scoob about this shit, like, literally just the other day. Like, me being me. Like, you know, I was telling him too, like, hey, bro, like this upcoming month, like, I promise I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna step it up a bit, because again, like, the podcast is another representation of us. It's a representation of the brand. Me as an artist myself, you know, Scoob. So I want to make sure every time we have an episode, it's the absolute best content possible. You know what I'm saying? And I want the conversation.
Some shit you can pull from it that's real. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I want to be able to make sure my energy is like 100%. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a human, bro. We all have our shit going on. I as of lately, I've been juggling a lot of stuff personally, and maybe I wasn't as. I feel like I wasn't like top tier Dan on like the past month, you know. So I was just kind of just expressing that to him, because again, like, I want to make sure I do my part too, like with everything I'm invested in. Again, just want to make sure I give my 110%, you know. And so I promise I'm gonna get back to that, you know, like just getting back in that mode of just like, you know, making sure I take my notes, you know, making sure I have like shit to chime in with, and just you know, be more than just like doing like the plugins for like our sponsors and just whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, it's the Puff Puff Pass podcast, you know. It's an experience, you know. We want to sell an experience too, like, you know, even though it's just audio or whatever. The visualizer, you know, whenever they play the visualizer, we still want them to feel like, you know, when they're playing it in their background, they're still with us, you know. They're still like following.
And that's the best way to do it. You want to make the audience feel like they're the fly on the wall,
something
right there, just chilling
part
with
of
you guys.
it. So yeah, man, it's fucking dope.
Yeah, dude. I definitely fucking love podcasting, dude. And I'm glad that you guys are having fun doing it, because it's cool. I'm like I said, we're doing it right now, and it's just nothing but fun. Like, we're just chiefing, drinking, a little bit of shrooms here and there, you know.
One thing I learned, though, I don't mean to cut you off. One thing I learned, and I'm not gonna give you like the speech, but we're trying not to say chiefin' no more. I was told this recently by our good friend Jason. Jay Smooth, the guy, more than just the camera guy, but our guy, like, you know, the guy that just does shit. The guy that is talented. You know, he recently told me, I think it was on his episode of the podcast. He was saying, "Hey man, we can't say chiefin' no more," like, because we were all kind of slipping that day again. Just our arrogance of not really knowing of that, how it does kind of disrespect like the native culture a little bit when we say, oh, like, oh, we're chiefing, or we about to go out.
You put that shit with the culture of like the native people. You know what I mean? Because some people still think we bad type shit.
What if you're saying like chiefing like a chimney?
Smoking like a chimney.
Because I thought that was what, like the chief smoke, or like
but did chimneys come before actual chiefs? I don't know.
I thought I heard something. I was like, what? Because my homie did say, oh shit.
And he's been at the door for like a half hour.
Edit this.
He's been at the door for like a half hour.
It was 30 minutes, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yo.
He left already.
Where you at?
I'm in my car.
Hey. All right, come to the door, bro. We're in the podcast.
That's why I said uh-oh.
Day 3, day 4. A few moments later. One eternity.
And we are back.
Wardrobe change.
Wardrobe change. We got a new guest. I know.
Shout out my sponsor, Envision Apparel.
Yeah. Check out Dan
here.
though.
Got plugging in.
Yeah, that's a fat ass joint over there.
Scoobdizzle doing what he does.
I got you on camera.
Is this gonna be like Doge taking us to the moon or what?
Dude, we're not happy enough to go to fucking Mars. You feel me? Like, let's go.
Funny thing
Hey,
is, we've
are
been rolling fat this whole episode.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
low-key.
you guys. I'm fucking lit, dude. I've been smoking with them. It's
Oh,
Puff
that-
Puff Pass, Annoying Neighbors. The Annoying Neighbor, the Annoying Puff Puff Pass. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, get it right. It's the Annoying Neighbors podcast, or Annoying Neighbors podcast, and the Puff Puff Pass podcast.
It's a
No, I'm
collab.
playing. This is the.
Annoying potheads.
This is the.
Annoying Pothead. I was trying to remember what you said. Annoying Potheads.
Oh
This is what
shit!
that is.
I like that,
So we fucking. I have
Hook them
to.
up too? The Puff Up?
Yeah, that's them. Yeah.
bro. We got our own signs. Hey, this shit is correct.
Hey,
shout out to you, hey Box. Shout out to you, bro.
Hey.
It's love.
Got you.
Feeling
man.
the love all day today, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Told you we were gonna make the trip, bro. Like,
Dude, I'm
appreciate
actually
you.
surprised. Like I was saying, like, these are the first people that actually traveled out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody that we had, we have to go to them. Because not only is Roland, a singer, solo artist, part of the
Right.
River Rats, but he also has Don't Try Podcast, which he's the host of.
Right, you guys are talking about. You were talking about me about that.
Yeah,
last
so
time.
this is the guy.
Right.
So he not. It's dope.
Everything's connecting.
It's dope because in this aspect with his, like, he's definitely a dope ass musician. Like,
Yeah.
he can do guitars. He knows all that structure. So when he does his, it's a lot of like creative people where like they're in bands, or like the one I told you where she's talking about psychedelics and shit.
Right.
Like, it's a different invention compared to mine. Like, and we always talk about that because
Is-
I have my people that I'm wanting, and he has his people.
Right.
So it's cool to dip into those universes.
Again, that's the beautiful thing of like everybody just doing what they want to do. You know, like it's like is duality the word? Yep. It's like everybody has their own thing, bro. Like I said, I love the way you do Annoying Neighbors. Like I
Thank
said,
you.
I don't even remember when this fucking podcast started. I hope I didn't look like a fool in the beginning.
No, you're good.
But,
Everything's good.
but again, I knew that coming in. Whenever I sat down and shit was getting set up, I was like, oh shit.
We might be live.
Shit might be live any moment.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna sit here and just let it go.
Yeah.
Just fuck it.
Because
I didn't even tell Scoob. I'm like, fuck it. He's just gonna have to learn too.
well, I think he remembers last time. He remembers that we just kind
he
of
didn't remember.
just pushed off like.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's it's that's the fun thing of it. You know,
Yeah.
everybody has their own like ways of doing things. So
And that's something that he wants to do too, like more structure. Because I was their podcast, they're more structured. They'll have like
Like
topics. Yeah. Like he has
Yeah.
his music and he has his sports, which is something that he wants to do because
Right.
he's all about music.
right.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to like just talk about anything. He wants to talk about like.
I want to make it like music based.
Okay.
Yeah, like music based.
Okay.
Like I have a song. Sometimes I feel like I want to play like a song, and then get suggestions from the people who are there. Like, well, what would you think will make this better or something? Like,
You mean you want to play like original music that you're?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I want to do things where like we play music or we do. I still haven't figured out how to do it like the best way yet.
Right.
But it's something that I've noticed because how we were talking about earlier, how this fool got me into podcasts, and then the more I've listened to them, the more I'm like, damn, this is like the future, dude. Like this is it's just more engaging. Like I've tripped out. Like I never thought I'd be into it. Like for example, I've only compared it to like talk radio and shit like that, right?
Right.
But now I listen to podcasts more than I watch TV because it's way more like I don't know, like a flow of a real conversation comes
Right.
up with things that like you would have never thought of, as if someone writing a script or something.
Right.
It's like,
Dude, you should have been here from the
That's
beginning.
the beauty
And
of
it's-
everything that
and it's-
podcast is all of that.
yeah, right?
And
just
it's
like-
and it's funny because it's like, again, we talked about this before while we were on the break, but it's like it's funny because maybe like 10 years ago or maybe plus years ago, people were looking at podcasts like, bro,
was a
this shit is
joke, yeah.
boring.
yeah.
Who the fuck is gonna sit here and listen to just people talk? Like,
exactly,
put the
yeah.
fucking radio on or put some
Yeah.
music on. And it's funny because after we said that, I was thinking about, bro, even Pineapple Express kind of has some shit like that, where
Right.
like Seth Rogen's character wanted to
Oh,
be
the
like
fuck
a,
yeah.
podcast or
Oh
some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
shit! I've totally forgot about
like
that.
he wanted to be a broadcaster. Like,
Yeah.
have his own.
They were telling that fool was like, that's boring.
Yeah, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
just kind of poking at that joke, like, that shit it was looked upon like this shit is not popular. Nobody wants to do this shit, but now we're in 2021 and like everybody has a damn podcast.
yeah.
And it's like, bro, it's funny. It's just like how
You
times
know
have changed.
who like really did it for me though, like to like take that shit serious was Will Ferrell, because he did one as Ron Burgundy,
For real?
bruh. So it was like, all right, this shit was kind of funny. Like I
It was
tuned
a
in for that
podcast
shit. Yeah.
as him and the character? Yeah.
That's
So I was
sick.
like, cool. Let me
That's
just,
dope.
you know what I'm saying? So that, and then like from there, that leads on to like Joe Rogan, obviously, because he was big. And then like another famous person was
You
Mike
guys got
Tyson
part
after
two?
that
My
shit.
bad, bro.
So it was like, man,
I don't know how we going past that. My bad. Fuck.
crazy. And just to see all their different shit.
That's
you know what I'm
actually
saying?
really smart for a certain person. Like I don't know
Who
let's
has
say-
those characters?
Yeah, let's say fucking.
Exactly.
I don't know, I was gonna say Brad Pitt in Fight Club, but
But that's kind of not the same.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's two different.
Because with Will Ferrell, he kind of has that thing to himself too,
Right,
where it's like
exactly.
he feels more comfortable as an artist
character,
when
kinda?
when he's portraying a certain character. Like if,
Yeah, because I would want to see that as a art like a fucking actress or actor. I want to see them do a podcast in that character,
right.
and then talk about stuff like as that character.
Well,
that,
that's
would-
what,
that
that's
would
what he
be
did.
sick.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
had
he
did
did.
that
See,
shit.
that should be more like.
It was
more
Ferrell's
like
like an
actors do
improv
that.
actor, so that's like his
Yeah,
thing.
that
So
that's in his wheelhouse.
yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
again,
I
that's
guess
the
there is
beauty of it.
there
you
is
know?
different actors because some actors are not like Shia LaBeouf gets into his shit.
He's a
Method actor.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, dude, that fool got fucking blasted on his
No,
chest
he
for
didn't.
fucking
I thought that shit was fake.
bro. And me too, but he
It's real,
said it's
real.
real.
And that fool was in Hemet the other day.
Really?
Yeah,
You
like,
follow him or what?
You
Someone
follow?
posted it and they're like, "Fool, this fool was in fucking that
Social
IE,"
media.
like at some Mexican restaurant.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't get recognized as much.
right. Or maybe he
He
just
looked
doesn't
like-
want to get recognized that much. I don't know.
Yeah, he looked homeless.
He looked homeless.
Hey, really quick though, I want to give a quick shout out to, if I can, to the Alt Black podcast. My
Oh, yeah, for
my
real.
boys out here,
Hey.
in, and not in this area so to speak. They're more like towards out in Pomona. But you know, Tony Azara, Earlpheus, from the Black Noise family. I just wanted to shout them out because I was on their podcast a couple times. Like
Yeah.
when I was doing shows, like kind of putting on for Rich Minds and whatever, doing my little run or whatever. I definitely hit there a few times. And it was fun, man. Shout out to them because again, I like going into this podcast shit. Like I said, there's plenty of podcasts that I've heard of before. It's fun now that we kind of have like our own to kind of just like be a part of the.
Community,
Now,
yeah.
now I feel like now we join the party.
It's
Like you know, like
it's like what Scoop said. It's a good platform for your artists,
Right.
Because
Right.
now they can speak about projects. If your guys is or when it blows up, it's gonna be a good platform for all your artists that are gonna be talking on it.
yeah.
Because like you
Absolutely.
said, you guys always have them on, and you guys got 10 people right there just ready to fucking talk about their weekend.
Exactly.
You can clip that, put it on YouTube. It's just good to promote.
What kind of podcast is that? That podcast you shouted out?
The All Black.
The All Black.
Yeah, I think they're actually coming back. I believe my boy Rito, Godfather Rito, he's actually gonna be one of the first guests on their show back because they took a break for a while, but they're gonna come back.
It's like a hip hop
with the new season. Yeah, I think they take like breaks on and off, but they're coming back with a new season. Yeah, they're based on Pomona. Like I said, look them up. Alt Black Podcast.
Oh yeah.
I believe it's it's ALT Alt Black, and then podcast. Yeah, just check that shit out. They're dope, bro. Good people. Tony Azara, Earlpheus. Shout out to the whole Black Noise family. Pomona, it's a lot of love out in Pomona. We got a lot of love out there. So
Pomona's dope.
yeah.
A lot of people say it's kind of crazy, but the times I've been out there, it's dope.
It's. I mean, I don't know. I'm not from there, but it's love there. Whenever I go there, it's been love.
Like the Glass House and the Fox Theater.
Have you ever
like that
performed in
area.
Pomona?
No, that's one of the spots we never played at. No, actually we did. We played the Glass House before, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pomona has a few places. I mean, when I was tapping in with Pomona, when I was, like I said, kind of making my runs and doing my shit, like, I remember hitting O'Donovan a few times. They have, like, a nice little jazz scene there. It was funny because we were just talking about that shit. Well, I was just talking about that shit with, because we mentioned Sanity had we had a surprise party for Sanity yesterday, and, like, we had invited a few people in. Artists, a rap duo that's based out of Pomona, Zen Soul, Zen Stokely, and Jay Solstice. Really, really dope artists. They were talking about how, like, Pomona kind of had like a nice little music scene,
Little scene,
jazz
yeah.
scene, a nice little like place for independent artists too. It's just, and we were just
artistic scene.
right, and we were just speaking on things of that nature, and it was just like, yeah, man, like Pomona. Surprisingly, I didn't even know they had like a pretty dope jazz scene. Like it's not really like spoke on much, but and I'm not.
That's crazy.
I'm not
I would
from
never
there, but-
expect that.
Yeah, but I'm
Jazz
not from
scene.
there, but I remember O'Donovan used to have some shit that's like a bar, and like a venue type deal.
That's the other one.
And then Sanity and I, we even performed at DBA. Are you familiar with DBA?
Where's DBA?
That's like a bar out there in Pomona too, like literally right there in downtown.
My bad.
You good?
It's a shop number.
Yeah.
Would you say DB?
DBA.
DBA.
I was thinking Dragon Ball Z right away. That's DBA.
Yeah, there's a few bars out there, man. Shout out to Pomona. There's a lot of love out there, man. And shout out to Zen Soul. Great artist, man. No, I didn't mean to get off topic, but yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Thank you, sir.
So, now that you're here, how'd you feel about performing recently, dude?
by myself.
Tell them experience.
Because you used to be in like a ska
Yeah,
band. Was it a
like
ska
a-
band?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I remember, like I said, Sandy and Meg were talking about that. We were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Like because they wanted to come, and I think that was the intention. But I think we had a long night last night.
Yeah,
it was a
these
great
guys were
night.
partying
Yeah, it was a
all
great. It
last
was a great night. It was a great
Sandy's
night.
birthday,
Shout out to Sandy Menon, the whole Richmonds, everybody. It was great.
Yeah.
Everybody that came through, Darce Louie, everybody, the whole squad, everybody. It's love. It's Lenny,
Lindo,
everybody.
yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, this fool fucking. It's a little patchy on what happened, but he was in a ska band, but now he's a solo artist.
Okay.
And-
I've just been practicing a lot of shit on my own, but as to get, because I'm not comfortable on the stage by myself yet,
Right.
and I've never done like acoustic stuff. But there's acoustic music I like, but I've never really been to an acoustic show that I like. You know what I mean? So I don't know what really hits or what's like fucking entertaining, like on a cause that's what I'm into. I'm used to with the full band. Like we always work on like making it sound full.
Can you pass that to your
I'm good.
Are you straight? All right, my
Yeah, I'm
bad.
faded.
Oh shit. Puff pass.
Yeah, we always
podcast. No
focus
playing.
in a band. You always focus on
Told
making
y'all.
it sound like full, making sure like the transitions hit and shit like that. You know,
Right. So you're just trying to get used to like the whole performing without your
without
whole,
nothing, yeah,
without
but
everybody
making it-
else
yeah,
behind
yeah.
you, and it's kind of just like you kind
Yeah.
of leading it. I'm not saying that but you were the lead singer.
Yeah,
It was kind of
yeah,
worked
yeah.
around your vocals type of deal. So now
Oh,
it's more
yeah.
just like are you when you're performing? Are you when you say acoustic? Do you have like percussion playing, or are you just
Oh,
you and your guitar?
Right now, it's
Just
me and
him.
the guitar,
Oh, it's just
so-
you and the guitar right now.
Yeah,
Like
so a lot of times, like before when I would write songs, I would write them with just a guitar and a melody, but then I would kind of like in the back of my mind have it set in there that like, oh, eventually it's gonna get filled in with a bass.
Okay.
And then
Having intentions
you know what I
to
mean?
work around that.
Yeah, so I can play like I can strum something, and then sing and give it a breath. Strum something, sing, give it a breath, and later on I know that in that breath it'll be covered by the bass or the drums. But when you do it live acoustically, it's like you don't have that covering it, so you have to I have to be aware of that, because then when I'm playing it, it sounds empty,
Right.
and it sounds like not as engaging. It's like fuck. So I want to do open mics just to like have a bunch of songs, and I just want to start playing them. I want to see what hits, what doesn't, and then I want to record them and just look back at them so that myself I can be like, oh shit, when I play this melody with this rhythm of guitar, it sounds more filling and it's more like bringing the people in and shit. And so it was my first one this last Thursday, and
You look pretty nervous.
fuck it, yo,
Dude,
nervous
hey,
as fuck.
so check this out. Before he continues what happened, this fool, we show up, me and my girl.
Right.
We show up, and he's just amped. He's like, oh, what's up? Like, he's just amped.
Right.
But then I'm like, what are you on? And he's like, oh, I just ate some mushrooms and took 3 shots. And then as we're chilling,
shit.
bro, he eats a little bit more. I'm like, this was crazy. Like, I just kept looking at him like, this was dope as fuck, because he's about to be shroomed out when he goes
Right.
on stage. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if
that
that's
was
how
you?
Yeah, but no, but
Oh shit.
I've been microdosing lately.
Okay, so so was my. Oh, okay,
yeah, I've been
damn,
microdosing
but still,
lately.
like,
yeah, cause
still gonna feel something.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
For a minute, I used to be like mad on Adderall.
Oh
And,
shit.
Yeah, and because I wake up super early for work and I have bad like sleep habits, so then I had to stop that shit because that shit was making me all manic.
I feel you.
Yeah, so then
Honestly, I can relate to that because I had my moment too with Adderall, but yeah, I did.
Yeah, it makes you mad. Like at first, dude, I was like, dude, how come I never did this before?
I mean, I wasn't. I mean, I guess we
It's
all.
a good feeling, but it was just after like the
yeah.
50th time, it's like
It was
you
just
feel
different.
burnt out.
Yeah,
Right.
You burnt out, and then like everything gets you like irritated, like mad, crazy, like.
I think that and like honestly, I was thinking back. I don't mean to get hella off topic, but I
No,
was
no,
thinking.
no,
yeah.
But I was
This
thinking
is the
about that shit.
podcast.
But I was thinking about that shit too, like not like pretty recently too, about how I used to. Because back when I was having my little Adderall moment, I was in cells. So that's kind of was my reason.
Oh,
My reason for doing that shit. It was kind of just. It
You
was
gotta communicate.
it was
Yeah,
just
you gotta
there, and
communicate.
like it was presented to me, and I was like, oh shit, and I started like tapping in with that shit, and I started doing that shit. I found myself just being hella active at work, doing shit, because when you're in cells, it's nonstop, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone has
exactly.
experience
I've never
in
done
cells,
it,
but it's literally nonstop. You got to communicate with people. You got to be on phone calls. You got to email. It's literally nonstop. You could even on your day off, you might have to make a cell on your day off. So it's like it was
Yeah.
just felt like a full-time energy, like you gotta do it all the time type of shit. Put on this little show.
I'm glad
like,
you didn't do coke. You
Oh,
were
hell
coked
no.
out, just like,
I mean, no. I mean, shit.
so here's the deal. I'm gonna sell you this. I'm
Right.
gonna say that. You're gonna buy it. All right, later.
Eventually, you just sound like this. All right, dude, I got. That's
Yeah,
what I'm doing.
I was fucked up.
No, I never did coke when I was in sales. But
But outside of that,
Right. I did that shit heavy as a motherfucker. Like,
I'm on it right now.
right. Okay, so this is what it is, huh?
I plead the fifth.
Right.
But I feel you. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna get sidetracked. But yeah, Adderall, whatever. It was a moment.
So yeah, so then after once I found that shit, I was like, all right, dude, I gotta fucking I gotta stop doing this shit. But like for me to function, dude, I need to like sleep like 10 hours, like to function like dope, you know.
Right.
Because like how you said, like for the sales, right? Like you had to take Adderall because like you need that energy, because you know I've read that you only have so much willpower, you know, so much like in you, like that after a while, like that shit you don't have it, you know, so you're more susceptible to doing shit that isn't like smart or like ideal because your willpower is just worn out, like you've used it up all day at work or whatever, and that's how it was for me. So I was like, dude, I need fucking a replacement. And I'm not great with like caffeine either and shit.
Right.
And so I just like out and about, like doing that podcast with that chick with the psychedelics.
Right, you were telling us, yeah, right.
Yeah,
Boss was telling us.
she would mention like in detail a lot of shit about how like it helps for, you know, microdosing, like just for energy and shit like that. And I was like, I bought a bag one day to like trip out on it, the whole bag, you know, an eighth.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. But that day I was like, dude, I'm fucking tired. I had no Adderall. And I was like, fuck, let me just take a little bit. And I took a little bit. And dude, I was like up without the like weird, like manic thoughts and shit, or without, and I was just like, oh shit, I feel good.
Yeah, shrooms is different.
Yeah, dude.
And then on top of that, what I learned early when we started indulging was that if you are on an empty stomach, or if that's one of the first things that you eat, you know, like that shit hits way harder too, because because that's literally the only thing in your system.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's not like you have breakfast, lunch, and then
You know what I'm saying?
dinner
Something out
or
of that,
something,
yeah.
and then you decide, oh, let's do some shrooms. Like it's gonna be a little different. It'll probably still hit you.
Yeah, but not as like.
It's not gonna be nearly as intense or as what it probably
What
could
it
be.
should be is when you have an empty stomach. Yeah.
No, so yeah, so I've been microdosing since then, and then also I found out that when I would jam, it opens up my
Chakra.
voice more.
No shit.
Like I feel less like.
I thought you was gonna get
it really
chakras.
comes out of like my stomach, you know, instead of like from my throat, like all like, you know, like like, and so yeah, that day I was just like, fuck yeah, I just want to get in the mode, and I was doing it, and
How'd you feel like when you were doing? Because there's parts on stage where you would be performing, but I can see you're too amped up.
no,
So,
yeah.
So you'll be like going over, and then but you catch yourself. But
Yeah.
did you see yourself like when he fucked up? He was like, and he's like, whoop, and then he goes back into it. Like I was like, he's like, hold on, I fucked up. Whoop. And he started getting back into it. I was like, oh shit, this like usually, dude, if that was me, if I fucked up, I would be like, oh dude, I fucked up even more. Like I'll get in this
Right,
ball.
right.
This was like, oh, I fucked up. It's all good.
Yeah,
Because
I
what
had-
can you do? I mean,
yeah, exactly. But I played
That's
enough.
what you do. Boop.
Yeah.
you gotta work that into a song a couple times.
Fuck it, yo.
That's my recent
Oh man.
I'll play the video after. You'll see, like he did good. I was proud of him, but it was
Right.
just funny seeing that. Like that's how good you are as an artist. You can see when you're because the previous people before you, I've seen them fuck up, but they kept going,
Yeah.
and they were kind of off a little bit. But then you
Like
catch,
it affected their performance.
Yeah.
Once they
Yeah.
they're
started
just a
fucking
little
up.
off. But then he will reset. He would just
Because I was
whoop.
like, dude, I'm early enough that I can start it over. Like I'm like, fuck. Because I don't know what is it like your guys' nervous, like my nervous thing when I get nervous is I start getting like too rushed and just like stumbling on my words and shit. Like those
Okay.
are my
feel
nervous
that.
ticks, you know.
Mhm.
And so when it's live, if I don't like make note of it right away and like all right for fucking, you know,
Right.
then I end up like carrying it with me throughout the whole,
Yeah,
you know.
your performance.
Yeah.
I don't know, Scooby. Do you get nervous?
I mean, yeah, no. There's certain
With
things that
podcasting
like,
or-
nah, not with podcasting. That's just like it's a conversation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
What can I do?
I used to, but then I kind of like got over
But
it.
like, I mean, sports wise, just like performance based,
There you
yeah,
go.
no. But again, my instance was, what do you do?
Yeah, no,
Like,
exactly.
What can you do? Nothing.
Well, yeah, after a while, like I said, yeah.
Not even that, but like, I love Jay-Z, but one of the best words he ever said was, "You can't run from like the pain, just run towards it." So it's like, fuck it. That's just kind of your situation in a lot of in any given real life like shit. Like you can't run from shit. You gotta just move to it. You know what I'm saying?
So you never, so you never felt like any type of nervousness or.
I do, but then at the end of the day, it's just you kind of gotta regain myself.
Yeah.
It's not a full moment to where it's like I shy away from it. It's just damn. This is
Take
what
note
it
of it. And it's like,
yeah,
fuck it.
Yeah.
Now we gotta keep
I feel
going.
like some people use that too.
Yeah,
It
right.
just like gives them
That's-
power.
No,
I never conquer that.
Right.
Like every time I went on stage, I just be so drunk that I'll try to conquer it by getting drunk.
Right.
And
It doesn't work though.
I can see
sometimes.
his way. He does it
That's just
better
me.
where he conquers it. Like fuck yeah, I'm right here.
But I played in bands since forever, so I'm used to
Right.
like playing. And I remember like at certain shows where I'll be playing and I'll get fucking pushed and I'll fall on the drums. And then I'm just getting up and like singing while I'm trying to put this food shit back together. It's like keep going, fool. Like keep going. You can't stop. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
I
the
miss
show,
that shit.
the show must go on, and
Straight up.
I can only speak from my experience. Like back when I was doing shows, I definitely used to always get like a little nervous, like before, like a little, cause it's just that adrenaline rush, like anything, like with
that's
anything,
a better way to put it.
like with anything that happens,
Yeah.
when you're doing sports, whether you're performing, whatever you're performing, I think that's human nature sometimes, but like Scoop says, you kind of just like you take note of it. It's like all right, you just kind of just try to get back on the mentality of all right, we still got to put on like the best show possible. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to make yourself look like a fool out there. You don't want to make yourself.
I
look
already
like,
fucked up once. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I gotta
And especially
stay on the course. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
When it
yeah.
comes to a live performance, a lot of times you have to realize too, like a lot of times like fools aren't paying that close
But
attention.
that too. Like
know what I mean?
live
Yeah.
performances, they might think it's a part of the song.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fuck it. Run with it.
It's
Yeah.
all about how you maneuver through like any mistakes or mishaps. Because me and Obi always talk about this with like the guys and just in general with artists that we work with. Whenever you're doing like live shows, some 99% of the time they don't go always as planned. There's gonna be some type of technicality, and it's always good. Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. And it's always good just to be prepared. That's the best thing you can do. The more you prepare about something, the more you care about something. I'm big on that.
Absolutely.
I'm big on that. So don't only just have a plan A, have a plan B, have a plan C just in case.
No, exactly. After he showed me the
Expect to
video,
fuck up. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I recorded it because I wanted him to check out his.
I was like, dude, I have to
Performance.
practice more. Like he was like, you
that
do good. I
was gonna
like,
be my next question. What are your practice habits?
my practice habits.
You know what I mean?
Do
Like-
you rehearse often or like
Not
like,
even
like
that,
your,
but
like your new
day.
songs?
But when you rehearse, do you rehearse like you're live?
Wait, what was that?
Do you rehearse like you're live?
My life?
Do you rehearse like you're
Oh,
doing
live.
a
Oh, no.
performance?
Okay.
The
Do you,
record
do
No,
you
yeah,
set
yeah.
to
Do you
that
rehearse
limit?
your
You feel
live?
me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
your
saying?
full
Like,
entire
bruh.
life from birth to right now.
That too.
You rehearse that
But no, but
every day. Every
that's
fucking
where
day.
it starts though. Is your practice habits? If you're practicing like you're going, you know what I'm saying, like a live show.
Yeah.
That's gonna bring it to where when you're at a live show. All right, well,
No,
this is just
exactly.
another day of practice.
You're right. No, you're exactly
This
right.
is another, you know what I'm saying? Not to
Yeah.
say that that's what it is, but you become so accustomed to it that you can just turn it on.
That's because when we were out of practice with the band, we would practice full on. And recently, now that I'm practicing acoustic, I just pretty much practice like in my room, sitting down, and like that or whatever. And that day, I was like, oh, let me do it standing up. And then after seeing that, I was like, fuck. And the last few days that I practiced, I've been practicing standing up, looking in the mirror. And then like the more that I do it, the more I even get more like, because I was like stiff. I was just like chilling.
Right.
But the more that I do, how you just said, like visualizing that you're at the show and shit. Now I'm fucking like doing dance moves and like
You feel me?
picking up my
Just-
guitar and shit. And it's like, fuck, like
You're
I
feeling
got
yourself, man.
Yeah, exactly. And
You're
like,
enjoying yourself.
Yeah,
Getting better music out of it.
exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you gotta get comfortable. You gotta be comfortable.
Like, exactly.
yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
You gotta be comfortable and you gotta be confident.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And yeah,
It's crazy when you guys talk about performing because I always feel like I felt at that. I always tell him like I had so much anxiety. I was also like
right.
always drunk and doing shit, so I could never reach that moment where I can be on stage comfortable. Because even right now, he's like, "Dude, do an open mic with me. Like, why don't you write a verse and then I play the guitar?" But every time I picture that moment,
Right.
I get anxiety, and it's hard to get over that. Like,
Honestly, yeah.
little
Honestly,
snub.
But you might have found your lane with podcasting.
no, yeah,
Definitely,
yeah.
I mean, like,
That's what I always tell
because
him
this
too.
is the same
Yeah.
type of shit. You know what
Exactly,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
And
bruh.
you know what's crazy? When I see people get nervous doing this, I'm like, oh shit! Like,
You know what I mean?
because again, you gotta think about it. It's literally the same aspect. If you think about it like that, it's like you're putting on a show type of deal. I mean, not to say it like not to say like any of this is fake, but it's like you're putting on a show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
'Cause
sell
you're
people on what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I
People
mean?
are watching you, same as at a
Right.
show.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
it's
I
the
remember
same
when I
thing.
first did this, the first like 3, I was super nervous. I'd always tell this fool, and I'd be like, "Oh, I don't want to release it," and like you know, he's like, "Fool, just fuck it," and I'm like, I was like, oh.
Doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was never the co-host. That was not the plan. And we did one with me and him. He explains why he's gonna do it, you know, the band, and why he wants to tell the truth now. And then the second one, he finally had a guest. So I wasn't the guest anymore. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna film it for you. I'm here to help.
Oh yeah.
And then I can see he does the podcast, but it's just like I can tell he doesn't know what to say. He's just like,
dude.
he
I
was
got
just like
stuck.
he was
dude.
talking to
I
his
was
homie. He's
oh.
like, so yeah, you play. And then it was just so simple, and he was like,
And it's my homie, you know. I should have been
Right,
like, "What's
right,
up,
right.
dude?" But I was just like, "Oh,
That,
Yeah.
hey,
And-
but low key, those are kind of
Those are
like,
learning moments.
Yeah, those are just
and that's where he
Exactly, yeah.
came in. He said, "Hey, Box, get in this." So I became the co-host because, and it's cool because, like I always tell him, I really like the way he performs.
Right.
Is like no other. Like he goes in with confidence, and I can't do that. So it's cool seeing him like needing me for something.
Right.
Like, cause I used to look out for. I'd be like, "Hey, what should I do when I perform?" Like he was giving me
Right.
tips. So now I'm giving him tips on the podcast.
Hey, but that's the
And
beautiful.
that's cool. That's the cool balance.
Again, that's the beautiful thing of like just having like a team, or like if you don't even want to look at it as a team, just having a solid group of people just to rely on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, that's something that it's just me and him for the most part when
That's all
he
you
talks
need
about.
sometimes.
Yeah, but it's cool that you guys have like 10 people.
Right. To just pull from.
Because you guys are all like equal. Like, oh, you guys get together.
And it really helps that our show's about Kush and they all smoke Kush. And
Yeah.
shout out to Kush. You
Yeah,
know
no,
what I mean?
for real. Yeah, no, I think the majority. Yeah, I think actually the majority. Of
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Obi-Wan indulges.
I was fucking
know,
there,
I
you
know
guys-
Obi
Yeah.
loves Thursday.
We smoke
now,
that shit
Thursdays now.
habitually, you feel me? But
Yeah,
Obi-Wan's like he's just dabbling on like 1 to 2 days a week. He
I'm
gets
pretty
hot.
sure Obi loves.
But it happens to be the
Thursdays
days that
now.
we're there. You know what I mean?
But,
Yeah, they smoke like crazy. That's why it's called Puff Puff Pass.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Shout
it's
out to
fun,
Puff
man.
Puff Pass.
All of
And
them.
going back to that, like what you were saying about like anxiety, like how you felt anxiety and how you felt like, you know, you couldn't really do what you wanted to really, I guess, do on stage when you were doing music. Like, I guess perfect, like, I guess the art of performing, or I don't know what you meant exactly. How do you meant like anxiety, meaning like when you were performing, like you just
At a
couldn't
live
deal
show?
with like just being like
Well,
in front of people for
yeah,
that long, I guess,
because
because I could definitely relate to that. That's what I was gonna try to get at,
Yeah,
but I don't know
yeah.
if I'm wrong. Am I
No,
right?
you're right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess going back to that, I think the only person I really expressed that to with was Sanity, because at one point we were doing a whole rollout, like,
Yeah, because I remember you doing music at that time.
yeah, we had put out a project together at that time, and we were on a run for like just we were doing mad shows, bro, like together. And then I remember at one point I was just like telling him like, bro, my bad if like I like dip out for a bit, like I gotta go, I might have to go outside. Yeah, at that time I was smoking cigarettes. I might have to smoke or like just do whatever just to kind
Yeah, to
of
relax.
get away from, because bro, we were at the venues like literally the whole performance,
And
the
then
whole night.
you're knowing you're next.
Right, and not just that, but it's just like
Me, I get excited of that. I'm like,
Well-
I'm next. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go on stage. Like,
well, for me that wasn't
I'll try
necessarily
any
the key to my.
excuse. I'll be like, I gotta go to the car. I just fucking, I'll always leave.
Well, for me, that wasn't necessarily the key to like my anxiety. I think it was just the more of just, like I said, I never really liked being around a lot of people. The fact that
So even just the vibe of everybody being there, just
a lot of
chilling.
people just around you. It's like, bro, I need my motherfucking space. I need my
Okay.
air really quick.
Are you like more
He has to think
introvert?
about his whole life before he.
That was me, dude.
I didn't, and again, maybe I am. I didn't really realize that stuff again until I learned this stuff. I'm telling you, I'm learning this shit real time. Like, you know, I'm
Yeah,
learning this
as
stuff
you-
about
as you
myself.
go.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, I did have a time when I was performing a lot. You know, putting on for Rich Minds, doing my shit with Obi. I had a run with Sanity, and then I just decided I just kind of found my place in the collective. Like now, what I want to do, and so now we're doing our thing. But I do
think
remember
that's why
that.
me and you can relate on that, because
Right.
I was doing music too. I was performing. I was doing that, but now I'm finding a different lane.
Right, and it's not to say that I don't do music, because I do produce music. I just put out a project with Sanity. I got more stuff coming with
But still,
Montana, and a
that's
lot of other
different-
shit.
That's a different, yeah.
Right, but that's a different element. I'm not
Yeah.
actually gonna be out there performing. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not.
You just made the
rapping.
beats.
Right.
You mix and mastered. Yeah.
To an extent,
Yeah.
I like, you know, I'm just producing. You know, I got Obi with me. Thank God I have Obi. Thank God I have Arson. You know, just everyone. Like I said, it's a team effort. Those are the engineers. They know what they do on that side. They can help me out. So again, it's just shout out to the team, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of understood that maybe the music thing, like, you know, as much as I love doing it, like, and that's not to say that I can't do it. It's just those are just things that I had to take note of myself. Like maybe I can't
be able to perform all the time.
Yeah, like at least to my full
Yeah.
how I would love to, because again, I'm in the back of my mind, I just have like those nerves, you know.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with me, bro.
Yeah,
like as
something I
much
just
as I
was
want
trying
to
to
be on
conquer.
stage and be like, yeah, like this is me, I can't do it.
Right, but I mean, nonetheless, I still feel like we put on hell of like great shows. You know, I like Scoop said, I kind of like took that with a grain of salt, and I was like, when it was go time, I feel like we still gave it our all. Because I would look back at some of like the footage that we do have, and I can't say that we put on a bad performance. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least me personally, I feel like every performance I've done I left it all like out there, or at least I did what I could with who was there. You know, again, sometimes it was a grip of people, sometimes it was like 10, 15 people. Didn't matter. You know, I was like, we gonna still go all out. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I bet that felt kind of different for you too, right?
For
When
what?
you're at the spot, because when you performed before that, the people that were performing were kind of not like country, but it was just like like it was slow, and then you come in, let's get some 40s.
Kind of like a different genre.
Yeah. Well, you can tell.
different shift.
Well, when I got there too, like the guy was like, "Oh, everybody who's here, what's up? Oh, I recognize most of y'all, you know." So it seemed like those fools go there all the time.
It was a normal. Like,
You know, it was my first time there, and it was like,
what's the word for that? Like a residential art.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
They're always like that's their
The
spot.
usual.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
The usuals.
Residents are paid.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That is correct terminology. We're learning about that again,
Communication.
Yeah.
and having a lot of issues with. We're learning.
Yeah,
Let's go.
and I can also tell there was already kind of like a little politics. Oh, there was like a bit of politics because there's the one guy before me. You could tell he was in
He has
good
that
terms.
connection.
Yeah, he was in good terms with the guy throwing the show, and he even gave him extra time.
Yeah, he did like fucking 4 songs. He's like, hey, does anybody want to hear an extra song from him? And some people clapped, and he's like, do another one. and then right after him, he's like, I've been fucking up. I've been giving extra time. The next artist is only limited 2 songs.
Yeah, so right away, yeah. But which I was fine with because that's all I had.
Man, this
I was
fool just
like,
did his whole album, and I'm only gonna be able to do 2 songs. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just playing.
Me and my girl said the same
Can't
thing.
compete with that. They're gonna remember this
Yeah.
guy. No, I'm just playing.
no, man.
He did a good job, but at the same time, me personally, as your homie, I thought that was kind of fucked up. I was like, why are you gonna give the guy 5 songs? This fool only gets 2.
Yeah, what I was trying to get at too was like that very day I realized like, oh shit, even like in open mics there's fucking politics. Like I don't know if you at shows,
Politics.
you know, when I would go to shows, politics, dude. It's like it's who you know, dog. It's
Bro.
like, you know what I mean?
That's one thing we talked about I think, in the last podcast too, bro. In music in general, I could only imagine what it is for your guys' scene, because like I said, it's different, but it's the same general idea. It's who. Unfortunately, a lot of this shit is who you know.
Always that.
You know.
Yeah.
If someone rolls in late to the party and they want to perform, guess what? If they know the dude running the shit, they have a higher % chance of performing than someone just coming up and be like, "Yo, what's up, man? Can I get on the list? Let me sign my name." And you might have just lost your spot right there, bro. Because right here, and you can't say shit about it because they're the ones running it. And it's like, again,
It's all about doing your work.
Again, yes, doing your
Because
due
if
diligence as an artist. You can't expect people to just give you handouts. You can't expect people to, and I'm not saying that's what we were fishing for at all. I'm just saying like, because that's what they take it as. I don't know if that's what they take it as, but you just got to think of like the real, just general idea of it. You know, you want to build a general connection and network with these people that are building, so y'all can build together. So it's like it's important that you hit these shows.
Yeah, because by the time he, like, let's say the 20th time he goes back to that same spot,
Exactly.
Roland,
Hopefully,
Vidal,
you know that.
Before 20.
But
you know what I mean. Some
Hey,
people don't get recognized. It might be the 20th. It might be the first time.
But check it out. You also got to be ready for the reality of this too. Not everybody meets that opportunity. You could present that opportunity, be like, "Hey, this is the spot." You come there 20 plus times, and if the guy doesn't still, you don't know your name by then, bro. You got to understand you're doing something wrong.
Exactly.
You got to make those connections. You got to step out your comfort zone, talk to these people, interact, let people know who you are, what I'm doing.
Yeah.
This,
That's
the
facts.
third.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I've been in that place too, where you present hella opportunity, and sometimes it's just not. Doesn't work out. But, bro, you can only,
You know, do so much with the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's up to the artists. It's up to the people doing this. That if you're really about this stuff, no matter what the genre is, just gotta really step out of your comfort zone and really be about that. And make sure you meet these people, rub shoulders with certain artists, certain producers, certain whoever it is, venues. Get to know who's running the music. Scene at the bars, whatever the fucking case, because there's a lot of shit going on everywhere, and with COVID kind of opening back up, you're starting to see like more spots having open mics again, shit like that's coming back, and it's like, man, it's a lot of work, but like you said, you just said it, Box, you gotta put in that work. You can't just nothing comes easy.
Nothing, dude.
Nothing in this life comes easy.
I feel like that's what you're
having comes easy.
Yeah. And that's where he kind of knows already, because he knows that grind from being in a band that's not known to being something. So now he has to restart and be like, all right, got to be the acoustic, artist.
Right, like the rebranding.
Yeah, but I felt fine with it because I was I was like, if this is what I want to do, like I should be fine with this.
Exactly.
I should be fine. Pushing myself to learn something different and not be like bitter and like, nah, I want to be the singer of a band. And it's like, nah, dude, I want to play music. Like in general, I get like, if you give me a project musically, dude, do this. I will spend so much time on it and not feel like it's work. You know what I mean? That's the only thing in life that I've ever felt like that. Like, dude, like I don't get tired of doing this.
Right.
Like, like every aspect, I get intrigued about learning it. And so once I put that in my head, like, dude, like, quarantine hit, and we stopped playing shows, and then throughout that, slowly we just kind of started disbanding, and then
do their own thing.
And so, but I started playing a bunch of acoustic, just because, and then once things started popping up, and I'm like, fuck, I want to play, and I was like, dude, I have all these songs, and it's like. Like, all right, well, let's just start doing it. And I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and a lot of comedian podcasts. And that's how comedians work out their jokes. Yeah. It's by going to clubs and trying them out. This doesn't. I'm like, dude, like, and then we had some comedian guy on a podcast, and he mentioned that a lot of open mics have musicians. Yeah. And I was like, And
it kind of gave you like a light bulb, because that's how you got to look at it. Because I remember when I first started doing shows, I actually. Sandy was the one that was telling me, and it was funny. We were talking about this shit last night. It was so funny.
That's around the time I met you guys,
right? Because Sandy was doing a lot of open mic at that time, and he had just did a song. He wanted us to come to this open mic in particular because he was like, oh yeah, bro, I'm for sure gonna come early. I'm gonna lock in the spot, and I'm gonna do this on the Obi produce. So I want you to guys come out, and So we came out. And came out and supported, and then like I remember they were telling me like, bro, you should start doing that. So like. That's how it starts, bro. You gotta get in, sign early, get open mic. Like, trying to give me like the whole rundown. Yeah. Because I was kind of at my stage too, where I was debating like, damn, I have to start doing shows now. As I was putting out music, this, that, and the third, and it was just funny, bro. For me, the way it worked out was I kind of like jumped over that part because I just started getting booked for shows after we put out music and after like after we had a video come out. Like it just kind of just like happened. Like, hey, yo, you guys want to come on and like rock on this bill? And I was like, oh shit. So I really had to get hella rehearsals in, bro. I remember I had Sandy with me a lot of times. I was like locked in my garage, like, bro, we have to I gotta lock in because I didn't have that luxury of being able to get my hits and my misses on an open mic opportunity, like be able to really perform and get that moment. So I really had to do some other shit. Like I was really trying to rehearse and make sure I had my lyrics down. I had like just the whole performance feel. You know what I'm saying? And it sucked because I didn't the first time I performed was literally the first time I did it in front of people because I didn't have I was rehearsing the whole time. That was part of the.
And then you felt that anxiety.
I think that's kind of played in with like how that played in like down the line with me, just jumping right into that shit. Like so it's crazy, bro. But yeah, definitely take advantage and like don't let those discourage you. Those bad moments are like those moments when things slip up. Oh no, I'm not saying that I'm just saying in general.
Hey, you fucked up, bro.
No.
Like honestly, you're
with
ass.
You saying that, I had even told him already, like, dude, like I want to practice. I want to go to an open mic every week, and I want to go to a different one. And I told
like
him,
at a different city or a different venue.
Yeah, like as long because they don't have like, for example, the one I went to last week, it's only once a month, so it's like I can't go there every week.
Oh, okay, yeah, you want something a little more consistent.
Yeah,
I guess.
so I want to do it every week and then different places and just like get comfortable. I told him like, dude, right now, I'm not even like trying to blow no one away.
Right.
Like
you're just practicing.
Yeah, at the shows when I was with the band, my whole intention is like, dude, I want to fucking blow everyone away. I want to fucking see fucking madness in the crowd. And now it's like, all right, I'm not even trying to do that. Like, all I'm trying to do is get comfortable on the stage. Like, that's it. Like, I just want to be comfortable on the stage by myself, playing guitar. Because in the band, I didn't play guitar. I just danced and sang and shit.
But can I chime in and say something real quick?
Yeah, go for
and
it.
You can take this for whatever. But also keep in mind though, you never know who could be at these shows.
Right, that is true.
So also keep in mind that this is like, you know, I guess a quote unquote practice like gig, so to speak. But remember too, like just try to keep in mind that, you know, you still want to try to put on like a good show where it's
no, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you
definitely.
know, you know what I'm saying?
Because what I was going with that was that I'm okay with failing.
Okay.
That's I'm good still. Yeah,
I'm good.
I got me.
I'm
I'm okay
ready
with
to fucking
failing.
hop.
Right, okay,
You know
my
what I
bad.
mean?
Yeah.
Like because it's new. You know what I mean? Like I've never played guitar live.
Okay,
with
then
people.
my bad. Yeah,
So-
for sure.
so-
then.
so,
yeah,
yeah.
never
No,
mind.
yeah, but definitely what you're saying is like
Yeah.
it's true too.
He
because
does keep that in mind.
Because I was
Right,
also
right,
telling him, and I also want to use it as a thing to like network and shit and meet people who
Right.
like,
You got
like
to.
say I meet a bassist or someone who plays keys and they're available for some shows some days. I'll be like, oh hell yeah, let's jam together, whatever. But I want to make it so that I don't have to rely on a band. But if I do find people to jam with, I will definitely be down to jam live. You know what I mean?
Definitely. It's all about communicating, getting together, and at that point, really rehearsing, you know, getting the music all together. Make sure you guys get in sync with the music.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
Now think about it. Do you have any like shows that have acoustic like artists like that, or is it just all hip hop?
Right now, I know Sanity and
This girl.
and Soul, they just put out a project called Real Situation.
That shit's hard.
That project had a lot of live percussion. I remember we were
Okay.
there when we were recording the drums.
Dude, if you ever need an artist like a singer or anything, he's down.
I'm telling you,
I'll
that's
open
why they were trying to
open up,
come was to
dude. I'll
get
open
in
up a
contact
show.
with. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay, hell yeah.
Nope. They just wanted to, what the fuck? I think I dropped
I think they just wanted to like set a day to like jam or
It's all
some
good.
shit. Like
Pass me the
really.
line, my bad.
So
Fuck
you
that.
might as well just hit them up.
hell yeah.
They was looking for you. like,
Well, I just remember they were gonna come. They wanted to pull up.
nah, but they were saying something about you.
Yeah. Because that's the most
Man.
part. Like he just wants to be an artist, even if it's on a rap song, he wants to get on it.
No,
Like,
it's just
There's times where
that's what
me
I
and
was
him
thinking
will
of.
rap in the car. I'll put on a beat and we'll
Right.
start freestyling, and that's how I know this fool. He's just an artist. He just wants to make music.
I'll definitely keep it in mind, bro. Shit. But, you know, we're always working on shit. You know, the guys are always working on stuff. I'm always crossing paths with different artists too. Luckily, different talents, man. Just trying to build relationships, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Like whenever Box and other people say, "Oh, bro, I always hear good things about you," like, bro, honestly, I hope so. You know,
Thank you.
because I literally try to do my best to just, you know, I've never been one to like throw shade at anyone or throw hate at anyone. Everybody is doing their own thing, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So respect that we're doing our own thing too. You know what I'm saying? And it's love always. You know what I'm saying? And it's just yeah, man. It's all about relationships, bro. At the end of the day, you know, like I said, that Rich Minds, it's Rich Minds Collective, but there's a lot of people that are affiliated with Rich Minds. You know, I consider this a relationship right here too. You know,
Yeah.
you know,
Annoying
like
stoners.
Annoying stoners.
whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different artists that we are, you know, in contact with or doing work with, and you know, it's a beautiful thing, bro. It's all about just at the end of the day creating the best content possible. You know, because everything you put out, or at least everything I put out, is going to be a representation of Rich Minds,
Yeah,
representation of Dan-Ganja,
Exactly.
and now the Puff Puff Ass podcast and everything else that I'm touching. You know, that's me.
Yeah.
So I gotta really, I'm keeping that in mind with everything. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the way you gotta see it. That's why I love this podcast thing, because I feel like this is another step to, like, I guess just meet people. You know,
Right.
like right now we're chilling. I love this shit, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Bro, it's been love. I don't even know what time it is.
I'm
We've been
tripping
here.
out that you guys are fucking chiefing like that nonstop. They literally been like this
This
the whole
is my
podcast.
life.
You've been fucking smoking.
Bro.
You can't be called Puff Puff Pass and not Puff.
The
Yeah.
man said it.
When did
know?
you guys start smoking weed?
I
High
started-
school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freshman year.
Bro, for me, it was earlier than high school.
I was like 13.
Yeah, my first toke was like, what grade are you? How old are you when you're like?
You guys grew up in Paramount?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to say I first toked, bro. Like had to be like 6th, 7th grade, maybe 7th grade, bro. But that was only like my first time smoking. It wasn't like
Yeah,
smoking
after that day, every day,
because
yeah.
it doesn't happen.
420
Like,
all day.
That's how it was for me. It was like
because it doesn't happen like
It
that,
became
right?
a habit in like 8th grade. You know what I mean? But
Oh damn.
to start, but yeah. So it was like the next year it became a habit for me. You feel me? Because you like, what grade are you in when you're 13? Like 6th or whatever?
I think 13.
7th or whatever.
I think 13 or 8th.
You know what I'm saying? 7th or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like,
But due to my birthday, I was always the youngest in my class. So it's
Yeah.
like, I want to say I
It
was
was
like
probably
7th grade. So
seventh, yeah.
the next year it was
because
just
all
like,
the Keemses came out at fucking freshman year.
dog. And then my campus had the high school shit, so we had people that had Kush on our campus. So it wasn't hard to find Kush. It was
People were
just like,
smoking. People were blazing up.
going to the bathrooms. And,
Coach was that
Dude, I
good.
remember
pen
fucking
caps.
getting a 10 sack, and it was like fucking a nug, dude. I remember like a bunch of shit, like little things, and now it's just so easy to get.
Bro, I still remember, like, I can't believe I got away with having Kush, because when I grew up, I grew up like literally with my grandma, and like I still don't know how I got away with bringing some of that shit in the house. Because I remember Because I remember I'd literally walk in and like coming in with like the little dime sack.
Yeah, there's
or some
no
shit
jars.
of just the
bag.
yeah, like
the
like
little disposable shits.
yeah, like I'm like, oh shit, and like now knowing like what it smells like that smell, it's like, oh man, this shit was literally reeking.
Bro.
Probably I don't know how the fuck I got away with this shit, because sometimes I didn't have a container. You know, it's like my early stages of like smoking. I was trying to like
It always come in baggies.
No, I was just looking.
I was trying to like got it right here. You need it? You need it?
Just put it on in front of me so I know you don't take it.
That's my lighter. First off, hold on. First off,
Shit.
that's my lighter.
Well, we smoking right now. It's my lighter.
I don't think so, son.
Yo,
Uh-oh.
I don't think so, son. Uh-oh.
I have
Who's
someone
rolling
who I
up
always
over
have
here?
lighter debates with as well. Like, where's my lighter?
Well, this will always
there's no
taste my
debate.
lighter.
There's no debate. If I'm rolling up, just leave me a lighter on the tray because I'm rolling up. That means I have to spark it. It's part of the
Yeah.
rules, right?
But don't
Yeah.
ever take my
Man.
lighter and say, all right, cool. let
We
me
usually
take-
end
make
up at the
sure you
same
don't take
place.
that lighter.
Usually at the studio and shit like that, you know?
To solve that problem,
just playing.
get a Zippo, and that way you can't mistake it.
I used to have a Zippo, actually. I just
Yeah.
got tired of refilling that shit.
Yeah,
feel
that's
you.
just annoying. But at the
Little
same
flip it
time,
open.
yeah, bro.
Can't mistake this.
Light it on your
This
jeans.
shit's mine. It says my name on it. Like,
Yeah.
yo.
I'm going to brand my initial on there.
That's why I like Zippos back
Dan-Ganja.
then. When I was like always going to their shows. But dude, their shows were fucking sick, dude. I wish you guys could fucking see that.
Damn.
I miss that shit, bro. Like there'll be times where we're like hey, you know what? Now I think about it, fucking Eddie and his homie were like, dude, I think I seen Roland last time, and he was fucking like coked out. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah,
Uh-oh.
dude, he was backstage just like eyes all wide up. I'm like, you guys do realize he's blind? And he's like, what? And I was
No
like,
way.
This fool has thick ass glasses. He's wearing contacts.
Right.
So I asked him one time before. That's why I already knew the answer.
Right.
I was like, fool, why are your eyes always wide open at the backstage? He's like, I can't see. There's cords everywhere. He's like, so he literally walks around the like backstage like this
Oh, shit.
because he can't
Like
see.
you on one, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
Hey.
he's blind.
But
So,
his thing is, yeah.
Your contacts get dry and shit.
Right.
so yeah, that's how he does it. That's how he walks. Exactly what he did right there.
Damn.
So
Oh, no.
fucking
They just seen you at a bad time.
So
Uh-oh.
Eddie was like, bro, Roland was so coked out. I was like, nah, like he's blind. He literally can't see, so he has to open his eyes. He's like, oh my god, I feel so bad. Like I feel
Been
like,
telling people this shit. Like, wow, what a dick.
yeah, last time I seen him, he was coked out.
Oh, no.
Yo, whoever said that about the homie over there, fuck you. Like, how dare you?
Yeah,
fuck?
bro. I just thought it was funny because I seen him last night.
Oh,
He's
God.
Oh, you saw him?
like- that's why I messaged you because his homie is throwing.
Oh, it was his homie.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we played a bunch of shows. We used to play at the observatory all the time.
Yeah, nice.
We ended up like the last big show we played
Yeah, I
was
gotta take a piss.
Tropicalia. We played that shit.
Yeah.
It was so it was always like popping ass shows. It was that scene is big out in LA, like that ska club
Right,
scene.
right.
Right,
It's, like,
right.
huge. We didn't even mean to get into it purposely. Like like we were like a metal band,
Oh, shit.
and then we got like one of our drummers started playing for like a ska band, and then members left that band, and then the rest of our metal band got into that ska band, and we just made it like a metal ska band, and then it became like metal ska reggae.
Infuse the two.
Yeah, it was like metal ska reggae,
Oh, shit.
and then it became like metal ska reggae, kind of like indie.
All right, a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, dude, it was a bunch of shit, but that scene was like popping. Like shows, it would sell out the observatory all the time, like little festivals that they would throw.
Oh, shit.
And shit like a lot of those bands would play like Tropicalia, and then the pandemic hit, and then it
Kinda stopped everything.
yeah, and just we kind of weaned off and shit.
Honestly, that happened with us too, bro. Like, you know, we had some shows lined up literally before everything like closed off, and it went from everything being postponed to just everything just being full blown canceled. It was like it went on like that. Okay, hold on, we're gonna postpone it. The next week would go by. Oh, we'll get the date next week. The next week goes on. You know, this shit is gonna be canceled.
And then like,
And it's like fuck. So it's like
I started realizing once like bigger shows that I bought tickets to were like getting canceled now. Like, oh fuck. Like,
that was kind of when you started to know, like, damn.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna probably
I
get
got
canceled.
tickets to see like Rage Against the Machine.
Damn.
Up north.
Did you get your money back or no?
No.
What?
No, but because
Why?
I got a message that they were saying like, or after all this,
They're gonna bring
you have
it
like
back.
a 30-day period where you can get a refund. After that, then like you're just gonna have to wait for the show.
Wait, what?
Wow.
And I missed that 30-day period because I didn't see that email.
Right.
You missed it already?
Yeah. And
Wow,
so
that sucks, bro.
yeah, you guys were gonna go too or what?
No, I was
No.
just asking because like people that like buy tickets for these shits, do you get your money back or do you
No,
just have to
so- no,
wait?
and dude,
you're on postpone now, so now you have to be free when they come
no,
back.
well,
or-
first when that happened, it
Bruh, what?
got canceled, right? And
Right.
it's
You
like,
try to
alright,
sue
so-
them.
Yeah, I tried.
I don't know
to,
about trying to, but
yeah. But then it's like, all right, they didn't
Man.
give their money back that first time, whatever. And then once it was like legit, like the whole pandemic was like indefinite, like you didn't even know when the fuck it's gonna end.
Right.
Like they sent an email
After
that
the
was
third
like,
week.
yeah, yeah, shut up,
couldn't stay inside,
shut up.
like-
You got 30 days from this email to like cancel, and after that, then like whatever, fool, you have to just hold on to it till we. And yeah, but they didn't give it back. Ticketmaster.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I still remember when you guys said that.
That's
you
never
guys
happened.
wanna go.
I've never had that happen, but
Same here.
As
but,
I read about like how to get the shit back, I guess that's a infamous thing with like Ticketmaster, like they don't give refunds and shit.
Dude.
Yeah, it's a trip.
sucks.
Well, fuck Ticketmaster. No, it's like,
Yeah, no, straight up.
Damn, that is crazy. I didn't know. Not what. 30 days, you get your money back.
I didn't know that either. I mean, I don't know.
And then they
Did they print it on the back of the ticket?
No, I don't
They
know.
should because at least I can flip it over and read it. You feel me?
Yeah.
It makes
Well,
it more
was-
easier.
Like everything's online now, so you just
Right.
buy the
Still,
ticket,
fuck it.
Yeah,
Man,
and
was it on that email or no? With the ticket?
well, yeah, it said
Or was it,
like,
like,
it,
real
ha-
fine
yeah,
print,
it has
probably?
no refunds, right? But
Okay.
it never says like, oh, well, we don't know what happens if there's a pandemic,
Right.
and like you
And
know.
they should put that. Yo,
We're not responsible for a pandemic.
given the circumstance, you should be able to get your money back because no
Well,
one plans for a
that's
pandemic.
exactly that's what I
You feel
yeah
me?
You would think you would get like an automatic
exactly.
refund.
So,
But that's
rather
where
than
you
it be
could
like,
if you wanted to take them to court for that reason because no one really planned it on this shit lasting like that.
yeah, no,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
I would do that
Coachella. I got tickets to Coachella
Because
before
that's
the
wrong,
pandemic.
bro. I'm pretty sure they were expensive.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
They
it
were.
was.
I was jealous when you guys got that. I still remember that. I was like, fuck, they're gonna see that.
jealous.
That's one of my favorite bands.
Right.
So
No,
when,
Rage Against the Machine.
yeah, dude, they're dope as fuck. And but I got Coachella tickets that we're still waiting for the date.
Damn.
Yeah, because we're
You
gonna
never got your money back?
no, because we still want to go.
Who was it?
Oh, so you
Me
had
and
the.
my girl.
Oh yeah.
So you
huh.
guys had the option to like? Did they give you the option?
I think you still have the option.
No,
but I just,
yeah,
I-
Amanda got her money back.
yeah, right away, huh?
Yeah, she got her money back.
Yeah,
I guess with certain people, it varies, man.
It's just when you because Coachella you buy it through Coachella.
Right,
You
right.
buy tickets
Ticketmaster's
through
a third party,
Ticketmaster.
so-
Oh, you
Yeah.
bought your. Oh, I got
makes
you. now, I
sense.
got
But
you
even
now.
then, they should put that shit on the initial email with the ticket, barcode or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
They probably
yeah.
has
That shit should
something-
be on
yeah.
there.
Yeah, no,
You know what I
it
mean?
was like a super like.
And if
I
it's
didn't even know I
not,
had
then
the
still
email.
the fact that it was a pandemic, you have the why not?
Yeah, exactly.
You know
That's
what I mean?
was
Because no one
thinking.
planned for this shit, and it does say that given circumstances, there's no leeway for them to go around your shit of using the pandemic against them in this
Yeah,
situation.
and it's like years later, and we bought like 4 tickets, and it's like half of those people wouldn't even see them
Right.
anymore. So it's like, you know what I mean?
It's not even worth it anymore.
Yeah, it's like
That
not
shit's
even worth it
crazy.
no more.
Damn,
Fucking played you. Fucking
crazy.
That's wild, huh?
that's cold.
Now you just lost money. Like I'd be mad at somebody.
Well, the show's still going on, but
Okay,
it's like none of us
but-
really want to go no more.
I would
so-
fucking go because I spent money.
Yeah,
What
I would
the
still
fuck?
go
But it'll be
regardless.
like you'll
I'm
go-
calling out of work or some
Yeah,
shit,
you're-
but
you're
it's
going-
like
I'll be like, we'll be going by like
Who-
ourselves.
Who's
like, you know what I mean?
who's
Like,
all going? Who got the ticket?
It was just like former band members.
just go by yourselves, man. Fuck it, go do that.
I'll go by my motherfucking
And it's
self.
up
You
north, too. It's
paid
up north. It's in
all
North.
that
it's,
money,
It's all the way
man.
like in Oakland,
It's in
right?
Oakland.
Damn, take
Go
a motherfucking
get an
trip,
Airbnb.
bro.
Go see me.
You
dude. I'll
saying?
go with you.
Go fucking treat yourself.
For real, dude.
Straight up.
Hey,
Hey,
don't
they're gonna have
don't
the
not
extra
do it. You
ticket.
feel me? Like
No, yeah. It
Man.
was just like a weird thing. Like now that happened, I have it in mind. Like of course, once it comes around, like I don't think I want to sell it because it's Rage. You know, like I'd fucking be upset if I didn't see that show.
Yeah, go.
But it's
man.
just like if I could have gotten the money back, I would have been down to get the money back.
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
Take the trip, bro. Plan a trip out for yourself.
Yeah. If
Spoil
you plan
yourself,
to go to the show, then don't even sue him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no. But I'm just saying, if you wanted to, like, you definitely could have, because that's crazy. What?
Yeah,
Hit-
it's
hits
gonna
with
happen
that. Oh,
next
you gotta
year
wait now.
It's gonna happen next
I
year in the
think-
summer, 2022.
I think it's crazy
Spoil
that
yourself.
a lot of
Spoil
shit,
Yeah,
yourself.
enjoy that shit, man.
a lot of shit fucking what?
You down to go? We'll go out there, just get an Airbnb and just wait for
Just let me know.
Hey, just wait for me.
wait for me.
Hey, if I can get a ticket, I'll go. I really want to see Rage again. Like
I have to. I'll see
before,
because
because who knows?
Hey.
Yeah.
It's like a
huh?
reunion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who knows when they're gonna do another show
Hopefully
like
it
that?
still happens for you.
For real.
Yeah.
Good energy and vibes that way.
Hopefully you don't need to get the vaccination.
I
No, I'm just
know.
we
playing.
probably
Oh
are.
well, there's actually
Non-vaccinated and vaccinated.
An article just got released saying that like if
Crazy.
you already got COVID, you know how people are like, you don't know how long the immunity lasts after you got it already.
Right.
Right.
It actually lasts years. And me and this fool already got COVID.
You got it too?
Y'all sound
Yeah.
proud as a motherfucker.
Man.
They coping like, yo.
This man,
Both of us
Y'all
got
trying
this
to-
shit. Okay,
I see
hey.
what this is.
Dude.
This is an attack on the podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
we're trying to get them
They're
sick.
trying to get us sick. Okay.
No.
Stay the fuck over there. Like,
That's why I've been, dude. I don't smoke. I've been
Right, I
hitting the
feel
joints
that.
with you guys.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
You're
I'm trying to
like,
spread the
damn it.
disease.
I knew
bro.
something was
Set up.
going on. No, I'm just playing.
Remember
I'm
the
just playing.
episode.
I'm
No,
just
but they're,
playing.
like,
but they're saying that like if you got COVID,
Mm.
you get immunity, but for only like a few months after,
Right.
and then like you're susceptible to getting it again.
right.
But research has just released articles saying that that's not true. If you get COVID, you actually have immunity for years after.
Ooh,
So it's
we're
better just to
set.
get it.
Yeah.
Then.
So
Where's my card that I got fucking COVID, man? I need that fucking card.
Yeah,
Shit.
instead of getting
I already got it. I'm good.
Right.
instead of getting
Solid.
the vaccination, maybe y'all should look into getting that.
Dude,
Since y'all-
Just
since-
catch COVID real quick. Like, yo, nah, get out of here, Dan.
I think
I'm just saying. No, I'm saying for them since they have already gotten it. I'm like maybe
Yeah.
y'all should work on getting the card where it's like, look, I've already
Hey.
gotten it, so technically I'm good. And
I'm solid, you
I
feel
don't
me?
need- and I don't
Y'all
need
need to
the
start a petition
vaccination.
to get that card in
Honestly,
motion. You feel me?
It's
That's
true
where
though,
it
but like
starts.
at the end of the day, I know everybody's different. I know there's different people that got. Me and him got it, and I felt normal. Like, yeah, my back hurt, I lost my smell, but at the end of the day,
Why'd your back hurt?
because your lungs.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, because it's for what is
It's
it?
a respiratory.
Yeah,
type
respiratory.
deal.
I was trying to
Oh,
think of the
shit.
word, but I
you guys
can't-
never got it?
Nah.
That's why they're saying they're talking shit.
I have a
'cause
great
Have you
immunity.
guys got vaccinated?
Wood, nah.
No, they
No.
we had a discussion.
I have a.
Don't you dare do it to
My
me.
bad. I'm
Like,
bringing
yeah.
it up. Bad
Nah,
juju and shit.
Scooby saying fuck the government and nah, I'm kidding. I just
Pretty
started
much
saying-
in a roundabout nice
I feel you,
way.
though.
I have a great immune system. I'm not.
And Ed,
You know what I'm
shut up.
saying?
That might be it too.
Dude, funny story.
But all I eat is motherfucking fried chicken, so I don't know.
Dude, I fucking love fried chicken. I love fried chicken. Everything fried is bomb.
Thank you.
He's all thank you.
I try to keep healthy. You know,
You guys love
I think that's
Cane's?
honestly what it roots.
Nah, that's all right. Honestly, I love Popeyes. If I'm gonna do this shit to myself,
I love
really
Cane's.
love Popeyes.
You know what? Okay,
But
with
Cane's is good, but I can only have it like once.
Yeah.
Like Chick-fil-A, the same thing. Like it's
Chick-fil-A is fire.
I think it's just the sauce.
I'm
though.
sad it's Sunday. We
Because
can't eat.
Cane's
Right.
sauce is fucking I can eat that with the fries, chicken. I'll put it in the bread, bro.
I
I'll
just-
fucking
yeah.
do it all.
I'm just heading my ways, man.
I got
Popeyes
disappointed,
does-
man. I was like, "Food's a long ass line for this."
He's
Like,
getting mad.
He was disappointed.
It used to. So
But
they
not even
opened-
that, man. There's a little place by my house. It's called Coquillo Chicken.
Fire.
That shit's it's like, is it Vietnamese or something like that?
I don't know, but it's fire.
Like fried chicken, and just the sauces they use, it's fucking amazing. You would think,
It's different.
bruh, yeah, you would think it's a bigger chain than what it is. But yeah, check them out if you're over there in
Where is
the
it?
What is it called?
562 area, bro.
What is it called again?
This one's in Cerritos, but yeah, Coquillo Chicken.
Coquillos. Well, that's
That's
that
fire.
name.
It's like Korean or like Vietnamese, some shit like that. But
Ooh.
it's fire. Just oh my god,
It's fire.
flavoring, the way they make everything.
And from that
it's
palm
just-
to the head, it's like, dude, I
Man.
believe you, dog.
It's fire.
I'm fucking hungry, so you're making me hungry. I'm
you
like,
you might have to drive out to my area. like,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Quite a drive.
It's good.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine. Not that long.
it's not. Yeah, it's like an hour.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Yeah,
Leave it a
worth
good time.
but worth it.
Do you guys come often to the IE at all or no?
Not unless I have to.
Because
You want to bring me out here more?
yeah,
Like-
yeah, you can come out here all you want. I mean, I don't know how long you guys want to keep going. We're at 3
I
hours.
know. Honestly, I didn't even realize. I was just gonna tell you, bro. It's up to you, man. It's. I just want to say
This
this.
is your podcast.
Yeah, I just want to say
Tell us.
if this is how we're wrapping up, like appreciate you, bro. It's been an honor and
you.
like appreciate the conversation.
It's up, dude. It's totally up to you guys.
Appreciate y'all too. I know shit.
Cause he just got here.
Nah.
I'm chilling.
I'm good for whatever.
And fucking, I don't know if you guys have time or fucking.
I mean, I'm good. I mean, yeah, I'm good right now. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Because honestly, I want to keep going to 4 hours or 5 hours.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck.
Dude, I keep fucking keep going, dude.
Right, right.
Because
It's gonna be your longest podcast episode.
yeah, well, I think
Obi-Wan would hate this shit.
He would.
Really?
Just to edit this shit.
bro, you're telling me I gotta edit this shit.
That's why I'm
But,
like,
but he's a different person. Like he finds shit wrong with it.
yeah, like I said, he's real on that shit.
There's like
Man,
little
I gotta
things
go
that
through
bother.
I gotta
yeah.
go through all this stuff.
See, I gotta do the same
Obi.
thing because like I said, there's a lot of times where we say edit out.
Right.
Like
Right.
that's facts. Like that's why I say it, edit it out so I can just chop it up. I mean, I don't want to end it soon,
No,
but
you're good, you're
fucking yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming out here, dude.
Yeah, no doubt. Shit.
Absolutely.
I gotta
It's
just,
mutual.
I just gotta see how long it's gonna. Shit, just don't mind me. I'm gonna see.
He's gonna try
Oh,
to find traffic back
yeah.
home. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
What
you got it.
time is it in this?
Right now it's 3:30.
It's 3. Yeah.
3:30. Okay, yeah,
Nah,
we
you
might get
should-
some traffic.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's 91.
Maybe closer to like where we get. You know what I'm saying?
I think the fastest way is you gotta go through Corona. The OC.
No, we're still good. It's still about the same time.
Okay, then yeah.
About an
we're-
hour.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You
You're
guys are
straight.
good. Like
Right.
on Sunday.
No, we're
The
good. It's
thing that
about an hour.
sucks about me when I go to Pup Pass, I go during a week. So during the week, there's always track,
That is
left and right. There's
Right.
always
Very
track.
true.
That's why with you, bro, we always recommend, and I always recommend when we tell our guests if I know they're gonna travel, just come
Pull up
early,
early.
bro. Just contact us.
Plan to
because-
spend the day out there.
Yeah, because most likely we'll probably be at the studio already, or we'll be somewhere where it's like we could just
You
link
guys are
up.
always chilling there at the studio.
I mean, not always, but a
But
good
I
amount of
mean,
the time we
yeah.
are.
Yeah.
And then if it's on a Thursday, it's more than likely we are. You know, it's just how it is. Because we just make it's like a whole event that whole day. It's just kind of like, just get with us.
You were wrapped around. Pup Pass is on Thursdays.
Right, yeah. Yeah. We record the audio. We record the episodes on Thursday. All new episodes of the Puff Pass podcast comes out.
You guys keep it weekly.
Every Friday morning, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're fucking awesome.
Every Friday morning, 8 a.m., new episode drops.
Absolutely.
Thursday is just the days that we just, like I said, it's just the
We
day of
record
the
it
actual
and then release
recording.
it, yeah.
We drop it the following day.
Doing it that way, have you guys seen it like grow better, like grow like faster, like that you guys are consistent?
A little bit. I mean, we're still like in our early stages, so it's
Yeah.
kind of still hard to tell. I mean, we're still just kind of building the.
Like the base for it, but
Right.
I mean, we're not mad at it. We're gonna reach, hopefully, if everything, because we're just going off what we see number wise on one.
Our analytics.
Yeah,
Let's play.
on one
from,
distribution, it would just be like we're looking to hit about 1,000, just listens, just streams on all our shows before we even hit 25, and we're barely on 23 or whatever.
That's tight. Yeah, that's
Because it's like it's so close, and if everything does keep running like that, like everyone we put out hits our followers and listeners still hit the same thing, then yeah, and I mean that's cool.
no. That's
I'm just trying to see how far we can keep pushing
Yeah,
it. That's
exactly.
all.
No, that's fucking great, dude. Because that's like.
But I do definitely look at that number because that shit's kind of important.
You got it.
know
You
what
got
I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to remind yourself, it's not like if you get 2 listens, 5 listens, it's gonna discourage you. It's just good to see results.
Yeah, like where you at? Yeah.
And also too, like, do you guys feel like each one getting like better, like with you guys? Like you guys
I
feel
think
more
so.
comfortable, more like oh shit, more engaging, more.
I think it's like for me, honestly, it's it's been like a little. It fluctuates. So sometimes I feel like some episodes are better than others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like
That's fair.
Yeah,
but
well,
other-
because that's how I
But
felt. Like
a lot of our shit goes off of the show in general is just like the headlines that we get. So sometimes we have
Right.
better shit to talk about
Yeah.
on the weeks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, yeah.
But I see where they're coming from because exactly how you think, that's how he thinks.
Yeah.
Exactly how you think, that's how I think.
Yeah.
Because with you, you're like, it's just another episode down.
Right.
Yeah. And that's how I see it. And with
Yeah.
him, sometimes he's like, I don't know if it's that good. I'm like, dude, whatever we talked about, that's that.
It's
But kind
already
of
done.
how you
Right.
said, I'm just like, the other one had like a way better. Like I was reaching for what we did last time when we get here, but it's like it's you guys are right. Like it's
Right.
like, dude, it's another thing that because there's some episodes where I'm like didn't vibe, but I noticed other people vibed on it. Like
Right.
I'm like, oh shit. So it's like whatever you're looking
Yeah.
for, I'm not really looking for, and I didn't realize that. And it's like,
Right.
okay, so. He proves me wrong all the time. Like when it comes to podcasting, I'm always like, "Oh, you're fucking right." Because when I think about it, when it comes to music, I'm that way with music. I'm like,
Right.
"That song sucked, did it? I don't give a fuck," because I have a whole bunch that I'm still working on. You know, but
That's exactly how it
the
is.
way I view this is not that same yet. So I'm trying to get that way with podcasting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Because the way I see podcasting, it's just another episode. We're talking.
Right.
And if someone doesn't like it, they can check out the ones that I did before.
Right.
Like, dude, there's a bunch of podcasts that I didn't like with.
Maybe this wasn't the episode for them.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, because
We're just
not to
getting high
mention
shit.
fucking.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, this one's dope. But not to mention like Joe Rogan or anything. But like, there's times where I watch his, I'm like, it's boring. So I'm gonna go to the next one.
Okay.
So
like a different episode of
Yeah,
his. Okay.
because every episode's gonna be different. Like
Right.
right now,
Right.
we talked about so much shit.
Right.
Like
yeah.
if you think about it, within this fucking 3 hours, we were
I didn't
everywhere.
even realize this had the time on it. It does have the time
Yeah,
on
right
it.
there.
Holy shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Definitely the longest pod I've been a
Crazy.
part of.
Oh shit.
I think
Yeah.
my longest was yours last time when I did mine.
Like 2 hours and 30 minutes, I think.
This
Yeah.
is definitely the longest episode.
This is
podcast
beating
I've ever
fucking
been on.
Rufio spins. Me and Rufio were
yeah,
fucking.
yeah. I try
Dude,
to.
we did it for like 3 hours straight.
I try to
was like,
catch. I try to catch all of that. I don't think I finished.
Hey,
but
but
I
we
saw
did
the
take a
giant-
little 5-minute break. I mean, I'm just gonna say,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
Put,
yeah.
put, it,
yeah.
put plus 5 minutes. No,
gonna be
We're
some
gonna add
ads.
5 more minutes to this motherfucker for that.
I did catch. I did catch the Giant J interview. Shout out to Giant
thank
J.
you.
Real J.
And I did see the William his manager's
Pierre,
interview. Yeah,
yeah.
shout out to
Hey,
Pierre.
that's
They're
what-
good
that's-
people, you know. Like, shout
Yeah,
out to
we
them.
mentioned you on that.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Much
yeah,
love.
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like the love is mutual, you know. Like it's the respect is mutual too. You know what I'm saying? I see what
Yeah.
they're doing. It's love, you know.
Yeah,
I got
they
my
really
own
fuck with you
relationship with
guys,
them.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
it's cool.
You know what's crazy? That like aspect, that field right there with them, I feel the same with you guys. So I always think like you guys are perfect for like I guess a dynamic duo, like of groups to like merge together and do like a fucking crazy mixtape or something.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, like think about all the artists that they have there and think about all of your artists.
Right.
Combine them together, bro. You guys will fucking dominate.
Man, would have been lovely,
Yeah.
but you know,
What do you mean would have?
It
just
would have been lovely.
would have been lovely.
It hasn't happened. I'm just saying, like, it would have been lovely, you know?
You
Like,
still can.
hey,
Possibly, you know. Hey,
yeah, no, you
the-
can't say nothing will happen. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
The ball is in anyone's court. You know what I'm saying?
We're just here to, like, if you really want it to happen, we were here.
Yeah, because it takes
love, you know
it
what I'm
takes
saying?
all that fucking
Right.
work because you gotta fucking hit them up. There's different artists.
Not even that, but we have 10 other artists, to, you know what I'm saying, on,
Yeah,
on the
but
roster.
that-
That,
yeah.
It's just, it's so much work already going, and I'm pretty sure their shit's the same. So it's like,
yeah, that's what I was picturing
when we
right now.
can, hey, it
Yeah. If it all,
maybe.
if
You know
it,
what I
if-
mean?
if-
I can't, yeah.
if it
Hey,
aligns, you know.
if
what
you
I'm
guys
saying?
are listening, fucking hit them up. Let's get that mixtape going because I think that would be fucking sick.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
What, stop.
Either side, it has to be either fucking one of you
Whoever
guys.
peeps this shit first.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's not a. Let me just address this. It's not a matter of us not being able to contact each
No,
other.
but you
Man.
guys
know
are
what I'm saying?
busy.
No, yeah, I guess, yeah. You can say we're busy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because that's just
Yeah.
another fucking like. It's like me doing this podcast and then someone saying like, "Oh, dude, help me do this
got
podcast."
this other one over here, yeah.
Now I have to stop
you.
what I'm doing and go to help that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's-
You
yeah.
gotta take care of the in-house
and,
shit
and
first.
then who's
man.
gonna manage it?
Right.
You know who's gonna do it? Who's gonna produce it? So there's a lot of things to it than
Mm.
other just like, oh, let's get together. Yeah.
Right,
Right.
right. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
That's what I'm
love.
saying,
though,
but
you
it's
know what I'm
yeah to just spark some shit like, hey, you know what? I like that. You know what I mean?
It's dope, right? Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any crazy stories?
About what? Getting high?
Anything you guys have like one crazy story of like to end it with, like, you know, any crazy stories?
Like
Damn.
to like end it.
Like some wild shit that you guys fucking been through or something? A wild show, some fucking
saying?
Crazy
wild recording
show.
recording
I smoke kush.
session.
I don't really do too much wild shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm so
Unfortunately,
mellowed out.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm pretty boring.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
like weird like shit in like in your life that happened. You're like, damn, that's all fucking wild.
What? Crazy wild shit in my life.
Something that was or something you saw or experienced.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna incriminate myself. I was gambling in Vegas at 18.
Oh shit! At 18?
Because slots, and I was already having the beard, and my hairline was already pushing back. So they weren't questioning me. You feel me?
Oh, for real?
And then once you get a drink in your hand, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Except for
yeah.
the tables, because they ask for your ID.
Right.
So you can sit and play on the
oh,
slots.
because at the,
Yeah,
the
bro.
casinos they just go around like, what's up? You want a drink? Damn, you must have been all happy, huh?
It was cool. Vegas was nice.
Yeah.
I can see you gambling like crazy.
I have a habit. Yeah. Nah, but for real, it's definitely fun when you have the money to spend and shit. Vegas is cool.
You
I
had
love
it at
that shit.
18?
I had some disposable shit because you're 18. What do you really need to pay?
Oh yeah. That's
You know what I
true.
mean? Like you're
You
still
had your job,
young
your
enough
paycheck,
to.
you just went over there, fucking.
Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck you gonna? Honestly, just save some money and you because we would go constantly because my mom, like I said, she bowled in a bowling league and their shit was always in Vegas.
Damn, the
So,
bowling.
so once I hit
He's
18,
good
it
at
was
bowling,
like pretty
yeah.
much I was
Yeah,
able to
love
go and
bowling.
like pull up whatever, but I just couldn't gamble and shit. So it's like, all right, well, they didn't know I couldn't gamble. It was just I was just do my own thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Easy. It was fun. It was fun.
What about you? Any gambling?
Scooby in his gambling days, and he's still gambling. I mean, I enjoy gambling. I haven't been to Vegas in a while. Last time I was in Vegas was like strictly work related.
Yeah, we were in and out that motherfucker.
Yeah, we were shooting a music video, and then we weren't even there for like a good amount of time. We were there literally for a couple hours, and then we had to book a flight somewhere else.
Damn.
So yeah, we weren't even there for like. We had plans to enjoy that trip, but it just didn't work out like that. Just because we were just busy. It just happens, But I think I love like the energy of Vegas. It's always fun when I go.
Something different.
Yeah.
It's
We
fun.
went during the quarantine. That shit was still pretty cool.
It's like
Yeah, no, same here.
to me,
Not me.
to me, I take it like as a time to
we
kind
went
of
during the whole pandemic shit.
right.
Yeah.
It was during that time, yeah,
I've
like
been there twice because I
like
just went a couple months ago. So yeah.
mid-November type shit.
Yeah, I went last summer when.
Oh, last summer, damn, that was
Yeah.
fresh. We're definitely taking risks right there.
Yeah.
Look what happened. And then you guys wonder what happened.
Yeah.
I was like,
Hey, it's
No, I'm
funny
just
because
kidding, I'm
we
kidding.
we talked about it before, but we did a podcast, and I remember him being sick, and I looked at him like, fuck, like should I be worried that he's coughing? And then he's like,
Should I be worried that he's coughing?
yeah, because
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I feel
Oh,
you.
shit.
And then he's like, bro, don't trip. I just a minor cold.
You
like,
know, I got a little
No,
sniffles,
no.
bruh.
I sneeze. When I sneeze crazy all the time.
Nah, he was coughing though. Like he was
Yeah.
smoking. He was smoking, and we were like, ah.
He was like that after
he
smoking.
was passing it.
So I was
What did
hitting
they
it,
pay
and I
you to
was-
pass that on?
But
Oh,
then,
no.
hey, but you be chilling though. You weren't even smoking. Like there would be times where you're smoking, but then there would be times you're chilling. You're like, ah, like you didn't cover it up. And I was like, oh shit.
that's a
And
red flag,
What
dog.
are we doing?
That's like-
it was, but then
you need
no.
more than hand
Right.
sanitizer at that point.
You drink the hand sanitizer at that point.
you need
like,
some fucking.
It's too late for you,
Right.
dude.
You need some fucking vapor
Game over,
rub.
baby.
Throw
Come on.
the Clorox
The-
wipes
It's
at
all
it.
over,
The
dude.
podcast is up. The one where
Yeah.
I gave him
Right.
COVID.
So like pretty much.
Okay, proud of it.
So like
When I found out I got COVID.
yeah, bro. Like so I seen
When
him
I
that
realized I had
night. It was after Thanksgiving, and I was like, fuck, should I be
That's the
tripping?
most viewed episode, huh?
Nah, it's not. I don't
For
think
a
so.
reason. For a reason.
You guys should change the title and then
When
it
I got
probably will be.
COVID.
Yeah.
When I realized.
This is how I got it.
I just got COVID. People be
So-
like, what? Word?
I noticed he was coughing. I called him out, and he's like, "Dude, don't trip, bro." Like, and it made me feel bad because I felt like I was looking at him like racial profiling, like you
He's
said.
like,
And you know
alien.
what?
I-
It's weird how that shit was kind of like people would judge you like.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
because it's fucking,
like,
bruh, what?
It's a fucking pandemic.
I'm still human though, like you feel me, like bruh, no different from you. I just don't have the illness. I'm sorry. Like,
we were talking about this earlier in the podcast about like the whole who's getting vaccinated, are you not getting vaccinated? Like that's another
It's a
form of like
division.
it's another form of just
Oh,
Yeah.
straight
Well,
up.
well, I don't know. I mean, that's just my opinion, but
it looks like it,
looks
like,
like it's just
at
another.
events they have vaccinated, non-vaccinated areas.
Oh,
You
oh,
feel
yeah.
me? That's a division right there,
Yeah.
right in front of you.
Yeah, straight up.
Segregation.
There's certain shows like
it's like, I
venues.
thought. Hold on. It's just like I thought this was like the United States, right? We had freedom of speech, freedom to do like
Whatever
our
we
choice.
want.
choice, yeah.
Like there shouldn't be people knocking on our doors telling us, hey, like we got the vaccination. If you guys want it, like bro, we know.
yeah.
If we want to go get that shit,
All over my TV.
pretty sure we can go to the city, wherever they have their setups, and come out there and do the shit that we need to do. It's like it looks like it's just becoming a little odd now. Like damn, this shit's
Yeah.
getting pushed heavy.
Like flu shots have always been around. Have you guys like
No.
go
Never.
get flu shots?
not
I've
recently.
I've gotten like one, and that was because they talked me into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
got
But like
one-
that's the most.
A couple
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I was a
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
kid.
I never willingly.
yeah,
was
I
like,
mean,
oh,
we
let me
all
get a
got
flu
that shit
shot,
growing
like,
up. But
Yeah, but I'm
I
saying like when I can really make my own choice. Like I'm,
Yeah,
Right.
No, yeah.
Bro.
yeah, it's been years. You know what I'm saying?
I try
But-
not to do those because I don't
You never know.
Yeah,
You know what they're fucking putting in that shit?
Bruh.
Well, I never got because of that. Like I never knew what it was. I
Well,
just
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, I just
Fuck
never
this.
went. Like you know what I mean? So
To
it's
be
like
honest,
now,
I really don't get the flu. So
exactly. So now that they're
Maybe
like
I'm just
forcing
immune.
us, yeah, it's like wait, what?
Immune to
Like,
flu.
bruh, who knows? I don't know.
Asymptomatic.
Right. I smoke enough kush.
Hey, honestly, funny story. So in my family, everybody's diabetic pretty much. My grandpa, my grandma, my mom, my two aunts, and my uncle. But the only uncle that's not diabetic is the one that smokes a bunch of weed.
Ha 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 ha. The
Crazy.
secret is in the kush. There it is.
Just throwing it out there.
we're gonna have to talk about that when you come to our podcast.
Yeah, save that talking point.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's just another. Again,
It is what it is.
You can't. Kush is cannabis is a medicine, bro.
Cannabis and cocaine, honestly.
Dude,
Both of those
yeah,
plants
the plant
are
itself,
amazing.
not
Yeah.
when it's man made and
but
Right.
but the coca plant, oh man.
Yeah.
even opioids.
Good eye, yeah.
Hey, I always wanted like fucking just chew on that leaf, how they say
Bro.
that they do it over there and shit, like all legit. Just fucking get all that energy.
Yeah,
That shit's crazy.
yeah. If you chew on it, it's like coffee.
Yeah.
yeah. It wakes you up
Instead
Bro.
of fucking
instead of fucking actually
starting
chopping
in
it
with
up.
laxatives and how to take 20 shits.
Dude, fuck.
But you see, like, you think about it like that, like, with Kush, like with marijuana, like with cannabis, it's like
It is a plant.
it's a
dude.
plant, bro, and it's
Can't
really
get away from that.
it's really meant to, like,
To help people.
help people. It's medicine, bro. If it's used properly,
Right, and
If
not
it's-
abused and created to do some other evil.
it's medicine, bro. This shit literally has science behind it, and they're showing it to you. Even nowadays, they're showing you like what this stuff can do, like in like the different forms too. Whether you want to like take it in like dabs or you want to take it with like little drops, like
Tinctures.
because all that stuff plays a part and all that stuff helps in its own way. Again, like, and going back to like when we were talking about smoking with people that that don't like to smoke because they've had a bad experience, maybe they got paranoid, maybe whatever.
It's the
It's like,
same
bro,
thing.
that all ties in with that. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you probably got paranoid because you probably smoked some shit.
You weren't supposed to smoke.
Yeah. It was
Off
probably-
top. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
probably
Like,
some
Yeah.
way more intense, like some OG type shit for you, or like, I don't know, it could have been anything, but maybe that just wasn't the strain for you. You got to find.
I feel like people should get walked into it with indicas
yeah.
because
Probably.
it's just a body high, and then after
But
that, hey,
That's what people keep telling you, is that when you smoke weed, you get, you know what I'm saying, comfortable, relaxed. So, all right, cool. Give them the indica first so they actually are
that
are getting
high.
what they're expecting.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
Sometimes it doesn't
easier.
work like that.
You know
Sometimes
what I
your
mean?
body won't like that.
Well, yeah, and that is true, too, because some people are different. So they just prefer
sativa.
that.
everybody reacts differently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try
But after
sativa.
that, again, then you just know, okay, indicas don't work for you. You know what I mean? Now you can try sativas. I don't know.
Then if that doesn't work, then you can't smoke.
It may be a hybrid. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah, no, or hybrid.
Yeah.
Try a hybrid, or try edibles,
Yeah. Dude,
or
I
try
yeah.
try
Yeah,
the
dab.
pens. People got the pens now. Try the pens. Try the pens.
I can't do that. Every time I smoke a pen, I get too lit, and I'm like, this is a bad idea.
That's why.
Why did I do this?
Yeah, bro.
That's me. That's why I'm smoking this. I'm only smoking in sativas when I'm doing the pens
Oh,
now,
shit, for
because
real?
I realize when I get the indica ones, bro, these just put me on my ass, or I get so high to the point where I don't even know how high I am, bro.
Damn.
Like, and I remember I mentioned that to someone, and someone legit told me, bro, that's when you're overdosing off high.
Damn, what the fuck?
And I've never heard of that shit, but it brought up some like good points, because it was like,
Yeah.
bro, think about it. You're high, and it's like you feel you're high, but it's like now you're smoking this shit nonstop. And I was smoking the indica one, mind you, so that shit's heavy, very potent, very high in the THC percentage. That shit was very strong, bro. So either one or two things were happening, depending on what I was doing. I was either getting slumped, like that shit was putting me on my ass, or I was fighting it and I was legit feeling like so high where I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I was just fucking high, bro. Like, and then it would go down at a certain point. I hit the pen. I'm right back to where the fuck I was at, because I wouldn't let that shit like chill for a bit. And yeah, man, that shit was kind of weird, bro. Like, I never really thought about it like
Right,
that.
Oh, you're
This is
ODing
lit.
on Kush.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like, yeah, maybe I'm
That's
gonna just
wild.
try
What?
this sativa shit, because I mean, I could just smoke Kush on its own, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out my shit, because I wasn't smoking these for a long time, because that's how that shit would make me feel. I would feel like, damn, this shit is.
Slumped.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
Slump God. Oh, no.
Because
Oh,
me, I always
shit.
do the most. I'd be like hitting those shits till it blinks all the time. I don't be doing like, I don't do like little.
Nah,
little
yeah,
puff
you
puff.
be fucking, motherfucker taking a fucking whole
And
hit.
that's where you kind of fuck up when you're doing it multiple times. I never really I never understood like, oh, balance, bro. Don't be hitting that shit all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
Right.
just,
Too
it's
much
like,
of anything's bad.
yeah, it's
man.
like a habit. It's like I'm just puffing that shit, fucking up, getting high as shit.
Fucking dude.
Damn.
All right. But you guys down to wrap this up or what?
Yeah,
Fuck it, man.
That's what it is.
You guys want to
Appreciate
give
you,
any
man.
shout outs?
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to my moms. No, just like,
I was like, oh,
yo,
let it
shit.
out.
No, just play. I don't know.
Shout out.
Shit, the whole team. Rich Minds. Dan, who you? I
Yeah,
mean,
bro.
I just said everybody.
The Rich Minds,
Shout-
Pup
yeah.
Pup Pass.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Bob.
Shit,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Shout out to
absolutely.
everybody, man. Everybody, man. Annoying neighbors.
Dude, yeah.
It's love, man.
The
Appreciate
dude
y'all,
that
man.
sold me, the Kush when I was 13. You know what I'm saying? All them
You're
people.
leading me to this path.
Shit. Oh yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, man.
The person that named me
They're right.
Scooby.
Man, hey, shout Shout out to that coach.
And yeah, man. And shout out the team. Like I said, shout out the team. The whole Response
Man.
Collective. Shout out to Scooby. You know, the Puff Puff Pass podcast. Shout out to Obi-Wan. Blossom Records. Everybody, man. We got, like I said, we got a few shows lined up for June.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, tap
Can't
in
wait
with
for
us.
that. June 5th, right?
Yeah, that's one. We got one June 5th. And Insanity has one on June 25th. Over at Catch One in Los Angeles.
Hey.
Shout out to the LA Natives podcast and shout out to Underground Hip Hop Blog. I believe they're the ones that's putting
All
that
Black.
event together. Shout out to All Black Podcast too, and Pomona, much love,
Hey.
and every other podcast, you know, like Stoner System podcast that are on like the 562 area too. And just it's love, man. It's always love on our side, bro. Richmond's Collective is always love. Everybody doing their shit. And yeah, man, I just want to end on a good note like that. It's always love.
yeah,
Shout out to y'all again for having us
Yo,
out.
yo,
Thank
thanks
you.
for the sign though.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
that has to stay.
That's-
Damn.
Look at him. He was like,
Hold on.
He's on, that's our name, though, bro.
Hold our name.
But that's me.
nah, man.
Hey, if
Thank
you guys
though,
want
bro.
another one, I'll hit up Martin, too.
Oh,
if you guys
shit.
want a different one.
Bro, I'm with
'Cause
whatever.
he's
No
always
pressure.
down. Dude, that's the latest one he did, right? So this is the first one.
Okay.
That's the second one. And that's the recent one after like 10 of them.
So he's just
Oh,
gradually
shit.
getting
Yeah,
better.
he's just getting his shit done.
Dude, yeah, his shit's getting
I
fucking
love
crazy.
this shit though. I love this one. Like, you know, and it's no pressure. If he wants to
Right.
make
if he
one,
wants to, hey,
we will take it.
We have room
You
on
know
our
what I'm
wall.
saying?
This shit right here, the bridge though.
And if we don't have room, we'll fucking make
Wow.
room, you know?
New, huh?
Shit's epic, huh?
He's
Yeah.
got that.
I don't know how that got here,
It's
bro.
that city vibes, man. Sure reminds me when I was in New York. I don't even know if that was in New York. It looks like it's New
Yeah,
York.
it's
It
New
is
York.
New York,
yeah.
yeah.
From
I think
Brooklyn
it's-
Bridge.
Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. You nailed it.
We
I was
were
about
there.
to say.
We were on that bitch shooting.
Montana,
We should got a
Montana.
big old one of San Bernardino.
If you look the other way,
On that
it's
wall?
the motherfucking, Statue of Liberty and all that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, New York was the vibe, man.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
I don't know if I'll be able to travel anymore.
You need to get vaccinated, Dan.
Yeah, you gotta get fucking vaccinated before
That's
you
how they're
travel.
making it do. Like a lot of
It-
venues.
it
like
looks
if you
like
want
it.
to play
I'm not
there
gonna say
and
that that's
shit,
what it is, but it looks like it.
vaccination.
Yeah.
Might have to take a road trip. Hey, yo,
Hey.
yo, but it's love, man. Shout out to everybody,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you for
For real.
doing this, dude. I'm glad that you guys came in. Puff Puff Pass. Go
Oh,
check
yeah.
them out.
I'm glad I got to
You
meet you guys. Like
Absolutely.
at the end.
Thank you for
Yeah,
pulling
and
us.
you,
love.
you guys are on every
I was about to
platform,
miss it,
right?
but it's cool.
Yeah. You want to
Pretty
plug
much
it
for
too?
the most part.
For you Spotify.
Puff Pass
So
podcast.
before we
We on
end it,
Spotify, Apple, whatever the fuck, Overcast, Anchor.
Yeah,
That's
Anchor's the
what we're
platform.
mainly distributing out of.
so you post
bruh.
on Anchor and it pushes it out.
Yes,
on
sir.
every-
So Anchor's basically working as
Google
our,
Podcast, all
Excuse
that
me?
shit, bro.
Anchor's basically working as our distributor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I use Buzzsprout.
can find us on YouTube.
But I have to pay $10 or something every
Right.
month
$10 what a month? Oh
to push
shit.
it out.
Mm.
So I'm scared to take it off of that because what if it just takes all my episodes off?
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Do you still have the originals of your episodes?
Yeah, but it's gonna.
It's not gonna be the same though.
Yeah.
You have to
Well,
re-
yeah.
You have to
I'm
re-up-
just saying, but you still have your originals. I'm just,
Yeah.
You would have to
you just don't
re-upload.
lose those, yeah.
You would have to re-upload every episode though, like literally
Right.
On
one by
One
Anchor?
by one.
No, I mean, I'm saying if that's, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you want to do it. I mean,
Yeah, because I
I'm
pay.
not, because again, this is new territory for me too. We're
Yes.
still learning as we're going. I'm pretty sure it's going to
But-
be something with
yeah.
like
'Cause
codes, where you
yeah.
could either try to find the codes that you already have with your whoever you're pushing it through,
Mm-hmm.
and then just transfer your episodes over to your new.
Yeah, because I keep
New
thinking about like
distribution.
Yeah, because that's the only way I could really think of it. Is
if I don't
working.
pay Buzzsprout, I notice my episodes will go away.
Hmm.
And I'm kind of stuck right there. I'm like,
Interesting.
yeah,
You guys
but
got
I
me
don't know.
trapped.
Yeah, we
I'll be for another.
we went
episode,
with
though.
Anchor because it's fucking free, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And it distributes it for free.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
It's free. I mean,
podcast.
I mean, technically,
Oh,
they
shit.
get, technically that's what
They get
do.
traffic. You know what I'm saying? They get their money through their ads
Oh,
because they ask you to promote certain shit and they
Also
get a
the ads.
cut of the
Yeah,
ads.
but we still haven't
Yeah.
done that
Just like
yet.
YouTube
Like
now.
we're still.
Yeah, no,
trying to-
those are all optional. Like once you make your podcast and shit, they're all optional at that point. Like they can be presented to you and shit like that, but you got to pay them from the jump, and that's where they get their money. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I see,
Yeah,
I see.
but they will distribute and do all that shit for you,
Nice. All right.
bro.
We're still learning,
and
you
then
know?
you get to see the
Yeah, same
analytics
here.
of your show too. From
Yeah.
there.
See, that's what I like about
Bruh.
Buzzsprout. It'll tell me everything that's going on.
Yeah, that's.
But at the same time,
yeah.
like-
it's gonna give you your analytics.
I don't know if it's worth fucking $15 a month.
Damn.
You know?
bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's all gonna. I think we bought the whole year shit, so it's like we just took care of that shit. That way we don't gotta worry about like.
We're on
the monthly-
SoundCloud too, huh?
we're
Yeah,
on-
SoundCloud, man.
Oh
Check us out,
no,
man.
we did that on SoundCloud. My bad.
Yeah,
We did that for
SoundCloud is what we
SoundCloud.
paid. Yeah,
Yes,
SoundCloud is what we paid.
That's why I promote heavy SoundCloud,
SoundCloud,
Anchor.
yeah.
You know, because Anchor is gonna be everything else that falls under everything else.
Isn't it crazy that one day?
And YouTube. Subscribe
Yeah,
to our
yo,
YouTube.
YouTube, man.
Subscribe to our
Fucking like,
YouTube.
view, subscribe.
Yeah, check them
all
out on
that shit.
YouTube.
The Puff
For
Puff
sure.
Pass podcast. You can find all
Me
the
and
episodes
Dan.
And
there.
Instagram.
Yeah, fuck it. Instagram, Twitter, all that shit too.
But isn't it
Twitter,
crazy?
yeah,
Isn't
man,
it
not
crazy?
Twitter, yeah.
We're
maybe,
coming, though.
We're
We're coming,
We're
though.
gonna see if we do Twitter.
All that shit.
If fucking
Facebook me.
if YouTube or like any of those things fall off, that all your shit's gone.
What?
Like I don't know. I was thinking in depth.
Hold
like,
on.
Like
Okay.
so, picture YouTube,
Right.
and like all the other platforms, like Twitter, everything shuts down.
Right.
Isn't it crazy that all your fucking work that you put out is gone now?
I mean,
No.
If you don't have it storage.
right.
Yeah, if you don't have the
if-
storage,
if
then yeah.
If you don't have it stored, then yeah, you don't have your shit. But I
Yeah.
mean, if you're looking at it from like a standpoint of like it being on platforms and stuff, yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
But technically, you still have it.
Yeah.
You just gotta re-upload it again.
Yeah,
It has to. I mean, that's
But
just-
there's some people
has
that
its
don't
pros
keep
and
their
cons
shit.
to it. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
the people that don't, then yeah, that's a big. You're gonna
That's an
be
issue.
upset. It's gonna be a
I
big
was
learning
thinking about that,
experience
like,
for
if
you.
I-
That's when you go to this bridge and jump off.
All right.
No.
I'm just saying, like, but some
You
people
jump
do
off the
because
fucking
they've lost everything. I'm just saying, like,
The
it's a
internet
joke,
ain't gonna
you
disappear,
know.
dude. We're gonna become the internet.
Yeah,
Bruh.
for real. I was thinking about that, but
Gotta back your shit. Back your shit.
Please
Follow
do that.
Annoying Neighbors podcast.
Follow the Puff Puff Pass podcast.
Follow the Puff Puff Pass
Smoke
podcast.
a blunt at the end of the day and
And
have a
don't
good
try.
one.
And during
Man.
fucking this episode and at night.
Hell yeah! Shout out to everybody, man. Much love.
Man.
we out.
What you know about me, bro? Know about me, bro? Hard in the game, gonna make a name. Leaving my mark, I'ma leave my stain. Better back up, cause I bring the pain. What you know about me, bro? Know about me, got Supreme hat, Supreme clothes, bad breezy, fuck yeah. So fresh, we're high class, bro. What you know